So you said it's not. You said it's not you, it's me.
Yo,
It's not me, it's you, and it's
yo.
us.
Right, right. And if you like, if if you know how to spin it right, because I've heard it from all the right ones, is it's us. Like
Mm,
the 2023 version of though would be like, it's not giving.
mm,
Like what we have right now, it's not giving. That kind of, yeah, yeah, yeah.
mm. I found out one recently from I'm not sure which episode it was, but someone said they'll tell a guy when they see a guy with a small dick, they'll be like, "That's fine. Like I don't like big dicks. They hurt." To make him feel good. I'm like, wow. I didn't even know that was a thing. I'd never think to even to say that. That's crazy.
Cause like what? Like what else? What else are you supposed to say in that situation? You know you got a small dick. I know you got a small dick. Like
You feel like if I had a small dick, I'm thinking I found the love of my life. You don't like big dicks? Wow. Marry you.
I'm like waiting until you leave.
Mm.
It's like, ooh, group chat about to be popping tonight. I hope you spend the night so I can get a picture of it.
Okay. So I'm gonna start with you, Tay. What's one question? What's one thing you think that women can improve on in relationships, and then Veronica, vice versa. What's one thing you think men can improve on? Starting with Tay.
What is one thing
Bring the
that,
mic up for me.
huh?
Bring the mic up. There we go.
What? So one thing that I think that men can improve on,
Women.
or women, that,
Yeah.
that women can improve on in the relationship.
What you would like to see improved on, I guess.
I mean, the focus of unity, you know, just extracting the ego from it. Like that's my thing. Is one thing about relationships is like when you have that factor, that variable, then you don't really have to worry about too much. Like definitely, like keep that whole like. If you're not like trying to keep that togetherness, and like I said, you know, see, like in marriage, then sometimes you like you say you it's y'all, but you incorporate God or whatever. But like half the time though, like a lot of people just be like, you know, you get comfortable in love or another thing, and you think you that shit, and then you just make it about you, and you know you care less about your partner. You know, I hope a prime example of that could be like Diddy and what's her name, Young Miami.
Miami.
You know, like who wears the pants type thing, or
Yeah.
Blueface and Krishan.
Interesting you brought that up. Okay. Why you what do you mean by Blueface and Krishan? Are you saying that Blueface is overtaking the relationship or Krishan is?
I think there's too much ego involved on both sides that it's eating away at what the whole relationship is as a whole. It's supposed to be about y'all at all times, y'all against the world, against these podcasts, against these interviews, all these things that you do. Don't let it come between what y'all got. The outside world shouldn't affect what's the house. You know, I think that that's the best way to say it. Like I always think, keep things in house. Keep that's y'all. That house is a representation of y'all. And like when y'all get up outside it, then you act crazy for these cameras, and then you lose the value of your relationship.
I feel you on the not losing yourself or not getting too egotistical.
Mm-hmm.
Krishan and Blueface though, they're a different story, bro.
Yeah, I was about to say I wouldn't use
Please,
them as an
please, please. That's what I
example.
said. I don't know, but
They're a
that's what it
horrible
feels like. Mm-hmm.
example of any kind of relationship.
Yeah, they're a lost cause. But well, you never know.
Yeah,
But
they lost. They just lost.
um, yeah, okay, okay. So what about you, Veronica? What's one thing you think? So he said unity, and well, to me, what he was saying was being selfless.
Yeah.
And like,
Hmm.
not just caring about yourself. What about you, Veronica?
Okay. I think that one thing I would like to see men work on in relationships is, their patience.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I feel like men should have more patience with women, with black women especially. I feel like men are not giving black women the patience that black women gave, I mean, black men, when they were being volatile to the family home in like 20 years ago. You know what I'm saying?
You
Like
said
our
20 years
parents.
ago.
Yeah, like our parents. The black man was like on drugs or, before that it was PTSD from the war. They put a lot on black women, and black women put up with that for a long time. And I feel like black men aren't giving black women the same grace right now that we've given them for so long. And I think that's another reason why they're so mad too. Black women feel like, well, we put up with you for this long. Why can't
Give
you
an
put up with
example of
us?
that. What do you mean by like giving grace and being patient? What do you mean?
Like right now, I would say women are kind of, I don't know, this might be a double edged sword because the way women want men to put up with them is kind of, it goes against their nature.
Hmm.
If that makes sense. Like the way women were putting up with men, it was like, your anger, your cheating, your absence from the home. It wasn't going against your natural balance. Like women, okay, let me explain. Women want y'all to put up with them being promiscuous. That
Hmm.
that seems to be the biggest thing now. Is women want to be free, they want to be have their hot girl summer, whatever. And then when that's all said and done, they're like, all right, now I'm ready to be a wife. You should take me. What's the problem? You know what I'm saying?
Hmm. But hold on. So the original question was, what's something you think that we can improve on? You said be more patient.
I think y'all should be more patient with the way women are kind of acting out.
But why? Acting out like what? Being promiscuous?
I think that's a big one. That's
We
one.
should be more patient with them.
Yeah, and the attitudes.
Why?
Because women have put up with men for so long.
But you're okay. But putting up with a woman's attitude or a woman wanting to be promiscuous
But you know where
is
it comes from, though?
is different. Where's it come from?
It comes from generational anger.
Anger.
Yeah. That's the best way I can describe it. Generational anger. Anger that's been passed down from grandmom to mom to daughter of these men ain't shit. And it's kind of like y'all need to make up for it. That's how women feel.
Mm,
Mm.
really? I don't. Okay. I don't think that a woman putting up with a man's anger and his frustration from life and whatever is the same as a man putting up with a woman wanting to decide to go out dressing a certain way or hang out with certain people or just doing certain activities or dancing or shaking her ass at clubs when she has a man at home, like certain things
I
like that.
agree.
I don't
I
think that's the
agree.
same thing.
I agree though. But that's what women are offering you.
So you're saying to improve on relationships, men should be more patient with women that do that.
Yes. They should be more understanding of where it comes from. Like they wanted us to be to understanding of their anger and that it came from the world and why they were beating on us. Not me, not us per se, but I'm saying like our mothers or our grandmothers or our great grandmothers. Y'all was
Hmm.
beating on her because the outside world we had to be understanding and stick by you and hold the home down.
I mean, I don't think you should ever stick by a man if he's beating on you.
But women didn't have many options. They got more options now. That's why this whole I don't need a man thing is so pushed because years ago your great grandmom didn't have a choice. She needed that man.
Okay.
So now you don't. You don't have to put up with that.
So why should man be more patient? If now if you fix the problem by now you'll have more options and more choices, why should we also in addition be more patient? It's like now y'all get a chance to you don't have to stick by a certain man and deal with certain shit. You could just use social media or just be pretty or dress a certain way or do a certain thing or associate yourself with certain people and attract certain men and get certain opportunities. It's like, all right, y'all have more options now than ever. Why should we also now put up with like no, that's not
What
fair trade.
options do we have? What do you mean other options? Like other men, like they're not black? Because we want black men.
I mean, you talking about black people. I'm talking about women as a whole. Women. I'm for women
Well,
empowerment.
I'm not women as a whole. I'm a black woman, so I can only speak from the
Even
black
black
woman
women. Even well, we
experience.
could say
You mean?
especially black women.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's especially black women. I
Y'all have
can't
more
speak
options
for
now. Before 20 years ago, you can only
options like what? Like financial options or like dating
dating
options?
options.
But we don't want that. We want black men.
You have there are black men within those options. It's not like it's all white guys or Arab
But you're saying
niggas.
we have more options now. Where's the more coming from?
20 years ago, the only guys you could talk to was niggas you seen at work, at school, in your neighborhood,
Okay, I see
or
what you're
people
saying.
you know of. Nowadays, you could like literally just meet a bunch of niggas just from them seeing you online, and
Okay,
like they might
so
call you a lift. They might live like 30 minutes out, 40 minutes from you, or like there's niggas can access you if they have no interaction with your inner circle. Anybody can. And there are girls out here that I used to talk to. I'll hit them up after like a year from fucking around with them, and they be like, "Yeah, I came from California, did so and so and so and so." And now that I'm older, I didn't realize at the time, but I'm like, you didn't even have money. How were you in California? I was paying for you were broke. You didn't have money. Who paid for that? Who paid for like? Then I realized, yeah, girls are really getting treated very well. Not all girls. Not every single girl in the world is getting like. But even if niggas ain't flying you out, niggas is calling you Ubers. Niggas might live in like the next city, calling you Ubers, or driving to you, pick you up, or you know
okay. All right, let
what I'm
me think
saying.
more broad then. Not
Yeah,
generalize to black women. Hmm. What can men as a whole
and
do
improve on.
more for bring what do I want to see men as a whole bring to the relationship?
Well, improve on.
Improve on. Okay.
Hmm.
Um okay, here's one thing. I want men to um uh have more boundaries.
That's a good one.
Um because I just feel like a lot of guys are getting into these relationships with like these blood sucking bitches or um they're just not ready and
Hmm.
they set themselves up to fail. And I feel like a lot of good guys are being mistaken for like trash, or they feel like they're not good guys once they get into relationships because they're not ready for them, either financially or like mentally. So just like
Hmm.
if they had, and I feel like once you when you do that, you're more willing to compromise yourself a lot, and it's gonna be detrimental to you, and the girl's eventually not gonna like you because nobody likes a guy who's a pushover or who can just be easily manipulated. And yeah, when you jump into a relationship and you feel like you're not grounded, you feel insecure, and you're more willing to do things and compromise, yourself and who you are to satisfy a woman. And in the end, it makes you look bad, and it just won't end well.
Yeah. So boundaries. I agree with that. That's a good one. That is a good one. Boundaries. Actually, that might be mine. That wasn't what I was gonna say, but like that might encompass it altogether. I think niggas should understand the value that they have. I think we've been tricked into thinking that we subconsciously, like, if you even look at like every Disney story, right? There's a princess and a prince. The prince is slaving away, fighting dragons, going through the forest, trying to find a missing slipper. Like, he's going through all this shit trying to get the girl, which is what you're supposed to do, but it subconsciously shows us like we're we're fighting to get what we're not worthy of. Like, we're on our knees. Is like, but after a while you realize, nah, you have a lot to offer, and you should want this girl and pursue her. But you should also understand that you have something valuable, and you shouldn't just give it away for free and just let her abuse it. I think that's where a real relationship comes from, not just like this sense of desperation, trying to like give all that you can and say yes and give her everything she wants and be a yes man. Like, it's like, nah, bro. Realize, no, you gotta set boundaries because the boundaries creates value. If you never say no, then yes means nothing.
Yeah.
You know?
You could even ruin a potentially good thing by not having boundaries. By
Yeah.
just giving too much. And then it's where you realize and people will just naturally start to take advantage, and now you feel resentful. And when you do start to put up boundaries, it's like, whoa, now they feel some type of way 'cause it's like you being brand new. And really it's like, yeah, they have a right to feel that way because you made it that way. You made them feel entitled. You made them who they are. So you putting up boundaries and now feeling some type of way that they still want to take advantage of you, and you being like different and feeling, some type of way is like, why you acting all different all of a sudden? It's like, yeah, because you are. Because you didn't put that up in from the beginning. You didn't set that up. And now something that could potentially have been good if you would have done that from the beginning is now sour.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I did a video on the Krishan Rock shit yesterday, or maybe 2 days ago. I don't know what it was. And in it, I referenced another video that I seen on Instagram. It was this Asian guy eating his food. It was a dad, and he was like fucking it up. His face was in the bowl. He was hungry as hell, and his daughter was filming him. She sounded like she was a teenager, maybe like college age. I don't know. She's like, "Dad, can I have a bite?" He's like, "Yeah, go ahead." He gave her the bowl. She started eating it, and she's like, "Actually, can I have the whole thing?" He's like, "Yeah, yeah, fine, it's fine." She's like, "You sure?" He's like, "Yeah." He's like, I asked you if you wanted some earlier, but yeah, it's fine, it's fine." She's like, what will you eat?" He said, "I'll have the melon." Hold on one second.
Off at the melons.
Getting
The
real
melons. So I was talking about how what was the whole
It was nah. You said
fuck it. I'll keep going.
just finish the story. Yeah, it'll come to
So
us.
I seen a video on Instagram. This Asian guy, he was eating some food. He was fucking it up, face in the bowl, and his daughter was filming him. And she goes, "Can I have a bite?" He gives her the bowl. He's like, "Yeah, it's fine. Go ahead and take a bite." And he's like, she's like, "All right, can I have the whole thing?" He's like, "Yeah, yeah, yeah. Go ahead, go ahead. It's fine. I asked if you wanted some food earlier, but you said no. But it's fine." And she's like, "All right, what will you eat?" And he says, "I'll eat some melons. And some fruit." And she was like, "I'm just joking, Dad. Jesus, I can show her the video." But she's like, she said it in a way that was like, damn, I'm just joking. It's like, you gonna let me eat it? It's like she was shit testing her own dad. You feel me? Yeah, and I'm looking at it, and the person that posted it, I fuck with them, so shout out to them. But when I seen it, the comments were saying that's a great dad. I'm like, it's not necessarily a great dad. Like, because you're enabling your daughter to expect to get anything she wants from a man at all times, even at his detriment. Even when like, I'm fucking with him, but he's just gonna let it happen. See what I'm saying? And this, I'll show you the video, but like, he wasn't just eating the food; he was fucking this food up.
So wait, so what's the point? Like,
I mean, we had a whole question before then. I'm bringing it. Let me check it again.
Yeah, I'm lost, bro.
We'll cut this part out. So, next question. Why is a man that refuses to take care of his child called a deadbeat, but a woman that aborts her child called a strong, empowered woman?
Because she has the right to do anything she wants to do with her body. You figure deal with me, and
Oh, man.
that nigga had a child. Take care of it. Stop fucking. Like, pull out game gotta be on 100 if you ain't going to take care of your seed.
So you're saying if a nigga nutting a girl, that's your responsibility. Take care of it. Deal with the consequences. Correct?
Yes, because you know what you was getting the pot, like the chances of, or what could possibly come out of that if you're having sex. You feel me? So if you wasn't ready to take that risk and take care of it, don't do it. Stay a virgin. You feel what I'm saying? I take the risk of having sex with my partner every time. To if she gets pregnant, then I have a responsibility. So I plan to take care of it because I wouldn't. If you don't. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't ready for something, don't put yourself in a situation to go through it.
So let me ask you this: same thing with the girl. If a girl is letting a guy fuck her with no condom and she knows I can get pregnant, she's expecting him to pull out, but she knows like he just might not. What if he just don't? I can't control that. She knows there's a bit of risk with that, right? If you let a nigga fuck you with no condom, you know there's risk with that. Shouldn't she still have to deal with the consequences of that? Why should the man only have to deal with the consequences of him nutting, but she shouldn't have to deal with the
But
consequences of letting him do it?
it's where we fucking that money up, bro. Cause why? How is she not? If she gotta have the baby, so she's going through consequences, bro. You know them 9 months of her carrying it. That's consequences.
No, I'm saying
Then,
I'm talking about girls that abort it. You talking about girls that if a girl goes through it, then that's fine.
bro, even if that's consequences to get aborted, bro. You know what they go through when they get a child aborted. Even if it's by the pill, that is the worst period of their life.
But
You know what I'm
listen, here's the
saying?
original question. The original question was if a guy nuts in a girl, whatever, irresponsible, she has a kid, and he leaves the kid, he's a deadbeat. But if a girl lets a guy nut in her, right, and decides to abort it, she's called strong and empowered.
Because she went through something. Look, you gotta understand, bro.
I'm listening.
When she's strong and empowered, bro, because what she just went through, and that the fact that she had to, you know, come to the conclusion that she has to make a decision of stopping a life being born. You feel what I'm saying? She had to be okay with that. You have to be strong to make that decision. That is like a life or death decision, literally. You feel what I'm saying?
What do you think it takes more strength, doing that or actually going through with the kid and raising it?
I feel like doing that because to prove that raising a kid and then you knowing that you're not fit, you ruin a life. You feel
What do you
I'm
think
saying?
is harder though?
I feel like that is harder to actually go with an abortion. To be honest, as far as you know, physically, like materialistically, it is harder to have the baby, but emotionally, maybe even spiritually, mentally, it's harder to abort it because that woman then gains an attachment to that. You feel what I'm saying? Like she's going through a whole emotional base connecting with a child that's about to be conceived. You feel what I'm saying? Like or born. You feel what I'm saying? Birth. So I feel like that's harder, bro, because she still got a connection, but she know she would like foster care ain't right all the way. You feel what I'm saying? You don't always get placed into this rich ass home with these nice ass parents. You feel what I'm saying? And then also, if she don't go with that option, her life is like she might, you know what I'm saying? That baby might not grow up right. You feel me? Can't go to school, can't afford this, can't do that, don't got a place to stay. Starting at birth, you feel what I'm saying? And then you put them in the world of trauma. That's what starts generational traumas. You feel what I'm saying? Because whether if you being financially stable or whichever stability you need to have a child to move forward properly for that child, if you do that, that child would then can move forward and do that. So anybody that decides to do that, I respect them. You feel what I'm saying? They really is strong because they just,
Now I feel that.
you feel me?
I feel that. Okay.
I'm still, if
So
you ain't got to, don't do it though, because you're gonna put yourself through pain, and you could possibly that could be the gears to push you to succeed is that child. But if you know all fails, you have to do that. That's where all faces do. Then do that, because that's her body. She can do what she wants.
I'm gonna talk about that in a second. Um,
I feel like
what do you? Hold on.
I'm
One
sorry.
second.
Go ahead.
What's your girl name?
Nani.
Nani. What do you have to say about it, Nani?
Personally, so as a woman who's experienced having to get an abortion, I agree with Juan. It really is like mentally, you really have to go through this. Like it's a struggle. Like you have to fight whether you want to, and then also with the pressures of society, you have to feel like, in a sense, you're ending a life when that is not true. You're not, but it's definitely not like an easy thing to deal with, and I feel like a lot of women, like they know, like what he just said, like if I have this child, there is no way, like this child is going to be like a guaranteed a happy life. Because if I know my shit not completely all together, how am I supposed to make sure that this child is going to grow up the way I want? Like, I want my child to grow up. Like, I want my child to be happy. I want my child to have the things without having to struggle, or I have to like figure out how I'm gonna do this and that and the third. Like, I don't want to have to do that. So yeah, I do. And sometimes a lot of women mentally aren't ready to have a child. Like, that's a whole nother situation. Women go through postpartum, women go through depression after having children. Some women feel like they can't even love their children for some reason because of just like it's a mental thing, the hormones, like that fucks with us. So it's definitely, I feel like it's like a big thing, like when it comes to having an abortion. Like, that's really a big decision that we have to make. So yeah, I feel like women should be considered empowered and strong for getting abortions.
Okay. How you feel about it, Tay?
Honestly, I feel like they both sum it up equally just as great. Like, that's the kind of stuff that after both sides, from hearing from both a man's perspective and a woman's perspective, like firsthand or not, like those I feel like covered it. Like, it's two different realms almost in its own.
Mm. Okay, so to rephrase the question, or to re-paragraph the question, I guess. Do you think it's fair that a guy that doesn't take care of his child should be called a deadbeat? Even let's say a guy, right? He has a kid and he financially just can't support it. The same reasons, right? He just doesn't have it. He would love to do it, but he can't. Like, he could barely take care of himself.
Yeah.
He's considered a deadbeat. But the woman who also can't financially support it aborts it, but they're not considered that. Do you think that's fair? Do you think there's equalness in that?
So So are you asking like if a guy decides like if he wants his girl to get an abortion, he's considered a deadbeat?
No. I'm saying if the man and the woman both
Right.
had the same exact reasons as to why they cannot support this child financially, right? Or maybe they're not mentally prepared, they might be really young, whatever the reason is. The dad's in one scenario, the dad says, "I don't want this. I can't take care of this kid," and the girl has the girl has the
Bro,
kid.
I don't care about none of that. You
Listen,
fine.
hold on. The question is, do you think it's fair that one is labeled a deadbeat and the other is labeled empowered? Shouldn't they just be the same thing?
No,
No.
because listen, bro.
Like,
Fuck wrong with these niggas, man. Look, let me tell you. Now I'm gonna help my bag.
What's
bro.
up?
I'm a
What's
little
up?
lit now, bro? Look, fuck these niggas, bro. And on some real shit, bro. I'm gonna keep it a whole being, bro. Cause look, at a point, bro, you know what you are capable of in the type time you on, bro. And by any means, I seen my pop, bro, go through everything in hell. My mom go through everything in hell. My mom just became a nurse, bro. Like 2 weeks ago, like a month ago. I lied, a month ago. You feel what I'm saying? My whole life growing up, I watched that woman try everything in her power to become a nurse. From going to class with her, I'm sitting in class with her.
So
feel
what are you
I'm
saying?
And then I was cool. You feel what I'm saying? I ain't got nothing to. I got things to complain about through life that I went through. But as far as with my mom, she did everything in her power, and I really don't have nothing to complain about. It's nothing. There ain't no. You feel me?
So
With
what are
my
you saying
pop,
though? What are you saying?
what I'm saying is there's no excuses, bro. Figure it out. It's always a way. If you feel like you should have never had the child,
No excuses for what?
for nobody.
For
You feel what I'm
doing
saying?
what?
Because it's
No
a
excuses
deadbeat.
for being a deadbeat, or
Because
no
you
excuses
got-
for abortion.
Yeah,
talk your shit.
because it's such thing as a deadbeat mom too, bro. Think about it. If you have birth, leave it with the father and then dip. You feel what I'm saying? That's what's considered the same exact thing. The person who does the same thing. Getting rid of a child before it's conceived, before it's born, it's a fetus, bro. It's not even alive yet.
Hold on, give me a
It
second.
ain't take its first breath. You didn't kill nobody.
Let me ask you a question. You're saying there's no excuses. I'm saying there's no excuses for what? Being a deadbeat and saying, yo.
No excuse. I would never respect a man who said I gotta step back. I
But
can't
listen,
take care of this child."
listen.
Suck my dick, nigga. You
Listen,
tripping.
she just said though. She just said sometimes a girl might have a child. She might be pregnant and say, "I can't support this child.
But you
I'm
want
not ready for it. I'm not financially ready
So
for
then-
it." And you're saying there's no excuses. So which one is it?
Bro, it isn't no excuses. But you know what that woman can still do? That father can still do? Instead of just backing away like I'm just going to leave it alone, like it's not mine. That's a deadbeat. You feel me? We're not talking about people who put their child up for adoption. That's a different story. They're still putting
I
it
mean,
in
that's
their
the
hands.
same thing.
No, it's not. Because think about it.
'Cause you're
Whether
still giving the child
kid-
away.
No, listen, you're giving it away. But I'd rather give it
You're
away
s-
to
you're
a
still
father.
not
Listen, bro,
finan-
listen. Well, I'd rather give it away to a foster home where they're going to try to find somebody to actually cater to this child's needs rather than the streets, because the streets don't cater to nobody. You feel what I'm saying? No, if you let the streets take care of your child, it being a man, he's going to try to get ranked in these streets, try to go slide, do whatever and whatever, sell this and that. That's a high likely chance, not to say it's guaranteed. For a woman, she is liable to go to do anything. You feel what I'm saying? Same with a man. It's not no.
But
You
listen,
feel me?
let's boil it down to what it really is. Let's boil it down, bro. At the end of the day, a deadbeat father saying, "Yo, I only make 25,000 a year. I could barely pay rent. I'm paying for car note and this and the third. I'm going to school right now and trying to build myself up, but like I don't got it right now. Like
That nigga
if this
better
child
go
comes in my
sell
life
some
right now,
crack.
if this child comes in my life right now, it may suffer. This child may suffer because I can't
see how
support
you
it.
saying
Hold
that
on,
there's
hold on.
context?
And then on the flip side, a woman saying the same thing. Yo, I'm pregnant right now. I can't support this child. This child may suffer. You're saying the dad doing it is wrong, but the woman doing it is right.
Think
Why
about,
is it not just the same thing?
think about timing, bro. You feel me? Think about what you just said.
What?
He said, if this child comes into my life, you feel what I'm saying? From that perspective and context, it's the child is not conceived yet. You feel me?
Yeah, because we can't control that.
So if the child isn't conceived yet, like it's born, you feel me yet, then you have then chance of getting rid of it before it is here, before you even waste the time. You wouldn't be a deadbeat if the child is not there. You feel me? A deadbeat is considered who goes through with the birth of the child and signs the birth certificate. I'm drunk. Sign the birth certificate and then don't take care of that said child. You then you claimed responsibility of that life when you signed that, when you birth it. Period. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, stop that before it happens. Don't go through that.
But it's still they're both two different ways of avoiding responsibility for the child. Can we agree on that?
But see, what I
Can we agree on? Hold on, I'm sorry. I'll let you talk for a second, but we have to establish like some common ground. Can we agree on that? Both ways. A man saying, "I'm not trying to pay for this child," and a girl saying, "I'm not trying to have this child." They're both ways of them saying, "I don't want responsibility for this child." Yes.
So yes,
Okay.
but right, that is true. But the difference is when the baby is conceived and it's still time to get rid of that child, those two people have that time to both come up with the same conclusion: we cannot take care of this child, and then the woman goes through with the abortion. Now, if they sitting there and the man does not speak up, or the man does not talk, or the man does not, it's like, oh, you like do whatever you want, but doesn't really give an input or doesn't say anything, then if the woman goes through with that baby, now the man all of a sudden, oh no, I don't want this kid, da, 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 da. I never said I wanted it, but I never said I didn't want it, type shit. Then it's like, nah, bro, I done went through with this pregnancy. You could have spoke up. You had what, 3 months? Because it's 3 months until you can legally not get an abortion. You had 3 months to speak up, for us to figure out.
So
what
what if
we
he
gonna
did
do.
though? What if he did though?
Hold on, wait. Correct me if I'm wrong. I'm trying to voice what I think you're saying. Like if ultimately whether the decision if the child comes into the world or not is up to the woman.
Mm-hmm.
And if a man voices that if a man is not in a place to take care of that child, if a man is not in a place to take care of that child, and he says he doesn't want a child, like he's like, I don't want a child, I'm not ready for a child, it doesn't matter. Whether he wants it or not,
He can't control
it's
it.
all up to the woman.
So
In that case, I feel like
So it's like,
with that, then when people try to like get on the like, yes, all right,
a nigga might
But
say
then-
like, "I don't want you to have this child." I still can't stop you though.
yeah.
You can just have it.
Then I would. Then that's a trickier
but
conversation. Like,
But if he tells you that, and if he says, I can't support this child because I can barely support myself.
but
You
this
know
is
what I mean?
before.
But hold on, but yeah, this is before the child is born.
Then that's
You pregnant. He tells you, I can't support this child.
So then
I can barely support myself. And you say, I'm still bringing this child in this world. And now that this child is here, you're mad at him because exactly what he said is happening.
You
He
can't support the child.
So then you
So
cross.
now he's a deadbeat But it's like
No,
I
told
told
you.
you
didn't.
from the beginning I couldn't support it. You couldn't even support it.
Okay,
You
I
can't
see,
support
I see,
it.
I see,
You know what
I
I mean?
see.
You mad at me because I can't support it, but I told you that, and you can't support it. So, but because it's your body, your choice, you decided to have it.
So
Now
that's
we have this baby that neither one of us can support, but only I'm the deadbeat.
Okay.
You get what I'm
that.
saying?
That it ain't. I feel like in that case, that's not really. I can't consider you like. I feel like in certain cases, deadbeats are context or situational because of what you agreed to. It's like in the streets, right? When you're considered a rat for telling, right? You can't be a rat if you're not associated with the streets. You're a regular civilian.
Okay.
So how can I say you didn't do nothing?
But we both had unprotected sex though.
Right.
We're both to blame.
Right,
We
but
both-
then I came to
A
you.
decision we both made to have unprotected sex is what brought this baby in this world, right?
But
we
then I
both played
came
our
to
role.
you. I came to you. And I said this before it was conceived.
Right.
And even, especially when it's in position to get rid of it. You feel what I'm
Yes.
saying? If
Yeah.
I have the $500 for the expensive abortion or we got the insurance to cover it, I said something. Then when you say, nah, I'm still having this though. Then you cross the invisible lines of accepting individual parenting because I told you that. But I'm saying to then not give effort is still a different story. Like you still like that man should still try. You
What
feel
does
I'm
that
saying?
look like though? Cause that could be, if I can't financially support you, see, I can't financially support you, but
It's like
I'm
manipulation.
always there. I'm always there to watch my kid or to pick him up from school and take him home.
Stuff like
shit
that.
like that.
Like, dude,
But I can't financially support you. Am I still deadbeat?
No.
no, because you said this before. Like, I
So
feel like
what makes
You're
a man
still a deadbeat.
I
You're still a
did.
deadbeat.
Yeah, 'cause
I
that-
meant-
'cause
Girls
that-
will still call you a
person,
deadbeat,
the
bro.
person, like, I got you right now, bro, because I've been saying
Like,
it
he
the
don't pay for
entire
nothing.
time. I've been saying this what a
Yeah, but-
deadbeat is the entire time. The person who doesn't say none of, I can't afford that. I can't do this before the child is here. Who goes through it, who be like, yeah, let's have a baby shower. Yeah, let's do this. Yeah, we're going to have this type of child, and he going to be a sports kid. She going to be this. They're going to be the smart, who's planning this life of growing and raising a child with you, and then don't show up. You feel what I'm saying? They don't show up at all. You feel me? That's a deadbeat. Because then you led that woman on to have a child that you're now forcing her to take care of yourself. You feel what I'm saying? That's a deadbeat. Of somebody who made it aware, yo, I'm not ready for that right now. This is that's your body. You're gonna do what you want to do, but I'm making it aware of what I'm not about to lead you on to nothing. So if you have this, I'm not prepared for that. You feel what I'm saying?
But okay.
And then then she say yes, right? Because it's a real tricky topic. You feel what I'm saying? And it's a real and opinionated thing. It's not sure for everybody's gonna have their own view of it. So it's not. You feel me? But she go through with it anyway. It's always a way, bro. You feel what I'm saying? If you got the child, she have it anyway. Now it's like, all right, I ain't got no money for food. Go get food stamps. You get more food stamps when you have a child.
There should be some kind of context though, bro. Like,
Bro, I'm saying this. I was raised on. I'm a grown ass man, bro. Ain't no excuses. I'm gonna get it either way. I'm gonna get rich or die trying.
I'm not saying there's
I don't
excuses,
believe
bro.
in quitting no matter what your situation
I'm not
is,
advocating
bro.
for excuses. Here's what I'm saying. I'm saying there should be some kind of like equality here. We always talk about equality on that shit.
Bro, it's still quitting. You feel?
No. I mean, it is quitting, but so is like, come on now. We can't cap. So is having an abortion. It's quitting.
All right. So you're saying, right?
Am I tripping?
You're saying you rather put
Either
this
way,
kid
the
through
result-
I went through DHS, bro.
Listen. We're not trying to get personal, bro.
I'm saying no. It's not about being personal, but I can only speak for what I went through. I can't tell you if you went through DHS. I can't tell you the experience you went through.
Okay.
You feel what I'm saying? I'm telling you that ain't for nobody. Going through adoption and all that through the services of the system, you're in the system. That's like it's just equivalent, bro. Somebody else, bro. I went through that program with. You feel what I'm saying? They said that's just like going through prison. You're in the system.
I'm not trying to downplay it, but what if you turn
Why
out to
do
be?
that?
What if you turn out to be a great, amazing, like a world famous boxer?
Yeah,
Right?
world famous boxer, bro. Let's look up the statistics to that right now.
We ain't,
People not us. People not me.
bro.
People not me, bro. People don't not. I was born into boxing. people that become what you saying. Not even just me, because I ain't get there yet. So it's not to say I'm
Let's
guaranteed.
let's not
Floyd
even say
Mayweather
world
was
famous
born
boxer,
into
bro.
that, bro. His dad and his uncle both were world class boxers.
Let's
And when
just
he
say you
became
have a
that-
let's just say you have a humble life, but you impact a bunch of people in a great way.
Yeah,
Let's
bro.
just say you're in your personal inner circle.
Let's look at
you
the
have a
statistics of everybody who did that.
wait, whoa, what do you mean?
It's a statistic. That,
He's
you
saying,
know,
he's saying like the majority.
I'm not
the
talking about no
majority-
famous shit, bro. I'm just saying let's just say you're a
period,
regular
bro.
nigga.
There's a number that you can put on that.
No, whoa. Let's listen to what I'm saying, bro. Yeah. The main point I'm trying to say is you never know what a human being could be if you don't give it a chance to be what it could be.
Yeah,
You're
but-
saying that if you put somebody in the foster home in the DHS, it could be you've been through it, you feel you experienced it. I'm not saying it's a good thing. I'm saying even with that, what if you being alive now impacted people around you, or like what if you become something great? You never know.
So
And again, real quick before you interject, because I'm not trying to condemn abortion. That's not the point. I'm trying to say if we condemn deadbeats, we should condemn abortion. If we don't condemn abortion, we shouldn't condemn deadbeats because for real, they both do it for the same exact reason. A dad who says, "Yo, I don't want to have this kid. I can't afford it," and you have the kid, and he runs away, and the world labels him a deadbeat. It's like I can't afford it. I'm not trying to be irresponsible.
Before
and a
go-
girl is saying the same thing like, "Yo, I have this kid, and I don't want to like be irresponsible." It's the same reason.
Before
I think there
she
should
go-
be fairness.
Before she go, it is fairness. But you want to know the thing is, the key thing is, it's called timing.
you
Don't
mean?
wait until the baby's here to say that.
Well, we're not talking about that. We're talking
No,
about
no,
if
that's
a
what it
nigga-
is though.
We talking about if a nigga
Look,
says
look, bro,
if
you're
a nigga
saying we're not
says
talking about that, but this is involved in that, so you have to talk about it. You're saying what's the difference and what's the timing
wow, okay, I
you
agree with that.
waited
I agree with that.
to
Okay,
do that.
let's cut that section off. I agree with that.
Then there's nothing to
Niggas-
talk about, bro.
No, there is. Hold
No,
on.
then there's nothing to talk about, bro. Because if it's not about, that's the main thing of grant, like the whole thing that.
No, bro. The world will label. Bro, the world will label a nigga a deadbeat if he don't take care of his kids. They do not care to investigate. Niggas don't. When people start gossiping and like niggas hear about, oh, this guy don't take care of his kid, like we don't investigate. You don't know everything about everything. All you see is a nigga got a kid, he not taking care of it. So instinctively we think he a deadbeat dad. That's just what it is.
Bro,
Yeah.
Naturally.
you want to know something?
So yeah, there might be nuances. You might say like he waited until. What if a nigga didn't wait? What if a nigga told the girl off the rip? Nobody would know because no one
Bro,
cares.
I feel like when my dad couldn't take care of me, he was still there, right? That's why I'm such the person I am now. You feel what I'm saying? Because he was still there. My dad didn't have a dad. So you know what he said? I put this on my soul. He said, I'm going to do everything to make sure I'm in my son's life and I'm not like my dad. I don't give a fuck about what my situation is, and I'm always going to find a way. If you don't have no money coming in to support this child, go get a trade. You feel what I'm saying? It's trade school. They let you go for free. Go learn how to be an electrician for free. Go get some money. You feel me? It's always a way. I don't believe in quitting. You feel
So
me? If
so
you-
why
listen,
you believe in
it's-
quitting
listen,
for
bro,
girls?
Think about it. Think about it, right? You know what we got coming up as far as boxing, right?
Yeah.
If we not ready, we not fighting.
I
So
listen.
that's not quitting. I ain't quitting.
Here's the
I ain't
here's
getting
the
into it.
thing though, bro. I agree with you. We don't believe in quitting, and that should apply to both sexes.
Timing, bro.
Yeah,
I
because
can't quit a game if I didn't start it.
the thing I'm hearing the most common like between the time and everything is like even when you said earlier you were saying how society would deem a man a deadbeat if they see him not taking care of his kid. They can't see him not taking care of a kid if the kid is not born yet. And that's the difference between an abortion and being a deadbeat. Y'all both agreed that we are not going to have this kid. That's not a deadbeat. You're not a deadbeat because of that. If you take it out with the girl that you conceived this child with and y'all sitting there talking and you say, yeah, babe, I don't think that I could be able to afford this child, and she also agrees, and then she goes to get the abortion, you're not a deadbeat. But if you don't do that and y'all have this baby and now people see you not taking care of this baby,
No,
you're
we're
a
not,
deadbeat.
we're not talking about the guy in both situations. if the girl has the abortion, we're talking about the girl. If the girl has the kid and the guy isn't there, we're talking about the guy.
Yeah, is you setting up these questions
I have
to
a
make
question.
us say that it's okay for a nigga to be a deadbeat? Because you taking
No,
away
I'm
all
not
the
saying
valid
I'm not
things
saying
we
it's
have
okay.
and saying take it
I'm
this
saying-
away. Don't mention that.
I'm saying we should think about this in a different way because if you think about it, they both have the same exact
I
reason for
refuse
why
to do
they
that.
don't do it.
And we don't know how many women got abortions when the man wanted the baby.
One of the kid, exactly.
Yeah.
What about that?
Because we could say like, oh, she's so
then-
empowered for doing this and all that, but
No,
what if he
because-
wanted it? We don't know how
Yeah,
many
and
times.
think
women
about
wanted
yeah.
it.
think about how a nigga feel
So
about that,
look-
right?
And because
Hold
it
on,
was her
real-
body, her choice, and she chose to have unprotected
So
sex
y'all
with
y'all
you,
think life fair? Y'all think life is fair?
it's not.
It's not
Okay,
fair.
okay, all right,
We all
right,
know
right,
that.
right. We
Yeah,
know
we
that,
all
right?
make the
So-
choice to have unprotected sex.
Yes, life is not
So,
fair. You said
right.
it right there, bro.
So if men have to take the responsibility
It's not fair.
of supporting the child,
It's
Right.
not fair.
Right.
Life is not fair.
then they should have the
I'm a man
choice.
telling you
Basically,
this, bro. Like, it's not fair.
basically, to be short, right? Women have the option of, do I want to have the responsibility of this child or not? And whether I choose yes or no, I'm still celebrated. A man has no fucking option.
So
Right.
did you just not agree with me that life ain't fair? Mind
It's
you, I'm a
not.
man. I'm a man
It's
talking.
not,
Listen,
but
hear
we're-
me out. Hear me out. Because y'all
Okay.
agreeing with me, but not letting me finish off the point.
Okay, let
'Cause
me hear you.
if it's not fair, bro, like we already know it's a hard not like for a man. If you want to get real specific, black
We're
man.
not talking about what it is though.
Listen,
We're
bro,
saying, do
listen,
you
gotta let me
think it
finish my
should be
point,
this way?
because I'm talking about it because this is involved with my point of what we are talking about. You feel what I'm saying? It don't got to be all conclusive to the conversation. It still brings in my point. You feel me? It's like, at the end of the day, life ain't fair. So I don't expect nothing to be fair. If it ain't fair, I'm going to make it fair for me. I'm one of them type. I'm not the type to sit down and lay down. I ain't one of them. I'm going to make it work. You feel me? I'm going to make it. It don't have an option. You feel me? I'm broke. I'm dead broke. I'm a deadbeat. I could be a fiend outside. I don't give a fuck. If I have a child, I'm going to make it work. That child's going to have everything it ever asked for. Then I won't be a fiend. I don't give a fuck about none of that, bro. There's no excuse. I done went through everything you can think about when it comes to parenting, bro. Of neglect, all that. You feel what I'm saying? And so did she. So did a lot of our friends. You feel what I'm saying? But guess what? We gonna make it work. It ain't no excuse. Like, they showed me that. And nobody gonna ever tell me any otherwise. If you choose to have that child, make it work. I don't give a fuck what you gotta do. It's so much money for everybody. Find it. My man had a child not too long ago. You know what he doing? He's selling crack. Fuck it.
But listen. Let's bring it back in though. Let's bring it back in.
The point is, if women have the option to not bring the kid in this world, men should have the option to walk away
And
when
sign
it's here.
off.
All right.
You know what I'm saying?
You know why? You know why?
Because life's not fair.
Yeah, life's not
Women
fair.
have the privilege, the privilege to not bring it in this world,
and
and not
not-
even have the responsibility at all.
And the benefit of that, right? I
But
know
they do
girls.
that, though.
Do you know that 40% of abortions have happened more than once? They've had at least 2 abortions. I know girls that have had like 2, 3 abortions. I think it'll get certain girls to think twice. Like, let's say I know a girl that had an abortion at like 13 years old. A girl like her would think twice about not using condoms. You feel me? Like, nowadays it's cool to not use condoms. Like, don't strap up. Fuck it, we ain't wearing no rubber, whatever. It's like, I think if we have
What about the girl
consequences,
that's allergic to it?
if there are consequences, people think twice about what they do.
What about the girl and guy
same way
that's
a nigga,
allergic
And
to it?
shame, not just consequences, but shame. When we shame you for things,
the same way you shame deadbeats, it's like,
Yes.
and we take it.
Shame
Guys take it. I'm a
being
deadbeat dad.
deadbeat
Yeah, I'm a
father.
deadbeat.
So
You
y'all
know,
see how I agreed
it's
with what y'all
embarrassing,
said
but it's
about
like we take it.
You remember when y'all said it's unfair and y'all reverse roles? I agreed with you, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't. Yeah, take it. I don't give a fuck about none of that. You a man, nigga. Fuck is you talking about? If you decide to do that, you done put everything in your power to get that girl with her legs open, right? So do everything in the power to handle the consequences of that what you did. I don't give a fuck about none of that, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Men, y'all watched the same shit I watched, so y'all know what I'm referring to.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Women control sex. Men control relationships. You get what I'm saying? That's what it is. You feel what I'm saying? So if you choose to, so now, because that's a possibility, right? We all fucking right now. She not supposed to want to do that because niggas is like, yeah, I'm a nutting you, and I not ready to take care of a child.
Yeah.
So I'm not going to, but he gets to go fuck. Nah, bro.
Yeah,
We
you got
talking
you gotta
about
take
equal-
responsibility.
If
Yeah,
y'all
like
two sit
Both
here and say that,
guys should be cautious because both can be left. Women should be cautious.
I
'cause
just
men
can't
can
wait.
walk away after the baby's born.
yeah,
like-
women hold bigger risk. Is like if I let's say there was a disease.
You
Well,
waited
let's say
until
there was an
that child
STD. Let's say there's STD that mainly guys get. Like we're like 90% more likely to get from a girl from fucking than a girl is to get from us. We would take way more precaution with who we fuck because we're like, oh shit, there's if anything happens, I gotta deal with it.
But
You
what
feel me?
about the actual viruses or diseases or sicknesses or STDs that are actually here that are like that for women?
I
Like
mean that,
trichinomas,
but
trick. You feel me?
Trigonometry.
Well, the vagina. They're like the little flowers.
But you know something, right? We really don't get that too often. You feel me?
What we
That's-
do, we
y'all
just
get
don't
the
show
symptoms.
symptoms. We don't show
Yeah.
symptoms as much.
That's a lie because anybody who has gonorrhea or chlamydia then goes through trichinosis.
We don't show it. Guys don't show it as
Listen,
much.
can y'all listen?
Yeah.
The discharge is what exactly that is. When you get gonorrhea, you feel me? You get shot in your ass. You get a shot in your butt. You feel me? That then stops the discharge. The discharge is what trichomonas is.
I'm not saying that's wrong, bro. I'm saying as far as STDs in general, we get them. We just don't show symptoms as much as girls. That's all it is.
Yes, that
Our-
is
our
true.
Which is another reason why girls should be more cautious.
But I'm saying-
Because if y'all get it,
Yeah.
y'all more likely to show symptoms.
And
It's
then
like it's a bigger
think
risk.
But listen, bro, and they're more likely to get tricked. That
To get
sickness
tricked.
you're talking about trigonometry. that what you talking about? That is it for women. You feel what I'm saying? What you saying? If men had that, that's that for them. You feel what I'm saying? Like, and that shit stops them from having kids if they have it over time. You feel what I'm saying? Because some women has a nice immune system, and some of them don't get symptoms all the time. So it's like they're more likely to, but not all of them, and it's not guaranteed they will get them. You feel
Thank
me?
you.
Okay.
So it's like that is that for them. You feel me? So it's like, yeah, what if? But fuck a what if. This is an actual reality that they got. You feel what I'm saying?
Nah, I feel
You
you.
gotta think about a woman that is able to walk through and go with taking. There's two types of abortion, y'all, and the second one ain't the fun one. The pill is the light one, and that shit is hell. I've watched people go through it, whether it was through situation with me or through something they had going on that was just a friend. I watched them go through it. You feel me? That shit is hell. You have to be a strong person to get through that, and then still be able to look at yourself the same. Cause you don't. Do you not think the 16-year-old that got
I'm not saying you gotta be
you
weak.
feel me?
Let's
No,
talk about this.
no,
Let's
fuck everything.
move on, bro.
That's
Let's move on. Let's move
Now
on.
let's move on. Niggas
Cause
turkey,
we-
man.
we
Niggas
go-
want to talk to me, man.
we only on the second
take
question,
it there,
bro. We gotta keep it going. We got
Listen, y'all not hard body on hard body.
Nah, we hard body,
Hard
but
body,
it's,
this nigga outside, man.
we don't
Y'all
got a
wanna
hard body
talk.
time. We only
Y'all
got
wanna
soft body
talk.
time. All right, so on a lighter note, next question. Not next question. This is the next segment we have called HBO Hard Body Opinions. They're just unpopular opinions, but they're mine, so they're hard body. I'm gonna have like a little intro that has like a HBO, like a old school HBO John. Yeah,
Stupid.
you feel me? So I think, hear me out. It's a woman's job to work for a man's nut when y'all fucking. It's not our job to work for y'all nut.
Wait, huh?
Now, if we decide to make y'all come, that's good. I'm not saying a guy shouldn't aim to, but I'm saying oftentimes, right? You might court a girl, you might hit her up for the first time. Hold on. That's why it's called hard by your opinions. Hold on. You might hit her up for the first time, make the first move, take her out, plan the date, pay for the date, pick her up, drop her off, take her home, touch her leg first, y'all start fucking, all that shit. And then even while you're fucking, who's doing most of the work? Most of the time, the guy. So, and then after all that, right? Let's say you did all that shit. You fucked her for like 20 minutes, and then she's like, I ain't come. That shit was a nothing. What you mean?
20 minutes.
I did
Wait.
all this, and you gonna judge me and say like, oh, his dick
So
is
good
trash.
brother. Good brother. Let me tell you something right now.
Like, what?
You
I
said
got my
20
nut.
minutes.
I'm cool. I earned
You
it.
said 20 minutes, bro. Look, me personally, if I put 20 minutes of hard work and dedication into that vagina and you ain't nut, that's on you. Okay.
That's what I'm
I
saying.
know in my head, I done did everything in my motherfucking power.
That's
to
exactly
do
what
what
I'm
I
saying.
could in a timely. You gotta think when look right.
So you
I
agree
don't-
with me?
I know, but partially. Be careful. You said 20 minutes. You
You
gave
said
me a
you was
scenario.
hard body.
Get to
Come
that
on,
real shit,
don't
'cause-
back down
because-
now.
Wait,
You was hard body.
You went into it. We got it. But let's
Bring the mic up. Bring the mic up.
The question is, it's the
Bring the mic
woman's
up, Tay.
job to make sure a nigga nuts.
Say, bring the mic up. Bring the mic up.
My bad.
Like
You-
straight. There we go.
Right. So you said the question is it a woman's responsibility to make a man nut?
It's not really a question. It's my opinion. I'm saying
Oh,
it is a
it-
woman's
it-
responsibility to work for guys.
I think
now.
it's both our
All these
responsibilities.
niggas get fired?
Huh?
That girl got nut too. It's both our responsibilities. Nigga, you make her nut and she make you nut, and then you go do it again.
I ain't gonna lie, making a girl nut is hard.
Yeah, from personal experience, I've learned that it's definitely way easier for men to come
Yes.
than it is for women to
Yes,
come.
I'm
Yes.
like, it
So-
takes a minute.
Personally, I also notice what I think, what other people think is harder, I think is easier. I think it's just a thing of if you like, it takes a longer time. That doesn't mean it's harder. It just takes
No, it's harder.
no.
It's more complicated.
Well, then just know what you're doing. It's
No. It's not about knowing what you're
bro,
doing. All
perfect
girls,
practice prevents poor performance.
all girls are different.
Coming
Yes.
from
Most guys are the same.
coming from a girl who's been with a lot of girls, it's not hard to make girls come. It's really not. It's really simple.
Well,
It's
you're a
really
girl.
Easy.
I'm a guy. And
You're
I'm
a
also
girl.
telling you
Bro,
this though.
it's not hard. Bro.
You want this
It's
hard body,
not
right?
hard.
This hard body opinions, right?
No, it's
Here,
not.
hard body opinions,
This
right?
still diverges
Look,
the question. That's my
Listen,
You're talking as a
excuse me,
girl who has a
excuse me.
vagina and a clitoris
listen,
all her life,
right,
who understands
This,
the ins
is
and
it
outs
hard
of
for
it.
me to make you come?
No, not at all.
We
Okay.
hard body, right?
That's your girl.
Okay, you want me? Listen, bro.
I'm not saying it's.
bro. You look, Ellen, because we on TV.
Listen.
Don't
Let's
act like you don't-
rephrase the question.
I
Rephrase the
talk
question.
to you know my life,
I'm
bro.
saying hard body, hard. I'm gonna take my shirt off in a second.
You strong as shit. nigga.
honestly, that's for the women.
Hey, yeah.
Hold on.
Nobody's saying what the shit is. It's not about making her come, bro. You just asked the question. The question is simple. Is it a woman's should be the woman's responsibility to make a nigga nut? I'm not saying you should.
After all he's
God
done,
fucking damn, it's teamwork that make the dream work. You feel me? If I'm working on my end, you're working on your end.
fuck that
Period,
shit.
point fucking blank. Unless we on some selfish shit.
Fuck
If you're not
that.
trying to,
But look,
You have to hold on. Let me real quick.
You got it.
Hold on. Real quick before. Real quick, I'm gonna rephrase it. Let's rephrase it. I remember I said after a guy has
do all that shit, talking about paying for dinner, doing all that. Yeah, if I definitely get on
yes,
do that, you coming
it's the teamwork.
and while we fucking, most positions, unless she's on top, the guy's doing the work. Missionary, doggy
What I
style,
tell y'all about
everything.
inferiority in
Hold on.
life?
Bro,
It's
just
hard for
fuck that inferiority. We know. I'm just saying. It's balance. It's balance. I'm saying, so you're telling me the guy from start to finish, literally to finish, until the point where he comes, he did all the work. He had to work just to get a nut. He had to put in the work just to make himself nut. You didn't have to do shit. You didn't have to do shit. So you're saying that you're still judging him based on how much he made you come. It's like, it's like, all right, his job, he should aim to make you come, but if he don't, it's like, damn. Everything else he did before that means nothing. Like, come on.
I just want to send this message.
That's crazy.
y'all. I want to send this message. What it is this way. If I look this way, am I looking dead at the camera?
Right,
look,
right.
look, listen. I'm gonna tell all y'all right now.
Oh,
All
God.
you young men who over here
I'ma
displeasing
zoom in.
women and y'all just getting y'all nut off. Look, drink more water. Stop popping perks. Stop doing drugs, and eat healthy. Try to be vegan.
I would even argue.
You know what I'm saying?
And my ladies, tell me if I'm
Get a
wrong.
penis pumper.
Do y'all not-
It can be
Do y'all-
simple. It can
Hold
be
on.
simple for you. Learn how to
pe-
eat vagina. Foreplay. Foreplay is a big
We
thing.
don't do penis peppers over here.
You
Now
can-
we all
you
natural. I'm
can-
African.
All natural, of course.
I'm
but
African.
Some, shut the fuck up. Say, some people who need that, go get that. Do what you have to do because you can make it easier for yourself. Some niggas who don't know how to eat vagina, who's okay, go get a vibrator, eat a vagina with a vibrator.
That's how you learned?
You feel what I'm
Don't be
saying?
scared to use toys.
Use it.
Do not be scared to use
You
toys.
telling niggas to go outside and buy vibrators
Bro,
to practice
deadass,
eating some
bro.
cooch?
I'm a fucking gangster, bro. What the fuck they gonna say to me?
No,
The fuck?
He
I'm
says,
so like dead ass.
Yeah.
Don't,
Shit.
like,
Over top of it.
like
That's
dead
the
ass.
technique?
If you feel like you can't do something,
And in the bedroom.
In the bedroom.
Okay.
God.
Okay.
cause no real shit. If you feel like you lacking when it comes to certain shit like oral or whatever the case may be, toys, bro. Don't be scared of them. Niggas be feeling like, oh, I can't use toys.
So if niggas doing the extra, see, we skipped all the way to
She
toys.
gotta do the extra
Niggas
too.
skip right
She
over
lacking
niggas not
too.
eating ass.
But listen, real
You
quick.
can't suck dick. Don't.
Let me ask you a
I
question.
don't
Let me ask you a
wanna
question.
know.
Let me ask you a
That's
question.
fine. I was gonna
My-
say if she can't suck dick, don't suck dick. But no, niggas need their dick sucked. I ain't going over and do that. But
My ladies,
do the extra shit.
my ladies. Do y'all not get pleasure from seeing y'all man get pleasure? Like when y'all man
What do you
finishes,
mean?
doesn't that like, isn't that intrinsically?
Yes, that
Not
is.
if it's too
Arousing.
fast.
Huh?
Yeah.
Not if it's too fast. I like to see you. Yeah, you get your nut off, but not if like we just started. Like what the fuck?
Okay, I guess what I'm saying is like, niggas. We're not saying niggas ain't out here making girls come. You don't try to do me like that. Don't do me like that. I ain't no. Hold on. What I'm saying is, let's say like you're 18 years old, right?
Mm-hmm.
We teenagers and shit. And we just start fucking, and we don't really know what we doing. Like we fucking, but like
Well, yeah,
we not
true.
not like we are now. Like we know what we doing,
Yeah.
right? Even at that age, tell me if I'm wrong. It's still up to the guy to somehow magically know how to fuck this girl.
So
What if it's your first time fucking? And it's her first time fucking.
I take away the age.
No,
thing.
there is.
Take it the age thing.
I
There
feel
is.
like at 18 though, you were still like real like lovey dovey. You didn't even know what you were doing. You
Why
weren't
are we
expecting
even
much.
saying 18? Look, y'all, to keep it
Bro,
real.
we talking about
you
from the beginning, from the beginning of your sexual
18.
journey.
You at lower-
Why 18?
We have a guy, we have a girl. From the beginning of their sexual journeys, the pressure of sex and being good at sex is always on the nigga, even though
Yes, because
Oh,
you're
no.
supposed to lead. It's
Like,
the
okay.
pressure is always
No,
on you to
so,
lead, even in
alright.
the bedroom.
So that
no, the pressure's.
if we talking about 18 years
gotta lead all
old, or we
around.
talking about first
So
time,
what do
niggas
I? How
started
do I
having-
judge you?
On how I follow.
Follow what? Just lay there.
I don't know, like dancing.
Let me tell you something.
What?
No, don't say what. Don't say
Dancing.
what, nigga.
Yes, sex is like dancing. You getting
Yo,
grooved.
if I'm doing all the fucking and I'm doing all the stroking and I'm sweating and I get my nut off, that's
Everybody
cool.
start
I
fucking this
earned
nigga,
it.
so thank
I
you.
earned this nut.
Exactly.
If you came, great. If you didn't, sorry. It's
You
cool.
was a lazy fucker.
Nah,
You be fucking lazy, bro.
don't be fucking lazy. Don't ask about me.
I'm a, you. Shut the
But
fuck.
also that comes in, cause alright,
I ain't asking about shit, bro.
we talking about women. You know, you just said I did all this hard work, but did you put in the mental work of knowing her body? Because a lot of men don't do that. They don't put in the work to actually get to know one's body and to make her come. Because, like I said, it's easy to make a woman come when you get to learn her body,
It's
and it don't
not
take long.
always
bro.
easy.
sex
Bro,
is
when you pay
it's
the
not
fine
always
attention,
hard.
yes, it is.
Bro, this shit is
not-
90% mental, 10% physical. If you already, I know she like this when I do that. I know she like this. So now you do a combination with it. And then you, boom, bow, bang. And then you hit it with the whoa.
the foreplay, dude.
Like that,
Yeah.
bro.
Be the foreplay.
Yeah.
And you feel what I'm saying?
The
Bro,
foreplay can make the sex.
I
better,
take
yeah.
personally, ask her, she'll tell you if I'm lying. This hard body. I'm gonna keep it 100. You feel me? I take at least 30 to 45 minutes of foreplay first before I do anything
Whoa.
because I love
That's
being
so
there.
long.
I
Whoa.
love being there. Y'all not
Wow,
gangster.
you are
Y'all don't have sex.
patient
Y'all just
man.
be fucking. Y'all don't make.
Bro,
love.
I got too
Y'all
much
just be
shit to do to
fucking.
be taking that much
That's what
time.
I'm saying.
It's a long time.
10 minutes is a long
Yeah.
time. Hey yo, Elton, you say that shit right now again like you don't box and shit like that, bro. That shit ain't no long time, nigga. That's the
Nigga.
condition. Exactly where I was
30
going,
to
bro.
45 minutes of
Bro,
I think
I'm a
of
fucking
fucking
monster. You're not
foreplay.
The longest
About it,
you
it's
fucked,
both
like
parties.
what's the longest you
It's-
went?
It's the man pleasing the
I mean,
woman.
no,
and
Hours.
the woman
shit,
pleasing the
but
man.
if you,
This
sex
my
is a
man.
marathon. Sex
This
is a
my
marathon.
dog
Like,
right here.
real shit,
He
though.
feral. You feel me? Everybody follow him on Instagram.
Hey man, If y'all out here fucking or doing foreplay for 30 to 45 minutes, let me
Your
know.
bitch
That's
going
a
to
long
love you.
time.
Fuck is you talking about?
And you can call me whatever
I
you
might
want, a
fall
month
asleep for
or
that
whatever you
long.
want. Call me,
Long-ass
because
time.
guess what? I'm the only munch in America that get what he want because I take the time for it. You feel me? Slow and steady win the race, nigga. Fuck you rushing for. You
So
nigga,
what's
what
she
you
doing
talking
for you
about?
for 30 to 45 minutes?
Oh yeah,
You wanna know?
Never mind. 30 to
say
45
subscribe
minutes
to
though.
my OnlyFans if you want to know.
30 to 45 minutes though.
I'm a monster because I personally like foreplay for myself. Like, we hard body. Nobody. I just want y'all to prove me after 2023. I'm the hardest body on hard body entertainment and all that. Man, let me tell y'all something. You feel me? I love eating coochie. You feel what I'm saying? I personally. Like,
You a
like
munch.
you saw how they have hobbies. Like, I like playing my game. I like doing my schoolwork, and I like eating coochie. That's a hobby. But it's not even about just sex. I like doing it while we have sex. I like doing it.
I mean, if you like doing that, that's fine. That's not a
So then
problem,
we
bro,
gonna take
bro.
it. Why would I complain about 30, 40 minutes? You know what I'm saying? Get built, nigga.
Bro, that's
if you
crazy.
love that woman, if you just fucking, you shouldn't even
30
be
to
eating
40
vagina, and she should
every
that's
single
what you
time?
be fucking.
Every single time?
Bro, I'm a monster.
Every single time.
You heard the Cookie Monster? I'm the Cookie Monster.
Shit.
Let's keep it a buck though.
Not doing
Must
foreplay
be
unless
nice.
it's a quickie, unless y'all drunk somewhere in the bathroom hard. If you not doing foreplay
My
every
thing
time,
is-
Somebody play Akanel right now.
But look, but put it like this: if you go, if it's about the motherfucking experience, all right? Is you making a movie or is you making
Everything is a fucking
I don't
movie.
got time to make a movie every day. I'm trying to watch some sitcoms sometimes, bro.
Everything is a fucking
I'm trying to watch
movie.
some YouTube shorts.
With
I'm
Kevin,
trying to watch some TikToks.
bro, what Kevin Gay say? If she want me to eat her booty, you know I'm gonna eat her booty. Cause I love her. If I love her, I'm gonna do whatever it takes to please her.
That's
I'm gonna eat her
crazy.
booty. Yeah. If it
I'm
takes-
not saying don't please your girl.
And
all I'm saying
and
is-
don't think
For
it's for
40
one
minutes,
for
goddamn.
one nut 45 minutes. It ain't
Okay,
one
okay. How about this? How about
nut.
this? How about this? No. Hard body. Hard body. Yeah.
last point, bro. Because here's what it is. Because if you're making a movie and you're doing this shit right, your shit got a soundtrack. Like my ass, I'm gonna keep it a buck.
shit.
I got a playlist. My sex playlist, fire.
Real nigga right
That shit go for fucking hours.
I got one
You hit
too.
it to
It's
the
called
beat.
Drop Them Draws. It's on my phone right now.
You hit it to the beat. You hit it to the beat. You hit it to the beat.
Well, listen.
Don't let that shit get to party next door.
So how about this? How about this? How about this?
Don't let that shit.
real shit though.
If the responsibility is on the guy of doing everything prior to sex, everything during
But
sex.
who is putting the?
Let me finish the question. If the responsibility is on the guy of doing everything prior to sex, everything during sex, and making her come, what responsibility does she have? What expectation?
To
Not
enjoy
responsibility.
it.
What
No.
expectation?
I'm back on the mic.
What expectation do we
gave
have
it
of
to my
them?
old
To just
lady
be there and
To
just take
pump
it?
I was
your
just
Fuck that.
ego.
Fuck
So-
that. You gotta work for like no.
No, you better suck this.
You gotta ride for more than fucking 2 minutes.
Bruh.
You gotta suck dick with no teeth.
Preach. I ain't saying you
No hand
wrong.
job, none of that hand shit. Move the fucking hands. All mouth.
Listen,
Whoa,
You talking about? Yes.
whoa.
You gotta put some expectations
No,
on our
listen.
dicks. Hard body
Expectation.
dicks.
Hard body. Whoa.
Pause.
body
Pause,
dicks.
pause. I got hard body
sure.
dick. I don't know about y'all.
For sure.
Tell you something. He on his own on that one. I got his back with a lot of things, but that one, no.
Okay.
But what I
you
am
saying?
going to say is he is preaching to you guys. You feel what I'm saying?
Yes.
When I say it's even, I'm pretty sure even if I'm
It's
eating.
not even.
If I'm no.
Oh,
You,
it is.
when them bitches be fucking me, it's even.
Unless
I
If
didn't-
I'm eating pussy, you sucking dick.
but even take it
If
back
I'm
to
fucking,
shorty. Look,
If you fucking,
take it
what you
back to
doing?
shorty. Here's
You
my
getting
thing,
fucked.
right?
That's all it
As
is.
a woman,
Which is fine. I think head should be mandatory. I think that's
that's
compromise.
fair.
If we do all that shit,
Fair.
then you should like
Mandatory. Oh,
it should be
No.
complimentary.
It don't
Like,
gotta be
you know how
mandatory,
when you get on a plane, right, and they be like, "You want a drink?" It's a complimentary drink. Head should be like, "You want some head?"
But
Because
listen,
I'm about to
bro,
fuck,
it don't
I'm about to
gotta
fuck
be
the shit out of you for
head. No,
25
bro.
minutes and 30 minutes. Yeah, offer me some head.
You right. You right.
Am I? Yeah.
You right.
Come on, that's
But
all I'm
it
saying. You
don't
trying to argue
gotta
with me?
be.
We on the same
No, we on the
page.
same page.
But it don't gotta
It don't
be.
gotta be
Nah,
though.
I gotta be.
Because just know I'm not eating vagina. I love it. I love to eat vagina, but I'm not doing that if we ain't reciprocating love. I'm bigger on reciprocation.
Bro, she's reciprocating by sucking your dick. You're about to fuck her for the
That's
next
what
30
I'm
minutes.
saying to whoa.
She's
whoa.
reciprocating by sucking your dick.
But this is
I'm
but the way
reciprocating by
look,
See, you're burning way more calories.
bro, wait, no, listen. I think in the pedigree we gotta go down to we gotta start something we were supposed to start first before we even said that, bro. We gotta think. It's two types of women. It's the ones that just later, and it's the ones that fuck you back.
Fuck you back like how?
So
With they put their hand on the wall and there's that lazy ass shit.
so when a girl
How you gonna fucking back a missionary? What you going? Like what you gonna do?
I do with a girl upward hump your ass when you in missionary, and she like give me that dick, and did she wrap them legs around you?
You're still doing the work, bro.
Bro, okay, you name one position.
I've had girls do that.
I had the girl. Fuck girls. I ain't gotta talk about nobody. I can talk about this one right here. So I had a girl throw that shit back in back shots. Any position you ever give, you can name it to me. I will let her explain it because I don't know how she did it. She fucked me back.
Okay.
You feel me? I don't give a fuck what you missionary.
There are
missionary.
like
whatever in every
100 mission. She ain't. Man. There are 100 different positions
Hard
where the
body
niggas do most.
entertainment.
Who's sweating more when y'all done? Stop
Both
playing.
of us, nigga. Fuck is you talking about?
Okay, take her out the equation. Take out the fucking equation.
What you
We talking about girls in
I
general.
don't know how you take the coochie out there.
I'm talking about women in general, bro.
Bro,
Not-
I'm
not
a
just-
fucking monster, so I'm always burning 30 pounds.
Oh.
You feel me? I lose like 15 pounds every sex, or
You do.
I'm a monster though.
That's why you a Slim Jimmy. That's why you stay so fit.
But I'm fit, man.
Cause you
like
be
a
fucking like every day.
motherfucker. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. Shut up. Don't. But no, real shit though. No, you right and wrong though, bro. I feel like the reason why you wrong because it's just not one sided. It's both. We both gotta be there to
Bro.
make sure that nut is achieved. Men do have.
Bro, she don't gotta be there for the nut, cause you gonna nut regardless. She don't gotta work for your nut.
But they the same way.
You don't
They
gotta
definitely
nut.
going
She
to.
don't
The
gotta
girl know
work.
how to make herself nut.
Bro, you're working for your nut. As a man, we work for our nut. We're doing the work
But it
for our
go
own
in
nut,
the same-
and we gotta do the work for your nut. It's like, all right,
But
so
isn't it the same
as
thing?
an exchange, suck my dick. That's fair.
Bro, let me tell you something.
You're saying I'm gonna eat your coochie in exchange for sucking my dick.
No,
I'm saying you don't have to.
No, let me tell you something. This is where you got a little mixed, a little mix right there. Let me
Okay.
tell you something. We fucking, you sucking dick. If you say, oh, I don't do that, then don't think I will fuck you soft. You feel what I'm saying? If you ain't sucking dick, I don't give a fuck. I will lazy fuck. I will lazy dick the shit out of you. I
Bro,
don't care.
what I'm saying is to you, you're about to fuck her, right?
If I'm lazy dick and I ain't working,
You're about
for
to
shit,
fuck her. You deserve some chewy.
bro. Let me tell you something.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something.
You about to fuck this girl till her lights go out.
Playing with me, bro.
And all you say is, yo, just suck my dick for 5 minutes. If she say no, I mean, I'm still gonna fuck her. I ain't gonna lie.
I know you is.
I'm not gonna not fuck her. But I'm saying it's only fair that, like, come on.
Yeah, I'm a
Hey,
fucker.
asking for some head is like
I'm
nothing.
not
That's like the
giving-
bare minimum.
So like, right? Because I keep hearing. Let me see this. I keep hearing like the argument of like like because
Damn, this shit done.
it's like eat.
I don't even know if I want to take you one.
Keep going hand.
You got the hen dog?
He got
The Henny
that
Doodle?
Hennessy.
Oh, Taylor's I swear it was a hen dog.
You still drink some?
Huh?
You still drink some Telesport?
Yeah, I fuck with it.
All right.
But so right, cause all right, so cause I keep hearing men put in a bunch of work and then all you asking for is a dick suck, right? Without giving
Right
any
here.
head, right?
Mhm.
So for one, right, and I'm pretty sure now. I usually only speak for myself,
Okay.
but I'm pretty sure from hearing stories from multiple friends, and this go back to what I said earlier when it comes to knowing a woman's body. Here what that about knowing a woman's body. And men getting to learn a woman's body. 9 times out of 10, when men are fucking women, we do not come. Yeah, personal experience, other friends telling me we don't come. Now, there is also 2 different kinds of climaxes when it comes to women. There is what I like to call it vaginal and then the clitoris. So the clitoris is more
Clitoral.
clitoral,
Yeah.
the little pearl right there at the yeah.
Coochie. Yes. We ain't got
Now
all
just
that.
the coochie, the whole thing,
It's
but
hard body.
but no. So
Hard
it's
body
two different-
vocabulary.
like it feel two different completely type of ways, and it's easier. Like I said, from personal experience, it's easier the clitoral way than it is the
Okay, so
vaginal way.
so
So what I'm saying is, all we asking for, if we gonna suck y'all dick for 5 minutes and that's it's gonna make y'all nut whatever, or if y'all gonna do all the work and nut, all we asking for is some head.
let's say
Because
you're
9 times out of 10, we're going
Let's say
to
you a
come
young
from
nigga.
that head
Let's-
more than we are going to come from you actually fucking us.
let's say
Tell
you
you how she don't go through none of that.
real
She
quick,
come from both.
That's facts.
I gotta
That's
vouch for
true.
myself.
That is true. I'm not
She's
disagreeing.
saying that. No, she's saying I gotta fuck all that, bro. I gotta vouch for myself to let the internet know. I'll put in work.
I'm not talking about him.
She
Okay.
talk about me. You feel me? Hard body.
Hold on,
entertainment.
let's say, right? Let's say you're a young nigga growing up, you're like 21, 22, whatever, and you fucking a few girls every now and then, but like, you're still learning. And as you learning, like, a girl might say, "Oh, you ain't make me come, or he ain't do this, he ain't do whatever." It's like,
When you feel bad.
not feel bad, but it's like,
Whoa, you ain't feel
okay, we get judges. You only learn from like criticism, right?
Yeah, right.
Right.
But if we never have something to criticize women on what they're doing during sex, then they'll never know.
Okay, I see
They'll
what
never
you're
improve
saying.
like us.
I-
So it's like hold on, all the responsibility and expectations on us to like do this, take them out on a date, be a gentleman, fuck them good, make them come. It's like, all right, so you're gonna judge us on that, but we have nothing to judge y'all on.
Look.
That's
Can I
just
tell you
it.
something?
I'm
It comes.
realizing men do a lot.
Yeah, it's like
Listen,
there's
listen,
nothing
though,
we can
listen,
judge y'all
y'all know
on.
why though? Y'all want to know why though? This is real shit. Y'all know what I'm talking about when I say y'all watch the same shit I watch. I learned a lot from that. I don't know how.
So you agree?
I agree that men have to work and earn their value. Women are born with it,
Yes.
so we have to do more.
Yes.
You feel me? This is why when a man fucks a lot of bitches, he or a lot of women rather, let's be respectful. If, he's considered the bull. He earned his value because they all see value in him. When a woman fucks a lot of men, she loses value because she already had it. You feel me? When you give out, think about it. Why you think no woman who's getting married wants a pawn
Virgin.
shop diamond? You know, a diamond ring that was worn before, but it was given up because they got divorced, and it was used. It's hand me down. It has the less value than the day before. It was $5,000 in the store, and now it's $2,000 in the pawn shop. No, I don't want that. I want it when it's fresh. Think about your food. You ain't gonna want no food that was a week old rather than a food that was just freshly cooked, just freshly everything. You feel what I'm saying? It's the same thing. You feel me? But men really got work. You feel me? Because we ain't got no value since when we first here. You feel me?
But I do think that with that knowledge, men should rewire their brain. Cause growing up as a young nigga, I'm 26 right now, so we still young relatively.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? We not as young as we were. Yeah.
Yeah, we're young adults.
But I'm thinking back to when I was like 22, 21, and like I was dating fucking girls or whatever. You go through this shit in your head where you fucking girls and you're not sure if you're doing it right, and some girls will say you did it right, and you would fuck a girl, you would think you did it great, and then you ask her later on, like, yeah, how is, and then, yeah, but what I'm saying is, through this process, only the guys getting critiqued and only the guys improving on his sexual whatever.
Let me tell
A
you.
lot of times because we don't critique girls. There's girls that give head
Oh.
and they don't suck dick good, and
yo, Elton.
niggas, they'll never know. They'll never know because we don't tell them.
E boogie. No, they right.
We don't tell
They
them.
right.
That is
Or
They right.
or you ever had a girl? Listen, my fellas. Hold on. You ever had a girl? Hold on, real quick. You ever had a girl?
Be in the reactions, like if a nigga be like, if he tell you about that, like damn, like with some shit like that, you know how you know.
And we tell our niggas about it later. We don't tell y'all. We tell our niggas about it. There's been times we be fucking a
You
girl,
know
right?
Critique when he ain't saying shit about it. Yeah, that was crazy.
Or I'm talking about even up front, just saying it. Like, sometimes bitches gotta go through that up front and be like, yeah, that wasn't as, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't as. But the nigga don't do that. Like, niggas don't do that. Why? I don't know. But y'all don't do that.
But girls never think they have to improve on anything. Listen.
Hold on,
When
bro.
the sex is bad, girls never think, how could I have improved on what could I have done different?
bro,
They always think it was the nigga's fault.
Bro, look.
Sometimes you might be fucking a nigga, right? And then you start throwing it back like you say,
50-50.
and then you fuck the rhythm up. Like, bitch, I had this shit going good. Why you start, like, speeding it up. Like I
All
got
right,
this.
all right. So look.
Sometimes y'all be fucking up too, but y'all be
Now
thinking about
flip the
that.
motherfucking camera. Flip the camera.
Come
right
on now.
Flip the camera.
Hard
right now.
fucking body.
So listen, hard, like you said, hard body, right? Let's do hard body, right? Let me tell you something right now, right? Because I know you looking at me right now. Look, right here. Let me tell you something. If this is sex is about when you have sex with new people. Like if you're a part of the hooking up culture, it's about of adapting. You feel what I'm saying? Let's prove. Think about it, bro. You know me. I'm definitely what we do outside and in the gym and all that. What's that about? Adapting. You feel me? Every fighter ain't the same. Every girl ain't the same. Every coochie don't look the same. Every coochie don't taste the same. So why would you expect
The difference with that and fighting, right? The difference with that and fighting, if me and you get into a sparring match, whatever, and one person loses, we both get judged off the same thing. How is his technique? Who landed more shots?
So listen, bro.
Hold on. The difference is if you lose or something, or if I lose, they wouldn't say like, oh, one person needs to improve and the other person. You hear me?
Yeah, I'm listening.
They wouldn't look at one boxer and say like he needs to improve, and look at the other boxer and just say, oh, they're fine. It's like they look at both boxers and say
that don't do that.
they need to improve on this because they both played a part.
That's not
when
the
niggas
case.
is fucking a girl, it's like the guy is always the person that has to do better.
Listen,
He's always the one. You didn't make her come. You fucked up. It's like, what if you weren't fucking me right during the girl?
This is your whole.
What if I took so long to come because
so
you
shut
weren't?
up.
But it's
shut
always
up.
like, guys,
This is your
you
show.
always come, so it makes it seem like
So-
we did our job.
Because
right?
we made
Let me
ourselves
tell you
come.
something. They not as hard
It's
body
like
as
beating
me.
your dick. We made
Follow me
ourselves
on
come.
Instagram, OG187. They not hard bodies, man. I'm telling two of the hosts who run this joint to
So you
shut
telling
the
me
fuck
you
up.
don't work for your
No,
nut?
I'm telling you to shut the fuck up and listen. You feel what I'm saying?
You don't work for your nut?
No, what I do is yes, I do, but the thing is, she do too.
For what? She do what?
She work for her nut too. Fuck is you talking about? I'm a gangster, bro.
Okay, we're not talking about your girl, bro.
I'm talking about what you want to talk about the ones in the past.
We talking about like I'm giving a general
saying,
consensus.
No, for real.
My thing is, bro, but you saying this out like women ain't putting in that work, and that's the discredit that I'm not here for, because I don't think no woman ever gonna try and give up coochie.
No.
For nothing.
I'm not saying women ain't putting in work.
And
Well,
then
I
if
kind of am.
Even if
I'm
the
saying.
nigga dry, I seen a woman take the boat like.
And then you mad.
I'm
And then you.
I'm gonna dry the boat.
I'm
No,
saying,
no,
man,
we don't
I'm
care
saying-
what you saying. You listen, nigga. You over here talking about all this shit, nigga. I'm saying to you is, you mad because niggas was really bitching for real? Niggas be bitches. And they don't want to tell that girl she ain't fucking right. And then women don't be bitches. They say you ain't fucking right. Me, I ain't never been no bitch. So I say that bitch ain't fucking right. So what I consider, all y'all niggas better tell that bitch she ain't fucking you.
So if you fuck a
Teacher.
girl, right? You'll never go back and think like what you could have done better.
Bro,
Ever?
it's nothing is done perfect. We ain't all perfect.
But so
let me
yes,
tell
the
you
answer is
something.
yes.
Let me tell
So
you
yes?
something. Yes. But
Okay.
you also
What I was saying is, how often? Let me ask the ladies. How often?
Because I don't care what nobody.
You see how you had to ask me that?
How often does a girl
Bro,
fuck a guy and
listen,
say?
did you see how you had to ask me
How
that?
often does a girl fuck a?
I promise you, right? I promise you.
What you
right?
promising me? I'm listening to
Whether
the
we
promise.
came or not, right? We always gonna think. Whether we feel like you did something wrong or not, we are always gonna always going to think, what did I do wrong? Low key, like we're always going to think that. Now we might not say it outright to you, just how y'all not gonna say it outright to us. Y'all not gonna tell us our dick sucks bad outright. Y'all not gonna do that shit, and we might not do that back to y'all. But in the back of our heads, we thinking, damn, did he notice that? Damn, did I fuck up? Damn, did this happen? I promise you, that is always in the back of our minds every time we finish having sex with a guy.
And then also, bro, you see how you had to ask me, did I go through the critiquing of self?
Yeah,
Did you ever ask a girl, did she go through that?
I just did. I'm asking right now.
Yeah, and you see how she said that? You don't know until you ask, bro. Niggas be bitches.
I know if I'm not getting a good nut off, and I'm now I start trying to work for it, and you nut before me, and we can't keep going because you soft, then I'll be pissed.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, so look, let
Then
me
I'll
tell
be
y'all
pissed
something.
because I'm like, I was just.
What I'm saying is
that. Like,
the
I was
burden of
working for that.
the burden of performance is always on the guy. Always. It's like, okay, but if we both fucking, not even if we both fucking, the burden of performance is always on the guy. But what about everything he did prior to that? Does that mean absolutely nothing? It's like, all right, you can't, if he doesn't make you nut, cool. But did he fuck you good?
But was that all for the
Was
prize
the
of
sex
fucking?
enjoyable?
All right, so look, y'all. I want y'all to post this. Don't cut this out, right? Cause it's gangster. My girl left, so I'm gonna say this,
Oh,
right?
she left like that. Damn, I didn't even know.
So look, listen. I'm gonna say some real shit. Still post this on the internet, cause I'm hard body. You heard me?
Mhm.
So my ex, not this girl, cause obviously she's not my ex, but my ex, right?
Mm-hmm.
We were in a situation where we weren't talking, but we were fucking. You feel what I'm saying? And she fucked somebody else that I also knew, you know. And then it was came how they had a whole conversation because she told him she couldn't finish through with it because it was not what she's accustomed to. You
What
feel what I'm
does that
saying? Hard body. His dick wasn't big enough. You know what I'm saying? It was I left a lot of room in there. He fell in. You feel what I'm saying? Basically. You feel what I'm saying?
Left a lot of room.
In those situations, you feel what I'm saying? She was no way about to get her nut off. You feel me? Why do you think that's fair? Then you misogynistic, and I'm just gonna say that. Not you, E Boogie. I'm just saying, to any man that think his nut is more important or only the thing that has to happen that night when he's fucking, he's misogynistic. He believes that a woman only deserves to work in the house and go.
What you talking about, me?
Well,
No, I just said you, not you, E Boogie.
Oh,
I'm saying
Hold
because
on,
it's
hold on.
equal. I feel like everybody.
do you think it's wrong for a man to feel like, all right, a man asks a woman, what do you want from me? And she says, I want you to wine and dine me and treat me good and all of that.
If
And he
that
says,
ain't-
and he says, okay, done. And she says, okay, what do you want from me?
And
He
make me
says,
come.
sex. And she says, that's it? He says, yes, sex. I just want sex from you. And she's like, well, that's degrading. You don't want nothing else? I can
like
give you
you're
this.
mature. You
You know what I
said?
said? That was me.
Is it my time the same? And he says, no, I want sex. Just like wine and dine. I that's gonna cost me money. I put a lot of work. I put a lot of hard work to get my money. So you wanting to be wined and dined is actually that's a lot for me.
Yeah.
Listen.
Cause she's like, I don't want to give you sex. That's a lot. That's my body. That's he's like, well, I had to work. I had to go out there and grind. Like things don't come easy to men. I had to really get out there to make the money to wine and
No, I've been
dine
there,
you.
bro. I've been there. I know what you're talking about.
So if I'm gonna give up something that I worked so
Let me tell you
hard to
something.
get for you, I want what I want.
All right,
Just like
that's your
because
answer.
I'm giving you exactly what you want. I'm satisfying you. So satisfy me.
Let me tell you something about.
Is that wrong?
You see how you use the word degrading? You see how you use that, right? I don't disagree how you used it, right? I just want you to know. When you expect me to be all about money and pay for all that, that's degrading as well. Because in the world that we live in, the society.
I don't think so.
What?
If we're both getting what we want from each other, what makes it degrading? You want to be wined
I'm degrading
and dined.
you because I'm only wanting sex. But you're but you're not
it is.
degrading me because you only want my
Oh, shit,
money.
it is.
You just want it not
No.
physically
I'm not
given.
saying. I'm not. I don't think either one is degrading. I don't think it's degrading at all. If you,
No, I'm
you
saying in
wanting
situation.
my money is not degrading, and you wanting sex
It's
in
just me.
return, I don't think that's degrading, because where it's a deal, it's an exchange of funds of what we have to give. Like, what do I have to give to you? I got the vagina. What do you have to give to me? Money, attention, status. You comfortability. Like you got those things to give to me.
Mm-hmm.
If I can give you sex and catering, then
But
and I can
everything
get what
you
I
s-
want. If we're both getting what we want in return, there's nothing degrading about it.
But I'm saying in situation that you
The
have
degrading
said,
part is, and this is my last fucking final thing is,
All right, go ahead.
gangster.
is when you still giving out pussy, let alone just fucking head, period, as a gift. On birthdays and holidays. That shit gotta stop.
Gangster.
That's
That
not
shit
degrading.
I
is
agree.
fuck.
You're a
That's
hoe.
I
not
get you a
gift.
car, I get you a house, I get you
You're
all the fucking
gangster.
above.
Wait, what you mean?
He's saying
Yo, Ellen is
my
really
birthday,
showing his colors. He like,
cannot
whoa,
give your
what you
man
mean?
pussy. That's wrong. That's what he's saying.
I mean, it's not wrong. It's
Pussy
just,
is not a
it
gift.
means nothing.
Yeah, it's like, bitch,
Yeah.
I wine and dine you. You giving me pussy. You're my girl now. I already had the pussy. I obtained the pussy 3 years ago. It's no longer a gift. It's no longer special. Give me something
Yeah,
else. I
that's-
want a fucking watch.
That's what girls do on Valentine's Day. They
Like,
get
give me a
they wear
goddamn watch. Why the
for
fuck are
Valentine's Day
you
with-
giving me pussy?
they wear sexy lingerie.
that's what
and,
I'm
like-
saying.
Talking about giving
though.
up pussy for as a gift, that's some shit. That's some
That is
bullshit.
such a cop out. That is
That
corny
is
as
some
hell.
Look at the door real
bullshit.
quick.
Let
Think
me
we
tell
got
y'all
something.
something. Look, coochie ain't no. If
It's
I really
not
wanted
a-
coochie as a gift, I'll go see a porn star on my
Pussy's
birthday.
not a gift to your man.
Well, listen. Let's
Pussy is a gift
try to
to
move on though.
Hold on, wait. I just want to say this. Pussy's not a gift to your man.
No.
Pussy is a gift to your friend zoned homeboy who's been holding you down for 5 years and he just paid your rent when you were in a bind.
No.
Pussy is the least
Facts.
you can give your man. The pussy
hell
is the
That
least
is
you
what
can give
pussy
your
is
man.
a
I'm
gift.
not. If Rose was verse and that girl, look, I don't give a fuck if this girl know my dick it is what it is. Cause I ain't gonna say what it is on the internet. Cause then y'all.
Nah. If you've been my homeboy and you've been holding me down for years and you've been in the friend zone, sitting there comfortably in the lobby, waiting to be called,
Oh my god.
and you've been holding me down, and I've been going through some shit, and you helped me out, you deserve some pussy. That's when pussy's a gift.
Let me tell
That's
you
when it's
something.
special.
It's a
Dick
commodity.
ain't Never know none of that of any sort. You helped me out with rent. Guess what my payback is? Money. You help me out with getting in shape or with anything. that I
Women don't
need.
want to give you money. Women will try to give anything
They
to
ain't
give you
trying to give you no
besides
money.
money.
But I'm saying for me, if you don't give it to me, I'm giving that
I ain't
same
no
shit back. I ain't
food.
giving you
Yeah, money.
no dick. This dick ain't free.
Money is too. I can use money anywhere.
But I can.
You know what I mean?
But I'm saying, right? If you decided to pay my rent as a woman, because I had
As a
women
woman, you
give
rent.
me bread. I
Get
had
the fuck outta here.
I had a girl put money down on my college tuition.
Never.
I
Nah.
swear to God.
Never.
Am I looking good in the camera?
I mean, yeah, it's possible. It's a thing, but
You see me?
let's move on. Let's move on though, because
Oh, your head little. Shut up.
we keep getting stuck on these one questions.
You asked one question.
I know. This is what happens naturally. I'm used to this, but it's my job to keep everything on pace. You feel me? Oh man. Huh. Girls say this kind of goes with the last question. Girls say a guy can't please them, or they complain about guys not being able to please them, by and large. But maybe y'all just fucking too much. It's the same way if you smoke weed, right? You'd be like, damn, this weed is not getting me high. Maybe you're just smoking too much.
So
If you think about it, here's why I say that. Here's why I say that. Let me finish.
yeah.
Whoa.
I'm not talking about you.
Here's why I say that though. It's way easier for girls to fuck. The average girl has more bodies than the average guy. If you find a guy that's 24 years old and a girl that's 24 years old, she probably got more bodies than him.
I got
So,
more body.
Am
Right.
I right or wrong? Right or wrong?
That's true.
That's right. It's right. Because girls
You
get sex way
agree
easier.
that women
So if
have more
you've been exposed to, if you've been
It's
getting way
easier
more
for a
dicks
woman to fuck
easier,
than a man.
it's easier to
You
get.
gotta work
Y'all not
for it.
hearing what I just said to y'all?
What'd you say?
Well, it's not. It's not. You're saying that you're really good at pleasing a woman,
No,
but getting
that's
a
not-
woman to sleep with you is hard.
It's harder.
Because you got to introduce yourself, and you got to make her want to sleep with you first.
Yeah.
Maybe
Something.
maybe after she sleep with you, it's hard for her to leave because she's like, "Wow, this guy's just crazy." But to get her to sleep with you in the first place, it's a lot of work
I just want you to
for the average nigga. Not about you, suave.
you
go
know,
suave.
you know who I am.
You took my drink.
I did. You just passed it to me. It's right here. I drank it.
So like back to like the original
Talk
question.
about some
Right?
facts.
Yeah.
Can you repeat it one more time, please?
The original question was, girl. Well, it's an opinion.
Well, yeah.
Girls say they complain about guys not being able to please them.
Right.
I'm like, maybe y'all just
Right. Having sex too
real
much.
quick. Not even just having sex too much. Sex toys. If a girl has a sex toy, she's used to a vibrator making her come within like 2 minutes.
Very true. You got
After a while, it raises the bar. So it's like,
True.
is it really that guys can't please y'all? Or maybe like y'all just
Like,
raising
when
the
you
bar
say shit
more and
like
more.
that, bro, no, when you be specific,
That
I feel
makes-
like it's
On
all
that one.
context,
Yeah, when you
bro.
specific like that.
Yeah,
I mean, it's
Cause like
true.
me personally, I'm not gonna use a dildo that's smaller than what I prefer. You
So
feel
you gonna
me?
use? So what if your nigga dick not as big as your dildo? I've had been with a girl
Well,
where my dick wasn't as big as her dildo.
let me
Shit
put
was
that,
huge.
Let me take that shit straight. Let me make this shit straight, right? Right.
Huge.
Just because the dingaling ain't as big as the dildo,
Not even as big.
Don't
My dick
mean-
can't vibrate like this.
bro. But that's not the
I
point.
can't compete with
That's
that.
not the point.
And spin.
It's not about how. All right. Granted, you know it is such thing as too small, but it's not about how big it is. It's how you use it. Because I've definitely had met men whose dick size was average, say 6-7 inches, but they knew how to fuck to use it. So it felt like I was fucking a 10-inch nigga dick. You feel me? It felt like I was,
So
but the
I
whole
feel
time
like
it wasn't that.
depends on the woman. Let me say this real quick, brother.
Go ahead.
The first time y'all on Hard Body Entertainment, I'm gonna disagree with this woman.
Hold on, wait.
Oh
I just
shit.
want to say
Hold on.
something.
Hard
Wait,
body
let me say one
entertainment.
comment.
Let me
4
know.
inches is average. She said 6-7.
4 is average?
4 is
That's
average.
small
I'm going
as
to
shit.
disagree.
Oh, that's some shit.
wait.
I did not know that.
Yes, 6-7 is on the big end.
So
I
can
just
I-
want to
can I-
say that. Yes.
No,
Yes.
wait, hold on.
I thought
y'all.
5 was
I
average.
I
Four-
went,
four
I
to
went
5
to school.
inches is
I
average.
went to school.
6-7 is
I
large.
went to
That is
school
some new
for
fucking
medical
information to me.
assistant,
Thank
and
you
this is
for
why
that.
I know the type shit.
That's
I mean,
why I'm never going
this
to
is
break
5
up with the
inches.
man that I'm with
Listen,
now.
listen.
I don't got time for that shit.
That's the
Fuck all of
average
that,
dick.
bro. Can I tell you
Average,
that
above
is not
average.
the average
Yes.
size
There's no way that's
for
the
an
average.
African
It's like black
American man.
average.
Okay, for
Oh,
African
see, I'm
American
not fucking
man,
white niggas. You feel
7
me? I'm not.
inches.
You threw that in
I'm
there.
not
Okay,
fucking
maybe.
white.
So,
When you look at
Maybe,
this camera right
okay.
now, everybody look at every camera from every angle right now. What color is everybody here?
black.
Okay, so we're gonna talk about us. We ain't gonna.
But
I'm trying to be non-biased.
yeah, he threw that in there. Maybe the average black dick is bigger.
Well, listen.
But
hard
I
body
can't speak
black.
from fucking a white man.
Dick
No, fuck
size
white man.
overall is
Okay.
4 inches.
I can't speak on that because I never had sex with a white man.
So don't feel bad if you got a little wee wee.
Wee
Okay,
wee.
so do we agree on this though? Do you agree on this?
Oh, wait,
So
we
my
agree
ladies,
that-
my ladies.
That
Wait.
wee wee is a funny ass term for penis.
Oh my god.
Wee wee.
Listen, my ladies though.
Right.
I'm sure y'all have experienced in the past few years of be dealing with guys, a consistent pattern of like niggas just not being able to make you come, and the more you fuck, the more they can't make you come, right?
Right.
The more you fuck, the more they can't make you come, right? When you first started fucking, you could come quickly because you were so sensitive, right?
So I'll tell
And
you
the more
one
you fuck,
Hold on, wait.
right? No. That's cap. That's cap. When you
Wait.
first start fucking and
You
you're not
made
used
a
to a
good
dick being
point
in you,
about the
you're
condom.
way more sensitive and
Yes.
like
But
you come
you
like
made a good
this.
point about a condom. I mean about the toys. You made a
The
good point.
vibrators and stuff.
I recently started using like vibrators maybe like 3
So-
years ago. So I didn't start until I was in my 20s.
But
Past
I'm
21,
saying it's
20.
both of them. It's not just
But
one
what
or
I'm
the other.
saying is, but I'm making a point. I had, I'm not gonna get into that, but I wasn't that experienced with men, so everybody was like, "Woo!" Was like, "Oh my god, this is crazy." But
See?
after I discovered vibrators,
What?
man, oh man,
What?
I wished I had discovered them sooner.
What did it do?
I never nutted so fast.
Exactly.
This is why I hate toys. Fuck them toys.
I never
That's what I'm
nutted so
saying.
fast.
It's twofold.
Alright,
Girls are
baby,
complaining.
But this
Girls
is
are having a
also
harder and harder
why-
I
time.
never came so fast. I
Girls
never-
are having a harder and harder time nutting, and they're blaming guys and saying y'all just can't make us nut. I say nah. Maybe some guys. I say yes. Some guys it is that's the case. Some guys
guys, yeah.
for some situations the guy just can't make you nut. You don't know what you're doing. You come too fast, whatever. But a lot of situations, I think most situations, it's because one, girls are fucking more than the guys that they're actually fucking. They have more experience, so they're like they're not as sensitive. They're desensitized, and y'all got toys. How many toys come out for guys?
Blame the
But
women.
There's toys. There's a million. Go to a
There's
sex shop. There's a
also
million
more
toys for girls. There's not a lot for guys.
Guys aren't going out there seeking pussy at all anymore. Not I won't say
They
at
are.
all. But guys aren't seeking pussy
I
as
know
much because
this
pussy's online.
I
And
mean,
guys
but this is
and just like
it's not
hold on,
recently. I'm
wait,
talking about for the past 1,000 years.
Oh, okay. I'm talking about recently. I'm talking
Not
about
even recently.
I'm
It's
talking
been
about
like this.
recently.
It's been like this.
Because recently there's been an influx of like you can find sex and shit online. Like porn is popping. Porn is
But
popping more
your
than
hand
it's ever
don't
been
feel
right
like no
now.
coochie.
Like OnlyFans, like all that shit is
Your
the
hand-
rage.
No, you're right. But
Right now.
Don't
So
feel like
niggas
no
don't
coochie.
gotta go out and find pussy. They
Hold
can,
on, let's-
they
let's-
can,
okay,
they
good,
can
that-
catch pussy online. So
I know, but listen, we're not talking
but
about that.
hold
We're
on,
not
wait. I'm using this. Let me land.
Oh, God.
talking- End the point.
I'm saying this because I'm saying guys don't gotta get out there. So they aren't getting pussy. They aren't interacting with women. So they don't know how to fuck a real vagina.
But I'm
So
saying
they're-
even before that was an issue,
Okay.
that this was still an issue. The whole issue of guys not being able to make girls come is like that was still an issue.
Okay.
Can I say
It's
something?
always
And the
been
reason
an
why it's
issue,
always been an
but
issue,
now it's an
So-
the
epidemic.
reason why it's always been an
How about
issue
that?
is because
I'll be-
girls have
It
more
is.
sex.
It's an
Disrespect my
epidemic
race
now.
of man. Let
It
me
was
tell
an
you something.
issue before. It's an epidemic now. It's a
Before-
horrible problem. They don't even know how to interact with women now.
Before this young lady go, I'm gonna say this, right? That meanwhile, right, we're beating our dick, right? And we're just beating dick, right? That's what we're doing, beating our dick, right? You can't get no better of beating your dick. You feel what I'm saying? You can get a better vibrator. You feel what I'm saying? The one that makes you come faster and stronger and harder each time, right?
That is true.
So, being as though when you're a virgin, you already then set the tone for it to make it twice. It's 3 times, 4 times, maybe even 5, depending on how much a freak you are, for that virgin man to make you come. So now the fact that he don't know what he doing, and you already got experience with pleasure, not sex, but pleasure. He has the same experience with pleasure each time with his hand. It's only but so much you can do with your hand.
So do we agree with this? A reason why a lot of women are saying men can't please them is because one, women have more sex than guys on average. The same way you smoke more weed, you get desensitized to it. And two, women have more sex toys so they can please themselves more often. The more you make
Women
yourself
do have
come,
This might be a
the less
personal
sensitive
thing.
you are to coming.
So this might be a personal thing, but I don't agree with that because I've had some of the best sex in my life before, like ever, and then went months without having that best sex of my life, and I was still able to be pleased by other men. Now sometimes, of course,
Exactly.
yeah, but listen, right?
Of course you
Sometimes-
would.
You feel me? Sometimes, like you said, sometimes it wouldn't be like what I expect in a sense because of what I was used to. So it could be the same thing with like the vibrator. You're used to, coming fast and
Yeah.
all that, like pleasure and all that stuff. You're not used to it. But at the same time, it was like, no, like I was still able to get my rocks off because the nigga knew what he was doing. So I feel like it's more so about what y'all know how to do and not like what you're used to.
I think it's more so about. I think it's more so
Before
about.
you even say that, bro. I'm hard by
Bro.
Fuck is you
What are we
talking
saying right now,
about?
yo?
All I'm
Go
saying
ahead.
is, for real, y'all, on some real shit. At the end of the day, right? A woman can get her rocks off with any penis, if you know what you're doing.
If you
If you know what you're
that's a
doing.
big
If he knows what he's
But the
doing.
problem is most niggas don't.
But listen. Before we start diverting, right? Women, in 365 days, you take one man, one woman. That woman comes more than that man. Not just one because she can get fucked more easily. So throughout the year, she's getting dick way more than he's getting pussy, right? So she's used to dick. Two, even when she's not getting pussy, she has more options and variations of sex toys that make her come in different ways. Guys don't have that many sex toys. We mainly just beat our dicks.
Very true.
So it's two things here. It's twofold. It's twofold. I'm saying women, one, they come more often. They have the opportunity to nut more often, and when they come, it's more intense because they have more toys.
That's true.
So it's like, of course y'all can say like, oh, guys can make us come. It's like, well, you're coming so often. Imagine you smoke weed every day, and I barely smoke weed, and I give you weed, and you're like, I'm not high. I'm like, well, I'm fried. You smoke weed every day. Of course, my weed ain't hitting.
Okay,
That makes
so
sense.
I
No.
feel like, how do you feel if you nut right after sex, and I'm like, and you're like, did you nut? And I'm like, no, but don't worry about it.
Because trust believe,
How you
it
gonna
will
feel?
fucking happen.
I mean, I'm not gonna feel good.
Yeah, you gonna feel shitty.
You
like,
gonna feel like shit, bro.
like
I'm saying,
why
I'm saying, I'm
it's-
saying, I'm
wait,
saying, is that our
hold
fault
on,
though all the
it's-
time?
It's not your
I'm
fault.
saying it's not always
Hold
our
on, wait,
fault all
let me
the
finish.
time.
Let me finish. It's not your fault, but men hold their pride at a big standard, so that's why it's
stand up
important
right
to
now.
you.
I
Because it's
stand
like
up right now.
Different
you're
breeds.
men
I'm riding
have a
with
big
you,
thing about
Elton.
their pride, so they're like, I
Boogie.
gotta make her come
Eat
because
Boogie,
I'm not
I'm
gonna
riding with
feel it's not gonna make me
That's
feel
not
right.
the question. Y'all answering.
me tell you
Yo,
something.
the question was, do you think that girls are complaining about guys not making them come because guys can't make them come, or because girls are just used to coming way more often?
I believe it's both.
So guys,
I believe that women have access to coming so much. They're like, why can't you do it? This can do it. Why
No,
can't
I believe
What
it's
I'm gonna
Which
both.
say
is a little
is-
unfair.
and then y'all wonder why we nut
Bookmark.
fast. It's like, yeah, because
Bookmark.
niggas
It's
don't
both.
fuck as much as
I'm
y'all.
gonna tell y'all
Yeah.
on camera.
And we're more
Everybody.
sensitive. Like our
on
organs
the
are outside our body,
in
like,
the
they're right
internet.
there. So.
Internet, everybody of the fan base of Hard Body Entertainment.
Hard body.
Entertaining.
I just want y'all to know, I disagree with everyone in this room.
What?
I
How?
just want everyone to know, because these women just think they just be making niggas pop a nut so easy. Y'all bitches can't suck dick for real. Nor can y'all fuck.
I mean, according to him, y'all
So-
make yourselves know. We ain't doing
so look,
shit.
Ourselves nut.
And then I want the niggas to know, y'all give other niggas who actually put in work a bad name. Y'all don't fuck or pop pussy or do whatever you do to the woman you say you do that to.
Nothing's worse
The
than
way
two
you
lazy
say you do.
fuckers.
All I'm saying is, for real,
Ain't
is,
nobody coming.
I don't like the bitches out here. I'm not gonna say women. I'm gonna say bitches that think that their nut is more important than their man's, or if not, that they're super holy because they hold the vagina. So these things of this question of, when the first question you even asked of, is it more important? I don't know if it's the first question, but if it's more important for
Girl to nut or guy to nut?
you feel what I'm saying? I feel like even in that question, if you asking that, it's like because of the standpoint of you used to women is the main one complaining about it, like their nut is more important. What I feel like is they do that, and it's not more important. Neither is the man's nut more important.
I think it is.
I feel like it's even.
If you don't,
Because
if
we're
a guy,
both mutually coming here to do this.
if a guy takes you out, right, and he fucks you, all he really trying to do is fuck most of the time. Girls usually want relationships before guys. You said it before. Guys have access to relationships. Girls have access to sex, right? So a guy just wants the sex. So if all he wants is sex and you can't even make him nut, why would he come back? That's the one thing he wanted.
Okay, so if you look at it, from a biological standpoint, the man's nut is more important because the whole point of sex is to
It's to
procreate.
reproduce. Yeah, like
So if you
mathematically,
look
like
at
his
it,
is more important. Like she
the
don't
man's
need to
nut
come.
is more
We
important.
should aim to, but she
Bro,
don't
I'm
need
not
to.
That's
jacking
probably
it.
why the man nuts so quickly.
not
Because the
jacking
whole point of
nobody
it is
up.
to
It's to
make him
reproduce.
nut.
I'm not jacking nobody
Imagine-
in that right now because just a minute ago, it was so easy for a minute man. So you should respect your minute man. Anybody who has a minute man out there, respect him.
I'm not saying respect.
I mean, I want
man.
to enjoy the process.
Fuck
Yeah, I'm not saying. I'm not encouraging niggas to be minute
Yeah, I
man.
want to enjoy the process. God damn.
Right? So we made that the thing, the process. That's why people have sex and don't have babies.
Imagine those flip, bro.
Feels good.
Imagine those
It's
flip.
so enjoyable,
I'm not
yeah.
shit until I finish this point.
Go ahead, go
right?
ahead, go ahead.
Because it's like we out here doing all this right for this nut, right?
Mm-hmm.
And for it to be more important for either sex, bro, I feel like it's just really not worth having sex, bro, at the end of the day. Because one, she could put all the work in and you still don't nut. Fuck talking about the men, because I done said what we be doing wrong. Now,
And that's
I feel like
rare.
we overly
Sometimes that
powerful
happens.
against the men, and I'm getting mad now. Because y'all women can't fuck the way y'all think y'all do. I really feel like personally in my head, bro, in my heart, fuck my head, because I don't even think this shit.
We pipe y'all up so y'all can keep doing the work. Be like, oh, you doing so good. Yes. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but you want to know
Keep
something?
working.
It's something
I'm
called,
tired.
the word tired. Yep, you said it. The word tired.
I'm lazy.
You feel what I'm
Let-
saying?
if a nigga
So then if I just get hard and then later.
If a nigga flirts with
then
you for
you're
like,
lazy. Fuck you. Don't deserve this pussy.
if a nigga flirts with you for like a week and then he finally get the pussy and then he nut and then you don't nut, it's like he rewarded himself by nutting. And you're saying like, well, where's my reward? Your reward for what?
Cause it's about me.
Like,
You work so hard to fuck me and not make
I
me
work
come.
hard to fuck you.
Why would I
Now
wanna
you
come
get to
back?
you have to be
Service
rewarded. It's
here
like that don't.
sucks.
So what
That
I'm
don't add up
hearing
to
is
me.
all you came for was the fuck. Because if you not working to make me come, you don't want me to come back. So
You want me
you
to
did
come
all
back.
that.
That's the whole goal. Or is it to see what it's like?
What I'm saying is, what I'm saying is, I'm not saying I came just to fuck and I shouldn't care about your nut.
Women, bro.
I'm not saying I shouldn't care about your nut. I'm saying like, let's say we fuck and you didn't nut. It's like, you listening?
No, yeah.
I'm saying let's say we fuck and you didn't nut. It's like I didn't aim to not make you nut, but does that just what that mean? You don't care about nothing else? Like you're just unsatisfied altogether? It's like, damn, the nut that I got is like this is my reward and I feel good. I'm like, yeah, I got the fuck. I'm feeling good. It's like you're looking at me saying, but what about me? It's like, what do you mean? I courted you. I took you out. You had a great time. You enjoyed my company. You said you liked me. You said you had a like. I fucked you. Like, what do you mean? Like, I'm not saying
okay,
you
I see what
shouldn't.
you're saying.
Again, you should not aim to make your nut. You should aim to make your nut. But if you don't, that should not give her the right to be like, oh well, you ain't shit. It's like, well, what you mean?
All right, no. See,
What
now
you
when you
mean?
say it like that, I agree with you. Because, yeah, if you go through all of that and whatever, you know what I'm saying? And, like you said, the aim should be to make her nut. But let's say you don't. Like I said, you have to learn a woman's body. You can't learn a woman's body the first time y'all have sex. That's impossible. It's unless she literally is giving you the shit to tell you what to fucking do, it's impossible. So, yeah, I feel like if she decide, oh, I'm not fucking with you because you ain't make me come. Bitch, did you actually try to help him make you come? You feel me? That's the different. See, you said it differently. Now
So-
I feel different.
So
Women
to run.
don't usually talk during sex though.
They
We
don't.
We not
I
the ones
agree
to be
with
like,
that.
"Ooh,
Women
I
don't
think
do
that's
that.
also not fair.
It's not.
It's
You're
not-
right.
But
It's
for
not
a long
fair.
time, like not to say I'm saying for a long time, but there was a point where like women thought like, oh, well, I can't speak for women. For me, when I first had sex, I thought like, oh, say it's all about pleasing a man, like even if it hurts, like it's supposed to hurt.
Yes.
But then after a while, I'm like,
I
this
don't know
hurts a
about
little
other women,
too
but I
much.
agree.
I'm like, I'm not enjoying this like at all.
At fucking all.
Yeah,
What
and
am
I'm
I?
like,
Am I
what?
doing something
So then
wrong?
I started
Like,
talking. I'm like, I don't like that, and I'm like, yeah, I should be more verbal about what I like and what I don't like, and then it kind of dawned on me like a lot of women have a lot
They
more
are
women
not
have
verbal.
experienced that, yeah, where they're not verbal,
But and it's also
and they're like,
it's
oh, I
a
don't like
scary
sex
thing,
with men.
like-
It's like, well, have you ever talked to them?
A
Have
lot
you
of
ever
times,
told them
I
what
mean,
you do and
'cause-
don't like.
Cause like me personally, like when I was younger, I
Yeah.
wouldn't want to speak out a lot. Like now, I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna tell you if I don't like it, if I do. But when I was younger, the reason why I didn't want to speak out a lot was because of like, quote unquote, the judgment from men. Same reason why I
Yeah.
feel like men don't want to speak out if a woman is doing something wrong is because of the judgment from the woman.
Can I
It's
tell
the
y'all?
same thing.
I agree with everything these women have said, but I feel like as a woman or a man, if you do not speak up of things you don't like during sexual pleasure, you don't love yourself. Because simply, I don't give a fuck how nervous, scared is what the most they can say.
I guess
would- they
to an
have-
extent,
They have to.
I could
respect
agree with that.
because now that like I'm not settling for your satisfactory over mine. We both getting satisfaction. It's even.
That is
Nobody's
true.
satisfactory is more important than nobody else's.
But if the
And
bar,
if-
if we have two
There's no
people
if.
again,
You said but. Any but is declined. Everything gets locked down.
no. I'm
Other
saying
way.
I'm trying to make it a fair scenario. If you have two people sitting down, we roll up some weed. She been smoking a joint a day every single day for the past year. I haven't smoked in a year. She smokes. She's like, I'm not that fried. I'm sitting here like I'm smacked, and she's mad at me. She's like, your weed ain't shit. Imagine how unfair that is. It's like, what do you mean my weed ain't shit? It's like you smoke
Then
all the
she
time.
Okay, cool. Then
Of
bring
course,
your
my
weed.
weed ain't. It's like to you, it's
Bring
not
your-
shit, but it's
this is
like
why
you see
we-
You're
this
trying
pill
to compare weed to sex.
This is
Stop.
why-
Which is the
this
same
why we-
exact thing.
No, it's not. It's not. And this
It
why I'm saying
is.
It's not. This is what I'm saying. It's not.
We can get into the science of it. We
Bro,
can talk about like some
the
technical
science all
shit.
you want. I'm gonna talk about the physical. I don't give a fuck about no science, bro. They try to put science over religion. Suck my dick. You feel me? I don't care
Science is
about
trying to
science.
explain religion.
Bro, let me tell you something. Science, you can know when they say what is it? When people break something in science, like what the fuck is it called? They break the I can't think of the
Sound
word.
barrier or something.
But not even the sound barrier, when they break something that's scientifically not proven to not be able to
Oh,
happen.
broken. They break ground.
You feel what I'm saying? Yes. It's scientifically, beforehand, we made a study that this is scientifically to not be able to be proven.
Okay.
To go beyond this.
So what you saying?
I'm saying is none of that shit matter, bro. You talking about the science of me?
It do, cause
weed,
y'all trying to deny.
matters, bro. What I'm saying is
Why don't it matter?
weed, bro.
We're trying to deny what?
Trying to deny.
Bro,
She's
I done had look, girl hair or not, bro. I done had sex with porn stars that had sex with way bigger penises than I have.
so y'all are not denying. Y'all
And she
denying the
still,
fact.
I've done made them.
So you're
squirt
telling
or
me to
anything
you
unpleasant.
telling me that the more you fuck, you don't get more desensitized to fucking
You know they have things of like, you know,
subtly,
they have herbal regimens or things you can do to.
bro. I'm asking you right now.
And I'm telling you right now
Yes or no,
that no, bro, they have things that can make the vagina come back together.
bro? I'm not talking about things. I'm talking about just regular people, bro. Just us, like
This
we
is
fucking.
regular herbal thing,
Bro, I'm asking you right now. The more you fuck, do you not get desensitized to fucking? When you was a young boy, you first started fucking, you probably came quick because it was the first time feeling pussy. Now we done fucked a while, we can last
Can I
longer.
tell you something?
You last
Can I-
longer.
can I
Do
tell
you last longer now that
Can
you're
I tell you
older?
something? Can I tell you
Yes or
something?
no?
Be honest?
You can't answer my
That's
question.
That's no.
Answer-
I'm answering the
You
question.
don't last longer now,
Bro,
so you come
yes.
quicker now.
But let me tell you something. I guarantee you, bro. I ain't got no rap. Y'all niggas ain't hard body and y'all really turkey for real. That's the difference between me and y'all. Y'all want to lie and think y'all super big and y'all not.
Okay, what you saying?
I'ma
What you
be
saying?
honest. I can last 30 to 40 minutes to an hour.
The question
The
was,
listen.
do you last
This is how
longer?
you listen, because you asked the question, I get to answer it any way I choose. So the thing is,
Take
you
my
heard what
walk.
I said?
Okay.
45, 30 minutes to an hour, right? The next time we have sex, literally the next time, it can be 5 minutes. Why? Because that girl can get super wet and nigga, you nothing. You feel what I'm saying? It ain't no too much desensitizing, all that bullshit to coochie, bro. Coochie, that pussy power.
No,
You got the
bro.
pussy- that shit is real,
You
bro.
get
The
control of
pussy
your
will-
dick after a while, bro.
Let me tell you something, bro.
Bro, you get control of your dick after a while.
Yo,
The
this
way
nigga-
the way
nigga that-
coochie feel
the
now
nigga who
don't
own
feel
this show,
exactly the
this
same
nigga
when
who
you
own this
first
show
got it.
Ain't hard body, y'all.
I'm
Get
not
out
hard
of this
body.
story. I'm about to open the
Let
door
her
for
in.
my lady.
Huh?
This nigga's cat. I'm
Bro.
tired of this nigga.
Bro, you trying to deny it. When you first started fucking, you last longer
Why
now.
would I want to deny that, bro? That make me look good. That now that I'm a vet, I don't nut fast.
Exactly. You don't nut
So
faster.
you know I'm
You're
keeping
used
it
to
up
it.
till
You're
the
used to
mid-desert.
it.
Babe.
You're used to it, right?
To-
You got used to coochie. Yes
Fuck
or no?
y'all. I'm used to coochie, right?
What?
Yes, I admit that.
Yes.
But,
The same way you get used to weed, it's the
today,
same
did it not
shit.
take you 5 minutes to make me come during sex?
Probably less than that, to be honest.
And how long have we been having sex with each other?
4 or 5 years now. 6, 5.
Eat my dick, y'all.
Yeah.
The
Anybody
more
who can't eat my dick.
okay, so you were saying that
I
you
gotta
can't
stand
compare
up
you
now
can't
'cause he
compare
got me
fucking
hot.
you can't
I'm
compare
hot.
fucking to weed, right? Here's what I'm saying. You
said
can.
can't do what?
She was saying you can't compare fucking a lot to smoking weed a lot. I'm saying you
Yeah.
can. Here's why.
Wow.
You could you could look this shit up. When you
This is
when
the
you
way
fuck
you talk, you
when,
view it the
when
same
you
way.
fuck and when you smoke
You
weed,
sex
they,
like smoking weed.
bro, can I finish?
All right, go ahead. I was born. I'm sorry.
When you fuck and when you smoke weed and when you work out and when you eat good food that makes you feel good, it releases what? Serotonin. All these happy-go-lucky chemicals that make you feel happy and feel good, right? Same when you work out, you feel really good. Or like when you accomplish some shit, you feel really good. Or when you like, whatever the fuck, a bunch of shit. It's the same shit. Weed, smoking, fucking, eating food, even sometimes taking a hot shower, whatever it is, getting a massage, it's the same chemicals. When you do this shit over and over and over and over, your brain becomes desensitized. That's why when you smoke weed now, it don't feel the same
look
way.
like a white
It
man
don't feel the
first.
same way as when you smoke weed for the first time. And we could try to deny this shit, but it is what it is. When I first start fucking, most girls and guys, when you first start fucking, you're super sensitive. You come quick. Now you're used to fucking, so it takes a little longer to come. That's normal. But what I'm saying is like the more you use something, the less of an effect it has over time. So if girls are fucking more than guys, then they'll probably get more desensitized to coming, or it'll take them longer to come more than it will for guys, because most guys ain't fucking as much as most girls. That's what I'm saying.
I'm part of that 20%.
Yes.
I don't feel that.
Okay, I can see that.
Yeah.
Because the stats show that.
And you'll have
most
sex
girls-
toys too, on top of that.
Yeah.
It's sex toys for
And
men.
the
Nowhere near as much,
stats
though.
show that
You only
most
need
girls
one.
are fucking all the
But
same.
it's still
guy
nowhere near as
anyway.
much, huh?
You don't need that many.
I said the
Really as
stats
much.
show that.
Y'all don't- they don't need that many, but they still got 'em. Girls don't need that many, but they still got 'em.
It's in different forms.
Bro, but they don't need that many. They don't need that many. You just said
Bro,
that.
but you saying it's
No, I
that
said
many?
we
It's
don't need that
only
many.
two
We
different
only
things,
need
but in
one.
different
A
forms.
pocket pussy. What the
Nah,
fuck
y'all
else?
got
Please.
y'all got vibrators. Y'all got dildos. Y'all got dildos that are vibrators.
Bro, why
Dildos
are
that
you
go and
complaining
spin
about
around.
that?
Y'all got dildos that go in your pussy and your
Why?
ass. Y'all got dildos
Why
that
are
like.
you
Y'all got
complaining
shit that
about
go in your
that?
ass too. Y'all just-
I'm not complaining about nothing. I'm
Because-
saying the reason why. I'm saying this is the reason why girls say y'all can't make us come. It's like nah, y'all just are coming way
I
more
agree
often,
with that for certain
so y'all get
reasons.
desensitized.
So
That's
I'm
all it
not
is.
disagreeing with that.
So basically, we're saying why can't you do what my toy does?
Yeah, the bar's been raised. The bar's been raised because girls are fucking more, and the bar's been raised because
Bitch,
girls
I'm
have
going
access to
there,
more sex
that's
toys.
why.
No, if you ever
It's like
ask
there's a lot
me,
of big
Wani
dicks out
Seven,
here, but
look,
you know that's not true. You're just pretty and
She
know,
said
a lot
it.
of high value guys want to fuck with you.
She said
You
it
just happen to have big dicks. And you
wholeheartedly.
think
She
everybody
said
got a
it.
big dick.
Because you want to know why I can't make you come
Like
like
that?
a vibrator or
Uh-huh.
all that extra dildo and extra stuff? I don't come with batteries. I'm a person. I have a stamina. I have
Yeah.
blood, a heartbeat. Like, I'm actually a person. Because, you know, this is why I always say this whole conversation, bro. I was always 50-50 with your point. Because
You keep trying to prove a different point. You trying to say like my dick great. I get it, bro. Why do you
wasn't
putting
gonna
it
say
down? I
wasn't
get
gonna say
it.
anything about my dick, though.
You said you got batteries and some.
No. I said the reason why I don't make you come the same as a vibrator because I don't have batteries.
Yeah, well, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so you agree with me. So you agree with me.
You got.
So we're on the same
I'm
page.
saying I'm 50-50 with you.
50, no, you 100%. Ain't no 50-50.
No.
You hard body, you can't be,
I
that's
am
a
what
soft
I
body
say
opinion.
I am. I'm 50-50 because your whole point I don't agree
I'm
with.
50-50.
What
too.
what don't you agree with?
The part of the part I don't agree with is entirely the reason why, because every woman can have. I know a girl who has 60 toys.
60.
You heard what I said?
Hot
Yeah,
damn.
You heard what I said, right?
Okay.
Different vibrators. Some are the same. Some are like the two.
It's a library. You can walk in. It's like a. She got more toys than I do shoes.
Like right. Years ago, mind you, she always had that amount. Like, she probably got twice as more now. But back then, we had sex, and I did that. Right. I know other men who had sex with women. And they come to, yo, bro, she had this, that, the third, this, that, the third, and this, that. I ain't never seen that. That made me intimidated. But when I did it, and she was fucking with me, bro. She hit me up right now.
Because a toy
You feel
can
me?
be your
A
best
toy
fucking
can-
friend,
it can do
especially as a man.
But the thing is, they looking forward to you, bro. You feel me? Think about what they thinking about when they using it.
Okay, let's.
Saying-
Y'all not arguing the same point. You're saying you got the toy, but you can just use it.
Bro, all right, now
You're saying-
now I'm back to the point that you just told me not to be on.
You're
My dick is great. I don't go to bed.
you're saying
I'm
that
mad.
what
I
you're
don't know what the fuck you want me to say to you. I'm
Yeah.
top dog with this fucking shit, I guess.
You're saying
I don't know what to say.
you're saying just use the toy with the girl. It's your best friend. You said toy could be your best friend. I agree with that. I'm saying a lot of girls out here are complaining, saying, "Yo, these niggas ain't making me come. They can't make me come. Niggas can't fuck no more. They can't fuck no more."
Change
I'm like this. Well, maybe some, but have you
Nine
have you
times
considered
out of 10.
have you considered that maybe it's because you're fucking more than him, so like it's harder to make you come, and you have more sex
So,
toys.
right? Because now
The
I
average
understand
girl.
that you
How many
saying
niggas
that,
you
now
know?
I'm
But my
saying that.
bro, how many niggas you know have a sex toy? I don't.
So
You probably
9
don't.
times out
How
of
many
10,
girls you know have a
right?
sex toy?
When a
Every girl
man
I've
is
been
making
with.
a girl come, right, is usually through it's vaginal. It's through the hole, right?
Yes.
When a girl is making herself come, right, is usually, like I said before, clitoral, right? So meaning, right, men, because when it come to women and coming with us with through the vaginal hole, it's completely different than coming when it comes to the
So y'all completely disagree. Y'all think that there's no way that a girl
I'm I'm
able to
not
fuck more,
completely
and
disagreeing
then grab
with
more
you.
sex toys.
But what I'm
could have a
saying is,
possibility. Could affect how.
usually when women have sex with men and it's just the man is just putting his dick in her and y'all doing the thing and a woman is not going to come. She's not going to come, and it don't got shit to do with her because when a woman
I beg to
times out
differ.
of 10 when a woman is coming from a toy, it's clitoral. 9 times out of 10 is her rubbing her bean. That's 9 times out of 10 what it is. But when a man is entering his dick into a woman's vagina, that's a whole completely different type of coming. And 9 times out of 10, and like I said, it also has to do with knowing a body, knowing the person, knowing what they like, knowing what they
And
don't
that's
like.
a good point. Good point. Knowing what they like.
Right.
Girls also have the privilege of learning what they like about their bodies sooner because they get to fuck way more sooner. Yes.
So that I cannot agree with from personal
That's
experience
an advantage.
because every guy that I know has always ended up having sex way before I knew women who like
Y'all
I
are
know
getting
men who
fucked
lost their
more.
virginity at 12, 13.
Yes, me too.
And
I
I
lost.
know
Listen. I'm not saying
Bitches
niggas
who
don't
have
do
lost their
it.
virginity
14,
at
y'all.
till like 18, 19, 20.
And I know bitches that lost theirs at 12.
Okay,
That's-
just because we know these
It's
people,
the same boat.
just because we know these people, bro. You telling me?
I'm about to go.
You telling me right now?
Facts.
You telling me right now? If a man walked into a bar right now or party, right, and a girl walked into a party, who's getting hit on more, the man or the girl?
Me.
No, the fucking
Me.
girl.
I'm a fucking
The girl,
man,
right? Yes.
You don't know.
So that means she can fuck more niggas
No.
easier. This is just it's bro. Why are we denying this? You know this. You've seen this all your life, bro. In high school, like
In
you go
high
to the club
school-
right now.
in
You go to
high
you
school-
if you go to the club right now, all the niggas is around the girls, bro. Ain't a bunch of bitches surrounding niggas. Like
the girls-
niggas is on the wall by
I
themselves,
been one of them niggas, bro.
bro.
This is why you making me mad.
What you mean? When the
Because-
niggas what?
That bitches have been flocked around.
Okay, me too. I'm not saying it don't happen. I'm saying this is not the bro.
So stop asking me to speak from perspectives that we didn't live.
Bro, you've seen.
Fuck them niggas. That's on them.
You
Get
can't,
your money
bro.
up.
You can't speak for more than just your
Bro,
perspective.
get your money up.
You can't speak for more
Get
than
your
just your
characteristics
perspective.
up.
We talking about
Get a penis pumper. Watch
Get your
porn,
personality up.
go on your Instagram right now. Go to a random nigga. How many likes he got? Go to a random girl. How many likes she got? She probably got more likes than him. That's just what it is.
And I
That's
probably
life.
got more likes than that bitch.
Okay, moving on.
Because you making me
We
mad.
gonna
I don't know
disagree.
what else you want me to say.
You're trying to deny. You're saying that it's just as
Didn't I
easy for
say
girls to
this,
get
y'all? Didn't
girls
I
to get
say
sex as
everything
guys.
I say, I don't know what else to say.
You're trying to say. You're saying. You're telling me. You're
Bro.
telling me that it's just as easy for a girl to get sex as a guy. Just as easy. No difference.
Bro, what I'm telling you.
Yes
is,
or no?
Right, listen. You listening to me, right?
You're not answering though.
Depending on your standards,
You're
yes.
not listening, right? Your answer is whatever
It is.
I answer it is. You feel me? Because you asked me for my answer. My-
Okay, so what's your answer?
My is yes. You want to know why, right? You ugly. Make them laugh. You gonna get fucked.
You still gotta
Yeah.
make them laugh.
Point given.
You
ain't
still
gotta
gotta
no
make them
bread,
laugh.
You ain't gotta do no extra shit. Make
You
them-
still gotta make them laugh.
And that's
The girl don't gotta
easy.
do shit.
Making people laugh is easy. Once you make
It's
one
not a-
Yeah,
joke,
bro. If you don't know how to
listen,
make, if you
bro,
can't make
once you
love,
make
come
a
on
joke,
now.
this is not even about women or men. This is about literally comedy.
Bro,
right?
bro.
Listen.
Just
bro.
because it's easy.
I'm going to finish this point about comedy. So the thing is, bro, when you say shit like when you make somebody laugh, it don't matter what the situation is. You say a joke, they might have dark humor.
How many times you been walking down the street and a bunch of badass bitches just came flocked to y'all niggas, or like you been sitting at the bus stop and a girl just approached a guy? That rarely happens. How many times you seen a guy approach a girl though? All the fucking time. How many times you been with your niggas, Nate? Y'all go out and talk to girls on the street all the time. How many times do they come to you? Rarely. Exactly. So it's easier for girls than it is for guys. Let's stop trying to cap, bro. You know what it is. You say you gotta make the girl laugh. You still gotta make her laugh. She don't gotta make you laugh. Most of the time, girls don't make you laugh. If you find a girl that makes you laugh, great. That's like cool. Keep them.
Alright,
But most of the time, you still gotta
I
do
agree
something.
with you.
It
I
don't
agree
just
with
because it's easy. You still gotta do
So
something.
you know what you just telling me right now?
What's up?
Niggas need to update standards.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do.
What?
They don't need to update standards.
saying no?
Update standards. It's already hard enough. Why we got up standards?
If I'm making you laugh,
Up.
bitch, you gotta make me laugh. That's up in my.
That's up
Girls
to your
can't make
standards.
niggas laugh most of the time. They don't feel the need to. They don't feel the need to.
That's
they don't have
upping
to.
your standards. Literally, if
Alright,
a
so
girl
let's go.
feels like
Upping your
she don't
standards
need
means
to make you,
upping your standards means limiting your options to like 5% of the
And
population,
so do the women that
10%,
want the 20% that's actually the nigga they actually want.
and that's why they don't get them.
That's on them. But
So if we do the
But
same
that's
thing,
but that's
if we do the
still a
same thing, we won't get them.
standard.
Listen, no, it's not
If we do the same thing, we won't get them.
So,
We,
bro,
niggas already don't get bitches. So if we limit our options to the option we don't already, I'm not saying me. I be fucking, bro. I ain't, don't put me in this fucking pool. I ain't trying to say that. I ain't one of them stupid ass niggas we talking about. All right, we talking about the general population. Most niggas ain't out here fucking like that, bro. They not. Maybe in the black community, I guess it's different because we black, cause we used to talking to bitches and I don't know, but most niggas are not fucking like that. So if you limit the options, they already have very few options. If you limit the options to having higher
I ain't
standards,
thinking about
they're fucking
other
even
niggas
fewer
but black
bitches.
niggas. So I don't.
So,
I'm talking about just men,
But
Hispanic,
see, I can't talk
Arab,
from that
Indian,
perspective
black,
because I don't
white.
fuck
but I
other.
can though. But I
Yeah,
can
go
though.
ahead, you
So
do that.
it's the thing is this, right? You want to know why? If women can handle that and go through, not saying they're handling it in any way of good, bad, or you know what I'm saying. I'm saying the way they going through it of it's, but you understand why it's different for us. Yes, you do open yourself to less chances of a woman that be that because every woman don't fit that, so you got to cut a lot out. But do you know that it's more women in the world than men? So you still have a higher likely chance than a woman doing that. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
That
you
yeah,
have a
but
higher chance.
her solution was saying just up your standards. I'm saying like, wait a
That
minute.
was mine, and she was jacking that. So.
Well, okay, both y'all then. I'm saying, wait a minute. Why is it always up to me to change? Like, you need to improve. You need to change. You need to up your standards. It's like,
You looking at
nah.
it different, bro. You right, but you're looking at it different. Think about it. Their standards are already up. You feel me?
That's
They already
how
did
up
it.
their standards is
That's
going to
how
go.
high their standards are.
So
We're
you have
not-
to up
We're
it.
not there. We have to meet them. We have to now start. Men, bro, as men, bro, let's be, keep it a buck. Bro, I know niggas that done fuck fiends. You know what I'm saying? I swear to God, y'all. That I know somebody that know a person that got a fiend pregnant. You feel what I'm saying? I know, like, niggas, yes, we have to up our standards, bro. We
I
just
mean,
doing whatever it takes,
okay. I'm not saying niggas shouldn't up their standards. You niggas, fuck that up to your standards shit. You can't up your standards until you up your options. You can only have standards for the options you have. If you only have a bunch of fat bitches hitting you up, you can't up your standards. It's only fat bitches that want you. Let's say you're a fat nigga. Only fat bitches want you. You can't up shit.
That's not
No
true,
bad bitches
bro.
want you. You can
I
say
know
like
bad
you can
bitches
say
that
some
like
shit
fat
like you can
niggas.
rarely. You can say some shit like I don't want to fuck no more fat bitches. Only bad bitches. Good fucking luck.
Yo.
And the only way to up your standards is just
Hard
up
body,
yourself.
hard body.
It's just hold on. So when we tell niggas up their standards, what we're really saying is like, start working out, get yourself in shape, get more like serious about your money, get more serious about your time.
Right.
Just be a more serious nigga. Just be put together, whatever. That's up your standards because you will attract more girls.
Okay.
Girls can up their standards because they have all the niggas that they want. Like niggas just hit
they're
you up.
born with value.
Yeah, because if you pretty, you got titties, ass, you wear tights, look good, like niggas gonna hit you up.
Bro,
Even though,
this
but like
is damn
every nigga gonna hit you
wrong.
up. Rich niggas, broke niggas, like all niggas. All you have to say is, I want this guy, I don't want this guy. I want this guy, I don't want this guy. That's upping standards. So I can understand why a girl can say that because you have options, and you just have to pick which one you don't want. As a guy, we don't have options. We have to work for the options. So we can't up our standards.
like-
We have to increase our value and do more. It's not just like
upping your standards.
It's not.
Well, look, listen. This is why I say that automatically. You up your value, right? Then you up your
But you
value.
have to increase your value before
mean,
having
yes,
standards.
bro.
You don't have the privilege of having standards.
But look, when you have value, you do. So the thing is, when you up your value, you then up your standards. Because if I'm upping my value personally, right? You see, I'm an amateur boxer, right?
Mhm.
From thereforth on, I'm not looking for no other pro female boxer, bro. Why? Cause why the fuck would she want another amateur boxer? She done did that. You feel what I'm saying? If I'm a pro boxer, I'm not dating no amateur boxer.
Exactly, because you up your value first. This is what I'm saying.
No, I upped my exactly
By becoming a
when
pro
you up
boxer.
Your value, then you up what I'm.
Everything else.
It comes with the value, bro. You feel what I'm saying? You ought to, whether if that's what it takes, bro. Because I know some. Matter of fact, in the sense, let me change what I'm saying. More so what you're saying, and more so also what I'm saying to even it out. Up your value to then up your what is it
Options,
options
the
or
quality of your options.
standards. You feel what I'm saying? Because then you can too. It'd be realistic. Don't just up your standards.
Standards without upping your value.
You feel me? Because you want, oh yeah, I want $1 million bitches, but you only get $1,000.
Nigga, no, that's not gonna happen.
So I'll say I
Same
agree
thing with
that,
females.
to do that. You feel me? But also don't leave your standards where they at from where you was last at. You feel me?
All I'm
We
saying
go
is,
pro. We not dating no amateurs. We was dating amateurs when we was amateurs.
but listen, all I'm saying is to bring it back full circle.
Yeah.
I think girls, if you complain about guys not making you nut, there's a possibility that he's inexperienced and he just don't know how to make you nut. Or there's a possibility that maybe you've been fucking so much that it's getting harder and harder to make you nut. And you have sex toys where you can like make yourself come in 2 minutes like that, and it's harder to you've raised the bar. So it could be because he can't make you nut, or
There's
because
just
he
an
raised the bar.
unrealistic
That's all I'm
that
saying
he
is
raised.
now
Yeah, I
whether
feel that.
which
I
we
feel
don't
that.
know which one it is. All I'm saying is don't always blame the nigga. Consider like maybe
No, I agree
it's
with
just
that. That's
he
why.
raised the bar.
That's why I said I'm
Yeah.
Thank you.
50-50 because it's contact. It's situational. You feel what I'm saying?
Okay.
Every situation ain't the way you just put it. That's a real specific situation. You feel me? Everybody's situation different. It's some bitches that ain't you feel, or women rather that out
Now we can
here.
say bitches on here. It's cool. We know.
But I got
Nah,
But
we
sometimes
not all women are bitches,
talking
but
about
bitches are
certain
bitches.
people,
I
because
want all-
there's bitches, then there's women.
Then
Right
there's
now,
hoes.
he's talking about women.
I just want
Yeah.
all
Bitches, women, and hoes.
On hard body entertainment to love me. I
Yeah.
respect all of you.
But okay, let's.
Next question.
Yeah, the next question's kind of. It's not a question. It's another opinion.
Okay.
Now this one's a little harsh. I skipped over this one because it's kind of like this is the one I'm gonna clip for the YouTube shorts and shit. Cause I could already smell the views.
Controversial.
When Future said, "I'll ride for my niggas, I lie to my bitch," I felt that.
I didn't.
Here's why.
Why'd you feel that? Mm-hmm.
Here's why.
Explain.
Here's why.
He put the jacket on. Okay.
I think men understand that if you listen scenario. Kevin is dating,
Samuels?
huh?
Kevin Samuels?
Just Kevin.
R.I.P. Kevin
Oh.
Samuels.
Oh.
Kevin is
okay.
dating a girl named Samantha, and he's has a side chick named Tamara, right? He has the choice to either tell Tamara, "Yo, I got a girl, but I can fuck with you on the side." She may or may not want to fuck with him. She might want to leave him. Be like, "I don't fuck with that. You got a girlfriend. I can't do that." Or he could tell his girlfriend, "Yo, I like you, my girl, but I have a side chick on the side." Both girls could choose to leave him. He knows that he don't want to lose his main girl. That's his girl he loves. So he'd rather lie to her and say, "I don't got nobody on the side," because he don't want to lose her. But he's willing to tell the girl who's the side chick the truth. "I got a girlfriend," because he knows if she leaves, I don't care. So if you just said, "I'll lie to my bitch," he's saying like, I lie to the ones I want to keep and the ones I actually love about.
Fucked up.
It is fucked up.
I'm back with
Listen. The world is. You just said before, life ain't fair. We already established this,
Yeah, I
right?
agree to that always.
We're not saying everything's fair. Like again, we're not thinking about this through your lens and through how we think about it. Men and women think about things differently. I'm not saying what's right or wrong. I'm saying I can understand the mentality of it shows what you value, what I want to keep, versus like I don't care about this bitch.
I always told the truth 100% of everything to the woman I loved. To the person that I was just fucking on, I lied.
Why?
Because true, the thing about it, bro, I learned, yo.
Why'd you lie to the ones you was just fucking on? They're just nothing.
Bro, because they just know they just getting fucked on. They're not gonna look deep enough into the lie to figure out that it's a lie. If it's deeper than that, they're gonna look. So before that, and then the way my heart set up, bro. If I really love you the way that I'm saying I love you while we're making love, you feel me? I don't want to lie to you. I want to tell you the truth so you know everything else. It's always gonna be better if it comes from your mouth.
So what if she leave you?
You said what?
What if you tell the truth and she leave you?
Then that's just what comes with it, bro.
Oh,
I don't think y'all understand, bro. You gotta be full.
So how badly did you want to keep her then? If you're willing to lose her,
It's not always about keeping her, bro. When I love somebody in an aspect, I want them to be. Oh fuck that! I want them to be happy. You feel what I'm saying?
So why would you do it in the first place?
You said what?
You probably wouldn't do it in the first place then.
Yeah. So this is me coming from perspective of a place that I won't be.
If we take out the personal aspect of it, I feel like lie to me until I find out. And if I find out, I want you to be truthful.
Definitely ain't having that.
No, if lie to me until I find out. If I find out, but when I say I find out, I'm not saying I'm searching for it. Like if I accidentally find out, or like if I get suspicious because something just don't add up, and then I start lurking, or if somebody brings something to my attention, like tell me the truth. But if I don't know, lie to me.
I feel like it depends on the person or woman or man who's in the situation. Because I know
If I ask you, you cheated on me, and I have no proof, nobody came to me, nothing, lie to me.
And I'm not even saying whether it's right or wrong to do it. I'm saying
Yeah,
when Future
you're
first
doing
said
it. We know it's wrong. You're doing it. It's wrong. We both know it's wrong. It's what do I do now?
I think it's all about
Lie
intention,
to
right?
me.
It's all about intention. Because we're judging the action, not the intention. Let's say a nigga went and like killed his next door neighbor,
Yeah,
and
the
you're like, oh,
action's
that's
already
fucked
done.
up. That's
Don't think
fucked
of
up.
action.
But what
What do we do now?
he killed the next door neighbor because he knew that next door neighbor killed his father, killed his brother, or was planning to? It's like,
Or we're
how do we
planning to
judge
blow
what's
up
right
the
and
whole
wrong? Is it
neighborhood
the
or
action?
some shit.
Huh?
Let's say we're planning to blow up the whole neighborhood.
Yeah, or some shit like that. It's like niggas do crazy shit. And I watched the movie Law Abiding Citizen, and this nigga, that shit was
He
crazy.
killed everybody who was involved in his wife and daughter's murder.
Yeah, and like he did some crazy shit,
Yeah,
but if you
gangster.
think about it, like he did it because y'all raped and murdered his fucking family.
Gangster.
What he did was kind of crazy, but his intentions was like, so like what's right and wrong? So same with the whole lying. If you're just saying I lied to my girl, it's like lying is wrong, but he's lying so he can keep his girl because he actually likes this girl. Because he has he has thousands of bitches trying to fuck him every day who he gives no fucks about. And he tells them the truth and doesn't give a fuck all the time. I'm
Listen,
hard body.
No, you not. You's a bitch. Look, this is what I'm
I'm
saying.
a bitch.
No, not in real life. But look, what I'm saying is, no, bro. Me and her went through a lot of rocks in the roads, right? I can only not to make everything personal, y'all, but I can only give,
Your own experience.
yeah. So, I did a lot of fucked up shit. I did it, not it all, but I did a lot. You feel me? I've lots of things that I ain't really jacking too much. You feel me? But y'all see who she's still here with. I don't think she looks unhappy. I don't think she seems sick. She don't seem like I'm draining her. She seems pretty happy to me, and so I feel like it depends on the people and the person, bro. Like,
I'm not saying okay. The question was, can you understand why a nigga with like Future would say, who has thousands of bitches trying to suck his dick and fuck him every day, would be like, I
No.
lie to the girls I want to keep.
no, because I've did things, like I said, and when I kept it a buck, we've worked better.
Not based on your experience,
Listen,
bro.
I can't give you nobody else's
No,
experience.
no, it's not
And
not off experience. Just hear the scenario. Your Future. You have a bunch of bitches trying to fuck you. You have a main girl. You have a main girl.
I have a bunch of people trying to fuck me right now.
Hold
You
on,
don't
hold on, hold on,
understand?
hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. And I'm saying to you, if you tell this girl, yo, I've actually been fucking like 37 girls recently, but they mean nothing.
Bro, this is me, bro. Look at me, bro. Look at me, bro. Look at the camera.
You know for a fact.
Look at what
that
I'm
if you
saying.
tell-
Fuck what you're talking about right now.
You know for a fact that if you
Listen
tell her that you did this, she may leave you. You still gonna tell her.
Bro, yes.
Yes.
I've done it. The girl that I'm with is telling you.
Okay, great. That's good for you. Kudos. I commend you. Give me a high five.
No.
What I'm saying is, would you recommend that to a nigga knowing that? Hold on. No. You're talking based off your experience.
Right.
I'm saying a nigga who's in the scenario, he's like, shit, it's 50-50. She might leave me, she might not.
bro, the universe gonna work what it's gonna work for you. So yes, bro. Honestly,
I
the
feel
best
like if that
policy.
bitch is for you and that's really your girl and y'all supposedly supposed to work through it, that bitch gonna work through it with you.
All I'm
so
saying
yeah,
is-
tell the
all-
fucking truth.
all
What
I'm
the
saying
fuck
is-
you lying for? Because if she did that shit to you, your fucking heart would be broken.
Yeah.
You'd be sitting there with your fucking shit in your pants on the floor.
Yeah.
So
I'd rather
yeah,
her not
tell
tell
the
me, to
fucking
be
truth.
honest. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'd rather her not tell me.
You rather not
I'd
tell,
rather
but
not
let
tell
that
me
bitch
too.
do that to
Turkey.
you.
Don't tell
You
me.
gonna
We
be
both
hurt,
turkey.
bro.
Your
Your feelings gonna be fucking hurt. Like
I
he
mean-
said, coming from personal experience. If that bitch don't tell you that you're going to be hurt, bro, keep it a buck. Keep it a buck. You gonna be hurt.
I can't agree with it.
You can't. All right. I get
I
it.
can't agree with it.
He can't agree with it.
Like,
Don't tell me.
what I'm
tell me
saying is,
either.
what I'm saying is, like, I may not agree with. So can we
Oh.
with Future, right? With Future, what I'm saying is,
keep it
I
on
may
the
not-
low?
I may not agree with what he did, but I understand why he did it. That's all. That's the main theme of this. I may not agree with him lying,
See, if
but
we
I
talking about the
understand why he
understanding
did it.
Of it.
That was the original point.
yeah,
That was the
yeah,
whole
yeah.
point.
Can I-
I said when Future said, "I'll ride for my niggas, lie for my bitch," I felt that was kind of like the hard body way of
But you,
putting it.
yo,
Alright,
no.
so
Say that
we-
again.
That's
Say what he
abuse.
said again. Say what he said one more time.
When Future said, "I'll ride for my niggas, I'll lie to my bitch,"
But you wanna know what's crazy, bro?
not lie to my bitch about everything. Like,
But
Everything.
listen though.
what's up?
I would reverse it. You wanna know why?
You will lie to your niggas, you'll ride for your bitch.
You wanna know why?
I mean, of course you ride for
and
your bitch.
and none of them niggas can beat me, so I don't care. I'm saying this, including you, out. And even though you hit hard, I don't want no smoke. But I want no smoke. I'm just saying, this girl been having my back harder than any friend I ever had. So yes, I would ride for her and lie to all of them.
Bro, we're not talking about-
I'm saying, and
If
then
you find
in
the
any
right
situation,
bitch,
bro,
a nigga will
the right girl, bro, it's niggas say it all the time, bro. Niggas,
all the fucking
Nipsey
time.
said it, bro, and you argue Big Crip Nip, and then I punch you right now.
I would argue there's some truths that your girl can't take or can't handle.
Yeah, so don't make it a truth. Don't do it.
Like cheating?
Not just cheating. Let's just say like life shit.
Yeah,
like,
I wouldn't say cheating is so cliche.
that's just one example, but let's just say like, I don't know, you into some crazy shit with niggas and you know
Niggas feel like cheating
But
and the
listen,
end all be
bro,
all. Then you
I-
will stick with a toxic bitch just
Some
because she
some
did it.
girls can't
Cowboys
handle
did
that
it
shit.
best, bro. I got 2 Glocks
Like,
on
if you don't
one in
leave
my
that girl-
purse, one in my bag, one in her bag. You wanna know why I like that bar so much? I got 2 Glocks on me, one in her purse, one in her bag. You feel what I'm saying? You wanna know why? Because when you get booked, that girl get booked too. She taking a charge for you. You feel what I'm saying? That's the type of girls you gotta be around, bro. You in that type of beef, mind you. What
You're
you just
saying
said.
you're trying
Which
to tell
example
me
did you
what type
just
of girls
know,
I
bro?
should
What
be
example
around.
Did you just give
But
me?
you're not understanding.
What
Most girls
example
aren't
did you
like
just
this.
Last time, bro. Okay, you say that,
What
right?
example?
Girls will
What?
leave you high and dry.
What did that's true, right?
That is true.
But what did you just say? You said the one that be like, I'm in the street life, I'm into this, and then
That's an example.
the example that you just gave me, though, right? So this
Yeah.
is what I'm responding to, because I am such said street nigga. I've may have changed my choices of life and do things for the greater good of what I want to do with my life, but set still stone. I am who I am. You feel me? So
But
that's why I fuck with that bar so much. Why would I change? You love me as I am, right? So why am I changing? Anything that's not detrimental to us, you or myself, I shouldn't change.
so you don't
I'm a
agree
street
with.
nigga.
So how about this? How about this? Let's say I'm into some crazy shit. My mom, she sees me. All our moms, you can agree. You know, I'm not sure what your relationship is with your mom, but most moms with most sons, like they see you as like their little boy. They want to protect you, want to see you safe. When you start getting into certain shit, when you becoming a man, you get into certain things they don't want you in. It's better to just not tell them.
No, can I tell you? I
Right?
can't-
Right? Think about that. My mom knows I smoke weed, but when I come around her, I'd rather just hide the scent.
Can I tell you some real shit, bro?
Am I making sense?
You making
I'm
sense.
trying to correlate the same thing.
You're making sense.
You protect, you omit certain information from certain people you love because you don't want to ruin the relationship because you care about it. Can you understand that though?
Yes, and
So you-
this is
you-
what
so you
I need
understand
You see this?
But you're not, bro. You
Flip the
keep,
camera right now.
you keep trying to go
Make me
against
the
me. You're not
No,
saying like,
but this is what I need you to let me say the next thing. You feel what I'm saying? 'Cause
Go
I
ahead.
get your point, and I admitted that. So now you let me finish and say this to you. You feel what I'm saying?
That long ass finger.
But what I'm saying to you is right. I can't formally speak on that, right? Because it's for the person who don't have that mom. Because my mom don't want me in the streets or dealing with things. But you want to know what my mom do know? Her son play with guns. Her son box. Her son do this. Her son is ready to take it to a level to which where nobody want to bring it to, because it then ensures that that person won't do it again. You
But
feel what I'm saying?
no mom, she might accept it, but no mom born a baby, a baby boy wants that.
You
They
know what I'm
wanna
saying?
protect them.
Yeah, no, look, I'm gonna tell you something. Some moms want that until that boy is sliding for them. When that step pop is beating her ass and that boy is a fucking demon, I guarantee you
That's
she
so
want him
true.
to slide.
That's true.
I've been there, bro. I'm that demon. I done punched on. She was there. Yeah, niggas pull straps out on me and all that, bro. I ain't got. This ain't no personal. I'm getting emotional. This is real shit, bro. This is this is real shit, bro. I was there. I did it, bro. Niggas pull straps out of me in my mom's house, and I said, shoot it. I dare you. If I don't die, bro, I'm going to kill you. I don't got no rap, bro. I'm one of them, bro. Don't. What I tell everybody, bro, is don't half step nothing. You feel me?
But here's what I'm saying. Here's what I'm saying though, bro. Your mom might be okay with it, but you understand that there's certain things you do that you have not told your mom about.
No. She's not okay with it. But guess what?
Okay, but whether there's still things you've done in the dark or whatever with your niggas, whatever or whoever that you
She
have
know.
not told your mom about.
No, she don't.
You told your mom every
My
single
mom is
thing.
from the projects, bro. I'm a
All
fucking
right, then.
project
You're
baby,
different. You're
bro.
different. You're different. You're different.
I'm a project baby. That's why I say I can't speak on everybody, bro. My best friend, my twin.
Well, a lot of moms, your
you
mom got a strong heart. A lot of moms is soft.
But listen, it's not just me. That's why I mentioned that I'm from the projects. Shout out my brother Dash Milo. His mom the same way. Mom Toya, the same way. Shout out my brother Feast. His aunt, his mom, his pop. His pop is Ivan Robinson, the famous boxer. They the same way. They know what he get into, but we didn't choose this. We was birthed in the projects.
Listen, bro. If you caught a body right now, you go straight to tell your mom.
Yes. Fuck is you talking
That's
about?
crazy.
She's going to make sure I don't get caught. Fuck is you saying?
Nigga is different.
Bro, I'm from the street. Yo,
All
if
right.
y'all watch this and you ain't from
We
Philadelphia,
can't use you as an example then.
that's what I said. I said I
Let's
can't speak
try to
for
think
them.
abstract here. Let's try to think
But
objectively.
no, look,
outside
all
of
right,
ourselves
if
for
you
a
say that
second.
though, no, I wanted to say this. I was bitten, but truthfully bitten. But on all seriousness, as a person who parents don't approve of that, like I said before, my first initial
But
point is
you know, girls are emotional. Like moms cry easier than men. Like if you told your mom news, you told your
I
dad
think all
news.
that go out the window when it's your
No,
child.
no, bro.
No, bro.
No, I
All
no.
right, let a man have a son. You have a son. When you
Bro.
have your son, no, listen to what I'm
When
saying.
the mom's crying, who do
Listen
they go
to what I'm
to like
saying
for
to you,
strength
bro.
and for
Listen to what
stability?
I'm saying to you. You're right.
They go to their
But
father.
when a man loses his son, bro,
I'm not even talking about losing a son. I'm saying just any bad news. Let's say like your son got
bro,
locked up or whatever.
bro.
Bro.
Listen, bro, my trainer, he's going through it right now, bro. I'm watching. Like, I don't know what type of people y'all got on this show, but I'm really from situations y'all talk about on this show.
Okay, I don't know then, because all I'm saying is, bro, if some shit happened, like my mom, I don't want her to go through heartache. I don't want her like to
No,
feel bad. Hold on, no. I don't want my mom to. If I get locked up, I don't want my mom to know I got locked up and feel that pain. Like the idea of my mom feeling bad and suffering internally because I did some dumb shit or because I got killed, whatever. Like I don't want her to feel that way. I protect her from certain things. There's certain things I've done and I just don't tell her.
And that
And
shit
it might
hurt.
change the dynamic of
You
our
might be
relationship.
hurting her more than you're helping her.
How though?
Because listen, when you die, I don't want my mom.
Not even no death
listen,
shit, bro.
Not even that. I don't even. Like
My
talking
mom
about
don't know
this.
the things.
I just want y'all to know I don't wish this nigga to die. Because I said when he die, he's never gonna die. He gonna live
Never.
forever.
I'm gonna live forever. I'm
You
hard
feel me?
body.
This is my brother. I love him to death. But hard body. But what I'm saying is in situations of when people die, bro. Me personally, I'd rather my mom know because I don't want her to be the dickhead. Listen.
No, not death.
I don't listen, bro. It don't gotta be death. It could be jail. It could be anything. I don't want her to be the dickhead mom in the courthouse when I'm getting booked, or on TV when I'm dead, or booked for shooting out.
Let's say no.
Listen.
I'm talking about. I said before. It's some shit you did in the dark with your friends. Not it don't gotta be some shit you gonna find
Bro,
out about.
everything that happens in the dark comes to the light. I don't give a fuck what you talking about. Everything that no, okay,
Not everything.
okay, you go ahead and do some shit and they stay in the dark your whole life. You die, it's gonna come out. I guarantee. you.
not everything
I
you do in
put
the dark
bread
comes
on
to
it.
the light.
I
Real
guarantee.
shit.
There's some
Bro,
shit you take
It don't have
You-
to be during the time that you were on this earth. That shit will come out.
It's going to come, bro. That saying was here before you was born.
That shit
Why
will
you think
come
your
out.
old
So
man said-
y'all are saying all together, you don't believe in withholding information to protect the hearts of the ones you love, the females you love.
You did it with somebody, you did it to somebody, so somebody's gonna say something. It's always somebody that was there to see.
Nah,
Somebody's gonna find
not
out.
necess-
It's
nah.
always a witness, bro.
Bro. You try and make scenarios and say like it's always. I'm asking you a question, yes or no. Do you believe
I just
that if
answered
you
it.
had the option to withhold information, they would not find out to protect the hearts of the female you love, whether
You're
it's your
not
mom,
protecting her.
whether it's your mom, sister, or girlfriend, whatever. Do you not believe in protecting them by not telling them the
Hard
information?
body entertainment. I am the hardest body on hard body
Joe died.
entertainment.
Okay, I guess I'm different then.
I'm
I
the
know for a
hardest
fact.
body.
I know for a fact.
I
My
got-
mom she couldn't handle like half the shit that.
My mom, no.
Oh, you got it.
You feel what I'm saying? Look down
yeah, I
40.
feel you.
When I was living down 46th Street, shout out to West Park Projects and everybody in them, and everybody from them, because you know they closed down. Shout out to the whole West Park. But what I'm saying is, bro, when my mom, we had our house broken in, right? And my mom woke up to a knife next to her neck with a man standing over her.
Damn.
My little sister's still sleeping in the bed with her. She's like 10 years old. My little sister, I ain't gonna say, my man Faith Wizard, that's my dog. She stayed sleeping in my mom's bed till she was 10. We don't got no rap. We don't care. And that little girl jumped up and started punching on that man. Get off my mom. Get off my. I'm not there, y'all. I'm in college. You feel what I'm saying?
Mhm.
My mom like, yo, his pants falling down. All like, yo, pull your pants up. My daughter in here. That courage, that made him stop what he was doing, pull his pants up, and now they talking. You feel what I'm saying? Now they talking. And it's like, yeah, your folks killed my aunt. You know this, and you know this person, and you this. They had the wrong house. You feel what I'm saying? Shit like that, bro. Like, this is the type of shit we put in perspective of when we talk about all this type of shit, bro. Like,
So what you trying to say ultimately?
is
Wait,
that
what you trying to say?
I disagree with you. It's kind of straight to the
You
truth.
disagree that what was the original point?
Go back to it. I'm still ahead.
Shit, what was? Shit, I ain't gonna lie, man.
This nigga drunk, y'all.
I keep saying the question over and over, trying to bring us back in, but I done forgot. Shit.
Oh, lying to your girl.
Oh yeah. So the
Lying
original
to
question.
anybody
The
to
simple
protect
question.
your
The simple
work.
question.
It don't.
I mean,
It don't.
I'm not saying if it works or not. I'm saying, can you understand the mindset of a man
No.
that says, I know for a fact if I tell this girl something, she will leave me and she will be heartbroken and it may ruin her and fuck her up.
Let it,
I rather
That's
just
selfish. That is so. Now that I really think about it,
That's
selfish.
manipulated.
Fuck, bro. That's manipulation, bro. Now that I really think about it, yeah, that's manipulation.
Unhoning the truth
Because
is manipulation.
if you sit there and you withhold the truth that you know for a fact that I'm gonna leave your ass if you tell me this shit, and you don't tell me because you don't want me to leave you, manipulation.
no. I don't tell you because the relationship is going great. And why would I fuck it up?
Because
by
you
saying
don't
that?
want me to
Okay,
leave you.
right. You don't want to fuck it up. You don't want to fuck it up, right? I cheated on you. Don't tell you the bitch I cheated on you with had AIDS. I ain't wear a condom. Didn't tell you. Now we
Well,
both got AIDS.
that's
No,
that's
you
illegal.
didn't specify
Since we
shit.
talking about
That's illegal.
situations,
That's
You didn't
illegal.
specify
That's
shit.
you're getting extreme. That's illegal. That goes against the law. You
Bro,
you can't
no,
not.
it don't.
Yes,
bro.
it do. To fuck somebody with a deadly disease and not tell them, that's illegal.
Okay, it's illegal, but it's
Wait,
fucking
but
shit.
hold
that's
on,
happening.
bro. Yeah, but we not
And
saying
then
you getting
fucking
diseases
being
every
illegal,
time,
that's-
bro.
It's the same
Most of the
thing.
time you fuck, you not getting diseases,
that's
bro.
on the person that is that you cheated.
We're just talking about the element of fucking,
Can you
not the
listen,
diseases, bro.
Listen, bro, because you gonna see why I'm still saying that. It's illegal for the person that has it.
Yes.
So that means the person you're with don't have it. The person you cheated on them with had it. So this is what I'm saying. Why it's best to tell the truth, because you don't.
What if you don't got nothing? Let's take out
Bro,
the
some bitches, they last resort is cheating.
bro. Most of the time you
So
fuck, you don't
niggas
catch
lying
the
about
STD.
it.
Most of the girls you like, I've never caught an
Stop taking away
STD a day in my
situations,
life.
bro.
Huh?
If you ain't,
Bro.
set the situation or don't take away my situations.
I'm
'Cause
not
the-
taking away situations.
but
You're trying to
saying,
get down to
let's not
very
talk about that.
specific.
You know how many times you
unlikely
said tonight, bro?
situations.
Let's X out this. Let's not mention that. Let's do set the
Because
scenario.
I'm trying to talk about
all
what
the way.
happens most of the time, bro. Most of the time you
We
fuck a
talk
girl, you don't
about
catch an
what
STD.
listen, most of the time.
Most of the time you fuck a
in
girl, you
general.
do not catch an STD.
That's what you said. What?
Most of the time you fuck a girl, you do not catch an STD. Or else
Can
you would all have
can
one.
you refer to any other city but Philadelphia, which has the highest STD rate
Bro.
and spreading rate?
Bro, the average guy is
Sit
fucked
here on
like
hard body radio.
if I
so you
get
never had
a guy
STD.
that's
you
fucked,
never had
if I get a
STD?
guy that's fucked
You
10
never
girls,
had an STD?
I've never ever
Okay.
I never had a bump, nothing ever.
Whoa. It's not too many STDs that give bumps, bro.
I mean, I said a bump or nothing ever. No, just
Okay,
like no
bump,
nothing.
If you got a bump, that's a virus, and you can't get rid of that. So
Well, that's why I've never had one. That's what I'm saying.
I'm glad.
What I'm saying is, bro,
Bump,
if the average guy fuck like 10 girls, right,
okay.
and he has no STDs, we're on average. You're not gonna just. You're saying like if you catch an STD, okay, that's might happen like 2% or 20% of the time, whatever it is. That's not happening all the time. We're saying just if you fucking a girl.
Okay. And I'm saying to you, right, without, so you basically, of course, what you've been doing this whole time, I'm not the niggas that Pearl be having, bro. I just want you to know. I'm going to let you know how you try to finesse this conversation.
I'm trying to keep it straight and narrow, brother.
You win. Pearl be finessing. You know. Shout
I'm
out to
listening.
Pearl.
Pearl,
No,
wow.
Pearl
I
definitely
love
be
Pearl.
finessing.
She be saying some thorough shit sometimes. I ain't gonna lie.
Some
Majority
thorough
of the
shit.
time, actually. But
I like Pearl.
shout out Pearl.
I'm about to say,
But,
yeah, I like Pearl.
What I'm saying is, bro, right?
She's
Because
okay.
I don't.
She be drawing
Oh,
with the fat shit. The fat shit, she be drawing.
she
Yeah.
She be drawing with the fat shit.
She'll be drawn.
She was fat too.
Yeah, with
She'll be drawn.
the fat shit, I don't agree with her. And with the
Y'all agree
she be
with her
saying
with the
shit
transgender
about
shit?
What she say? About
Yeah, I agree with that
what she
transgender
say
shit.
about transgender.
Wait, what she say about transgender shit?
I don't know, but I think it's a
Y'all know.
next hard body
So-
opinion. Next hard body opinion.
Yeah.
Transgenderness or whatever that is a mental illness.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I
I'll
got
end. So
What's up?
hard body entertainment. I'm looking at the camera that got them in the camera.
Okay.
We sparring tomorrow. Me and him.
Oh,
I'm gonna fuck him up.
Whoa. You finger a little strong there, buddy.
I'm sorry. I'm doing my push-ups.
He said, you do finger ups. This nigga's fingers strong as shit. Go ahead.
I'm gonna spar him tomorrow. Cause let's not disrespect nobody, bro.
It's not.
That's
It's,
You act like you transgender, bro. You're not even transgender.
Y'all gonna listen? Because
Go
you know
ahead.
they said that about niggas, right?
Go
I'm
ahead.
talking about being black niggers. They said that we had mental disabilities because we were black. You feel me?
That's
I think
different.
homophobia, anything associated to it, near it, anybody you feel me?
You want to know the difference?
There's no such
between-
thing as
Saying it's
homophobia.
Hold up, wait. The
Yeah.
difference
Free
between
everybody,
them
love
saying
everybody.
being black is a disorder and being just this transgender is a disorder is that
You don't gotta do
we
shit.
were born black.
Yeah, you don't gotta do shit.
So
We're just
y'all wanna know
born.
something?
We were born black.
Transgender,
So
you have
what
to
you
do
saying-
something.
Being black is natural,
Right,
Transgender.
and there is nothing we can do
right. You know the
to
person.
change being black.
Right, you know the person who's born with
Which is-
titties and
which
a
is
dick
the
is also
opposite, which
transgender,
is-
right?
no, which is-
that makes
wait,
up less than
which
1% of
is
the population.
opposite of being
That's barely
transgender.
anybody.
In the transgender community, so you're considered
Out of 1,000 people, you might get maybe one that has that.
out
Maybe.
of 1,000. That's not true.
Not even.
So,
it's less
right-
than 1%. That
Right.
they
Coming
barely
from
there.
a person who personally, I go by they them. I do not identify as female. I do not identify as man. I identify as non-binary. I am non-gender conforming. I do present as feminine sometimes, but also I present as masculine. There is a spectrum. For one, I do not believe that it is a mental illness because, right, from birth, from the time that we are conscious and aware of what we got going on,
You got both of us standing
we
up.
already have it in our heads that this feels unnatural. This feels unwanted. This does not make me comfortable.
What does though?
And being in my body, bro, like dysphoria, body dysphoria, gender dysphoria, that is a thing, bro. That is a thing that people go through every fucking day.
I'm just.
And me personally,
that's
no,
a
like
question.
real shit, bro.
Right.
Because like I feel like people don't understand this enough, and that's what pisses me off. That people don't understand that from birth, it's not like, oh, I choose to be this way because I want to. Nah, bro. This shit makes us uncomfortable. Having the body that I have makes me uncomfortable. Why? I don't fucking know, bro. I don't know why that shit do that. It does the way that it do what it do, but it makes me feel like I shouldn't be here. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna make myself feel like I should be here. I'm gonna do what makes me feel comfortable to feel like I should be on this fucking earth. So if that means that I want to dress in baggy clothes and or wear like baggier shit or completely change my gender as a whole, I fuck what y'all got to say, bro. Because
But that's
at the end of the
completely
day-
different.
Hold on,
though.
wait, hold on.
We're talking about people that get surgery and chop their dicks
Yeah, bro,
off.
and
But
so am I.
it doesn't
That's
even.
a
Wait,
huge
hold on. It doesn't even have to go that far. She said it's not a mental illness, but you said you feel like in your mind, which is mental, and you said you would change your gender.
But why is that considered an illness?
Oh, let's real quick.
We don't have to
Because-
say illness
Hold on,
if that's the word that you don't like.
Now I
But it is
found out
mental.
recently.
That's the
Hold
only
on,
thing
I
that's
found out
making it
recently. Hold on, before we get, I want to establish some order. I found out recently that there's a difference between transgender and transsexual. Apparently, transgender is when you feel a different way. Transsexual is when you actually have the operation. Now, what I meant to focus on was transsexual. Let's focus on transsexual just to keep the conversation steady because
Can
we'll
I
get,
ask a
we'll get too
question?
unbalanced.
Yeah, I get
I'm
you.
talking about a girl that gets a dick attached or a guy that gets his dick cut
Right,
off.
right.
I'm
Can I
saying
ask you a
that
question?
in itself is a mental illness. Go
Can
ahead.
I ask you a question though? Right.
What's up?
If let's say we're in the world where these people are also being honest that they are transsexual or transgender, right? It's not the people that are who have the surgery and don't tell you.
I'm sorry. Hold on, wait. I'm sorry. I just want some clarity. You're saying this includes people who
This is the world.
didn't have
Either
bottom
or.
surgery,
Either
or top
or.
surgery.
This is the world where they tell you if they did or did not.
Okay.
And what they go by, and they're being honest, because some people have these surgeries
Okay.
and become transsexual and don't tell their partner. You feel what I'm saying?
That is true.
So
Okay,
I'm
got
saying
it. Okay,
that
I
creates
get what
the
you're saying.
problem, which then
That is
affects
very
my
true.
point. So I'm saying in places situations where that's not the case, I'm saying right. I low key lost my fucking.
You're saying in cases where this is not the point.
that helped me so much.
So I'll keep talking, then you tell me if you like jogging memory. So the reason why I say transsexual is a mental illness is because you're telling me that you
Oh,
you
okay,
were
I got it.
born.
Go ahead.
You were born and you feel like you have a dick and you're like, I feel like this just don't belong. I don't need this. This doesn't feel right. It's the same, and you want to cut it off. It's the same way some people like literally cut themselves or cut their parts of their skin off
Right, yeah,
or mutilate themselves. Mutilation, self mutilation is considered a mental illness. It's
Can I?
hold on real quick. If self mutilation, like cutting yourself, not just like razors, but like cutting off your fingernails or ripping your fingernails or like yanking your hair out or like inflicting pain on yourself or taking parts of your body away from yourself. If that's considered a mental illness because you feel like this don't belong, it's the same thing. Imagine some people are born thinking like,
But that is
I want to be a dog
no.
or
Can
I
I
want to
tell
be
you
a
something?
this.
Can I tell you
And
something?
they can say to you like, I really just don't feel like I was born for this.
This is what I'm gonna say.
What's
right
the
here.
difference?
This is what I'm gonna say. You wanna know something? Look, in general, y'all, I want Hard Body Entertainment to know this personally. That's none of our business. Wait, let me finish. Nobody said nothing, but let me just finish. You see how the heterosexual men are talking about it?
Okay.
It's none of our business. That's why I'm saying. In
It
a
don't
world
have to
which
be our
where-
business.
Listen, in a world where they tell you that, you feel what I'm saying, and it's they're honest about it. Why do we care so much, bro? No, that's really a question. Fuck what you asking. E, you looking at me? Or
You
anybody else
saying
who's
why we
asking
care
that-
so much,
Or anybody else who's asking that same question.
bro?
Why do we care so
You
much?
should you,
No,
you could
listen,
ask
as
that
a
question about
heterosexual-
any other question I
as
asked
a
today,
heterosexual man, why are you worried about another transgender man?
bro.
You're not about to have sex with him regardless.
You could ask me why do I care about girls getting their nut off. You didn't ask me that before.
I mean,
Like,
why?
why we ask about why we care about any of these questions?
But-
It don't
but
matter.
I didn't ask you that
We're-
because
this
you
is
should
literally
care.
just a
You
podcast to
should
give our
care.
opinions on
You
culture
should
and
care.
lifestyle.
You should care. You want to know why you should? I can give you the answer why you should care of why why that girl get her nut off. You got pride in yourself, bro. Do you want to just be? It's either you be forgotten or you get remembered. when it comes to shit like that. If you ain't getting her nut off, you're gonna get forgotten.
Bro, you didn't ask me why would I care when I brought up abortion.
Bro, again, it's her body. I can still ask
But you didn't
that,
ask me that though.
But
What I'm saying is,
because
let's.
But the thing is, though,
You
when you
can't
have
you can't answer
abortion-
my question with a question.
But when you talk about abortion, you're still involved in that because that's still your child that's being aborted. You feel what I'm saying? You still have to talk about the child. With her, after you talk about it, the choices she make to do is up to her because it's her body. When we're talking about this right here, if you know you as E Boogie as a heterosexual man, why you worried about a transgender man or a woman? You don't get.
I'm not worried about anything.
You're talking about it.
I mean, we
Brought it up.
have a
It's your show.
Thinking
conversation.
of it this way, right?
We
'Cause
talk
you-
about celebrities. I ain't worried about celebrities. We talk about them.
right,
I don't talk
'cause
about
you
that.
definitely
We was just
said
talking about
that,
Krishan Rock and
right?
Blueface earlier.
Right? Because you
I
brought
didn't
up-
bring them up.
Because you brought up how how mutilating your body is a mental illness, right? And you brought up cutting and self harm and all that other shit, and how it's pain inflicting and how you're mutilating your body and that's a mental illness.
Yeah.
When a person gets surgery, one, that's not inflicting pain. Two, it's not the same thing because, like you just said, and again, coming from personal experiences, like. I know we say we trying to look it through the eyes of everybody else, but I'm looking through the eyes of myself. Coming from a person, like I said before, who was non-gender conforming, and then coming from a person who's had depression for half of their life, and then coming from a person who also has experienced self-harm, that is not the same fucking thing. Because self-harm, yes, I am inflicting self-harm on myself to harm myself. If a person is transgender and they are changing their body to make themselves feel more at peace, to make themselves feel more comfortable, to love themselves. They fuck y'all, bro. It got nothing to do with everybody else's
And
opinion.
that's the same.
I'm doing it to make myself feel good.
And that's the same thing with self-harm. If you don't know, people who call self-harm and start cutting themselves just because we're talking about it, but those people don't feel nothing. They're extremely numb, so they cut themselves to feel something. Y'all don't feel nothing. Y'all don't go through nothing if you don't understand that. I've been so numb to life. I went through so much pain and been broken so many times that I have to cut myself because I have to feel something. So the most thing I'm gonna feel the most, like psychologically putting, you're gonna feel pain more than you're gonna feel.
So with that being said, can you tell me that? Okay, let's get out of the judgment era right now and get out of the judgment mindset. We're not judging nobody. We're saying, do you think it's healthy for the mind to tell itself to harm itself?
Bro, you do it every day.
No.
No.
We've all been through
Don't
shit.
stop knowing my answers, bro. You ask
every
me
day
a
like
question.
what? Like what?
No, you ask me a question. Don't know me when I tell me to give you a specific answer. If you don't know it, you don't.
Bro,
we are
imagine.
Ain't nobody on this show talks to this nigga like that. I'm low key scared he gonna turn around and punch me, but I'm gonna talk to him any way I want to because I ain't no bitch. But
Bro,
the thing is, this nigga
not just harm itself, but do permanent. You're saying like getting a surgery is not painful. It's not painful, but it still has the same effects afterwards. If I cut my dick off right now by myself, or if I wake up with my dick cut off, I'ma still feel the same way. Holy shit, my dick is gone.
So, bro,
it's still the same effect.
Wait.
You gotta do it
Do
yourself.
you think cutting? But do you think cutting is cutting off a healthy, functional organ, like a penis
And
or a
no,
vagina?
he's making a valid point.
Is that
And what we don't-
It can be healthy and functional.
is that
you just don't want it.
mentally ill? Would you say if somebody said, "I feel like a man," even though I've never been a man,
I don't know what it's like.
feel like a woman.
Even though I've
You
never
don't
been
know
one.
what it's like to be a woman. How can you feel like something you've never experienced?
And not just that, but a lot of things we don't talk about is people that have actually had the surgery, that have actually gone through with it. A lot of the times they come back. Y'all listening?
Yes.
A lot of the times they come back and they regret having it, and we don't hear these stories. They try it. They have independent stories. Motherfuckers post on YouTube, post on independent news reporter sites, whatever. They regret having it. The suicide rate for transgenders or transsexuals is pretty high. But we don't talk about it. It's like, I'm not saying don't do what you want to do. I'm saying like we shouldn't push it and say like, oh, if you want to do this, it's like, nah. Let's look into why these people feel this way. Like we shouldn't encourage every single thing that you want to do. You should do every single thing. You feel that way, you should do it. There are times when I was young, I wanted to like beat my mom up because she made me mad.
What you saying right now, bro? Are you saying because the suicide rate and all that shit you just said of statistically?
He's saying people.
I'm saying people that
are jumping to it.
Yeah.
They're like
Well, with the
People,
suicide
people,
thing,
people. What I'm
they're
saying is,
jumping to it.
imagine me
Suicide
saying that.
thing.
Imagine me saying that
Because-
cigarettes are cool, right? Are cool, but y'all don't realize that like on the back end, cigarettes are actually killing niggas. But y'all don't see that though. So y'all saying
can I
like,
tell you the thing though?
and I'm not.
These people are killing themselves because how people treat them. They're not the society. I
Not
was a part of
necessarily,
the youth poetry movement, bro. I know a transgender that murked themselves. Talk to me,
bro.
Talk to me if you want to, bro. I've been there. I've seen it firsthand, bro. I seen
Bro,
multiple suicide
by and large,
attempts.
you're talking about
Listen,
one person. We're talking about
I seen
general
multiple. Let me
population.
finish, bro. This is why you let people finish, bro. Because as multiple people that I've seen attempt to do that. I had to 302 somebody because they try to smoke themselves because how everybody was talking to them for being transgender. Now, I'm not talking about gay, bisexual,
They had
any
surgery?
type. I'm talking about had full surgery. His name is Kavi. Yeah, he's an old head, write poems and all of that. Went all around the world. He made me, but it was so strong, his poem, and it was so detailed, so greatly written. I knew what it was like to be a transgender boy for like 3 minutes.
So
Wait,
I'm
get
sorry.
so
I'm
mad when
sorry.
I talk
I have
about
a,
this shit, bro,
a
'cause it's like,
controversial.
Don't
thing.
ever compare nobody to smoking ports killing themselves to transgenders leading the suicide rate or their rate of suicide. Stop treating them like shit and they won't kill themselves.
Wait,
Give them
wait,
somebody
wait,
to
wait.
talk to.
There's
For-
no way
for
to
those
tell though.
situations.
There's
For
no
those
way to tell though. There's no way to tell if they're committing suicide because they are, and this might sound
Y'all
harsh.
talk to them?
They're trying. You don't know. Here's the thing. You don't
Talk to
know.
'em.
You don't know if you can say, "Oh, it's because some people were bullying them."
Yeah, no, you're right.
But you don't know because it could also be they are living in a body where they are unsatisfied,
No, you're right though.
and they're trying to be something that they can never be.
But no, you're right.
Exactly.
They
So,
will never
I get
be
your point. I get your
a
point.
natural born woman.
I get your point.
And you can get the surgery, right?
Right.
And you can think like, if I just keep working,
I
if I
get
do
your-
this, if I do this, I'll be accepted as a woman. But
I
but
get
you
your point.
But,
I get-
but the fact is,
No.
you will never.
But
I'm
have
telling
you,
you, bro.
No, wait. This is the
So
question.
that
This-
that could be why you call suicide because you're.
Do
you're
you talk
aiming
to
for
them?
something.
Do they talk to you
But
about it?
What I'm saying is, there's no way of knowing.
Until you can answer that
There's no way of
question.
knowing.
Promise you.
So
Bro.
neither one
Y'all
of us can
talking
make
about
assumptions.
knowing, and y'all
You
talking about
can't
people
say-
talking to y'all.
But you can't say this is why they're killing themselves because you
Bro.
don't know either.
But I
I
talk to
can't
these
say
groups
that,
of people.
but neither can you.
But
I'm
no.
talking to these group of people. I am these groups of people, bro. I
Are you
promise y'all,
transgender?
right? Bro, I just told you I am non-gender conforming. I do not
No.
go by
But-
No, no, no.
but
We're
that-
talking about
wait,
transsexuals.
transgender
We're talking about
is different.
transsexuals.
Being transgender
People that have the surgery.
is different.
I'm done, bro. I can't-
People that have the surgery. Transgender, transsexual.
Yeah,
We're
the
talking about
surgery, yes, and I'm
transsexual.
sitting
Is
here
this
telling
a
y'all
specific
that
group?
That's what the topic is about.
So,
It's transsexuals. Let's keep it on
alright.
You wanna listen to
transsexuals.
my stories.
Bro, but we're talking
No,
about.
no,
I'm on your.
Not you.
But I'm saying, because I'm also saying
Go
to
ahead.
you,
Yeah, say it.
saying to you that we're not talking about any other of the LGBT community. We're talking about.
No, I'm talking about
Trans-
transsexuals. Like
You
right
said
now.
you're a part of them.
Transsexuals.
You're
No,
not
I'm talking
transsexual.
about myself, though.
But
I'm
you
talking
said
about.
You just said
I
I'm
did
with
just
them.
say that, but now I'm saying like from experience from people who were actually. But no, go ahead. You talking right now? Go ahead. Like I'm telling you what I was about to say was I was about to give y'all a story about how I'm literally had a conversation like how you were saying I had a conversation with a person who was transsexual and
Yeah.
they literally told me they sat there and they told me and I'm saying I was saying because coming from a person who's in that perspective,
Okay.
you feel me? I have more stories because people come to me more often.
Listen. We have to have some humility here with the information that we know. It doesn't matter who we've known in person. You can know one or two people. I don't go off what I know. Before I have these podcasts, I do extensive research. I go on googlescholar.com. I don't Google shit. I don't Google anything because there's a lot of bullshit on Google, right? There's a certain way to get creditable, verifiable information from people that have done research. We ourselves only
And
know.
how you do that?
We
How you go about
ourselves.
that?
I mean, you can just type it in Google Scholar and you look up certain information.
Right, so
And you
listen,
you
I know
check
about
the
Google
sources,
Scholar,
check the
bro. Go
author,
ahead,
check
keep
who it is. So what I'm saying is, I don't just come making up bullshit, right?
Right.
What I'm saying is, what was I even saying? I done lost my train of thought.
You blame me, bitch. I'm sorry.
Okay, shit. Okay, what I'm saying is,
Right.
we may know one or two transsexual people in real life. Like, I know one from high school. She's like this Asian girl that turned to a guy, or whatever. I didn't know her that much, so I can't go off what I'm saying, what I see in person. But there are people out here who take time and spend a lot of money collecting 100,000, 10,000, 20,000, 25,000 people in a study to ask them these questions and survey them. And they write long form articles and tell you, here's what we learned. Here are the sciences that have verified it. And they've showed you over and over and over. And we keep saying, like, I know a person that did this. It's like, yeah, I know people that don't agree with what I think. But at the same time, if hundreds of thousands of people have come and made a census and said, yo, most of the time when a person has a transsexual surgery or whatever, the suicide rate is more likely for them because they never feel like they are who they are. And it's like that is a mental illness. You never feel, even when you're in your original body or when you transition. Oftentimes you still don't feel like you are who you are.
Okay, listen.
That's like a trap. It's like being trapped in your own mind.
So like we talking about doing your what you say about your research? What type of research is it?
Scholarly.
Scholarly.
Verifiable. That means it's not no Wikipedia.
I got you. Let's talk about how I'm also not only scholarly.
And I'm not trying to say I know better. I'm just trying to say I'm not bullshitting and pulling this on my ass.
I know what you talking about, and we can go do that right now. You see how you got that part that got YouTube up? You can go to that right now, and we can look at certain things that I'm about to say about my mouth because I study sociology and culture right now. I have 2 classes I'm doing right now for that. You feel what I'm saying? Shout out to all the scholars out here going to college. It is definitely, I feel like this is really a touchy topic for everybody.
So the topic was it's transsexualness or whatever. I don't know how to call it.
Right,
A mental illness.
But I feel like it's definitely.
What would you classify as a mental illness?
A mental illness classified. So for me to not feel right, like. I feel like it's not that.
Is depression one?
Depression, yes. Chronically.
Why?
Because some people can feel depressed and never feel it, but when you feel it chronically, yes.
So chronic depression is like when you feel depressed and you just don't know why. You just feel depressed.
Constantly.
Oh, so like when you're a guy and you feel like a girl, you just don't know why.
You said when you're a guy,
yeah,
and you feel like a girl,
and you just don't know why.
Right. Do you know how the chromosomes work?
That's the same thing.
Let's talk about.
They're literally the same exact thing.
All right. So
you feel one way, you don't know why.
I smack the shit out you, then I shoot you. That's the same thing. I violently harmed you. Is that the same thing?
If you did it for no reason,
I violently just harmed you, regardless.
And you don't know why.
It's the same thing.
And you don't know why.
Yep.
Yes. You're fucking insane. Yes.
Slapping somebody is the same as shooting somebody.
No. Not the action. The fact that you did it because you didn't know why.
Behind it.
Your brain is
crazy.
No, bro.
No,
I just said yes.
You ain't never shoot at nobody, bro.
Bro, what are you talking about? You talking about shooting niggas? You
just told me the same process.
I said yes. Yes, the answer is yes.
This is why you shut up and listen.
Illness.
I'm not one of these niggas that they take advantage of and keep cutting off on these shows and think they gonna shut up.
You talking about shooting niggas, bro?
But listen, because that was a part of my point.
Go ahead.
You feel what I'm saying? This is why I know that you do not understand the mind or people or tried to or really gave it a chance to of these people who have that mindset. You want to say you feel what I'm saying? So the same way that I'm saying I know you ain't never getting no shootout, the same way I know you ain't never sit and talk to a transgender.
How would you know that I don't?
Because
bro, you know what school I went to?
Listen.
Do you know what school I went to?
I don't care. I went to Gratz, bro, and I got in multiple shootouts.
Bro, you talk no. You talking about
Chad. I went to a
talking about you trying to prove something. You trying to prove something that I'm not trying to prove. Bro. You just said to me, you don't understand the mind of a trans gay nigga. I went to Kappa, an art school. I was a dance major with all girls and gay niggas. I was just surrounded by these niggas. We don't understand them. I was surrounded by them.
Why this nigga is talking this dumbass shit, bro? I'm hard body.
Bro.
I love this nigga to death, y'all.
I'm surrounded by these niggas.
I was in PYPM, Philly Youth Poetry Movement. What's this? Surrounded
by all
women. And I was
Me too. I was there with you.
Team. I made the B&V team, bro. I made the B&V team, bro.
Me too.
You did not.
Yes, we did.
The Brave New Voices team.
What's that?
Ooh,
exactly.
Yes,
I'm like, me too.
I was there. I made that team, bro.
So there's more gay niggas on that team?
Bro, it's way more. Look, yo.
This is why
New Voices.
Okay, they were poetry niggas. They were not gay.
Shut up. B, shut up. You know.
They were not gay.
Yo, let me tell you how. Let me tell you how.
Gay.
No, B is really fronting right now.
Those spoken word niggas were not gay.
He said he was gay.
Maybe like
I didn't see gay.
No,
60.
yeah, I didn't get
Y'all
gay.
wasn't in there like I was in there.
I didn't get gay
Y'all,
from you guys.
I was in there, and why you think?
Oh, you was in there, huh?
The Philly These poetry
The gay niggas?
moving.
You was in there?
Brave New Voices.
You said
were
y'all
not-
was in there like I was in there.
That.
I was in this like,
We're not gay.
No, listen, y'all. They have a high percentage in BMV, PYPM. There's a high percentage, mind you. Plan B definitely. That was an old ass name. I don't
He's
know
up
if y'all
there
know
spitting.
about Plan B. He definitely was in there in PYPM. Shout out to PYPM and everybody involved. Sorry that had to end. the way it
So
did,
bring it
but-
back. You said you wouldn't understand gay niggas because you ain't been around them. I'm like, nah. I've been around more
But
than my
I'm
fair
saying
share.
it's okay to be around them, right? But did you talk to them about their experiences?
Yeah, they talk to me even without me asking.
But no, exactly, right? They talk to you, but
They
did you
just
talk
tell
to
me.
them? You understand more when you go to them about it. You feel what I'm saying? Because now, when they come to you about it, bro, it's two different ways of it. You not all the way taking in what they saying to you, and they not giving you everything there is to give you, to tell you, because you're not. They're coming to you. They don't know if you care. They know you want to hear that. They don't know if you secretly homophobic, if you undeniably.
There's
if
no
you
such thing as
subconsciously
homophobic.
So I'm saying anything
There's
that's
no
against.
such thing.
Ain't nobody scared of gay niggas. Phobia, fear, you can't. Nobody's scared of gay niggas. You might be like, that. We need a new word for that, like homo,
I get what you're saying.
anti-homo or something.
I get
But
what you're saying.
homophobic? Nah.
I get what you mean.
We're
But
misusing
you're-
the word. We're
You
misusing it.
No.
Well,
We
I'm
mean something
scared.
else, but they're saying one thing.
I think
Turkey.
your sense of fear is different. You're saying fear like like they're going to attack me.
Like, they-
What
But
else
it's
is
a
fear?
fear. It's a takeover fear.
Yeah, for
Yes.
some, it's
Yeah.
more of a-
Yes,
it's
that's
not
why it's a
a-
phobia.
exactly what
Yeah.
you said,
A
yeah.
It's not
fear?
a. It's not a. They're gonna get me fear. It's
like,
a
oh my God,
takeover fear.
They're gonna
Yeah.
take over. Like everybody's gonna be gay now.
Yes.
Everybody's
Think
gonna
about
be
it.
gay.
Think about it, bro.
Yeah.
If we're
It's a fear of
so-
depopulation. If that's the case, like if you think about it, if all niggas in the world was
I
gay,
don't think this show been my first time being on
bro,
here.
think about this mathematically. If all niggas in the world was gay, all niggas,
Yeah.
who's fucking girls?
Girls.
Who's reproducing?
Girls, you can
How?
girls can reproduce
Well,
with their own
I,
hormone.
yeah, I think it's a.
And you
fear
have the
like-
babies
That's
sort out?
actually extremely painful.
The autism rate is
I feel like
really
that was
high
the
for the
dumbest shit you
babies.
could have said. I want you to know that.
The what?
It's impossible.
No.
If
It's
all the niggas in
impossible
the
for
world
niggas
went
to be
gay,
gay. It's like, oh no, now
No,
that
no,
I've
no.
seen two niggas
I'm
fucking, now
saying
I
to
wanna
y'all,
do it.
y'all just said niggas have a fear of gay niggas taking over. It's not a fear of them taking over. We
Well,
don't care
I
if they
think
take over.
that's what
You have to understand.
homophobia is.
If
It's
niggas,
a
if a
fear
bunch of
of
niggas,
gay
I'm
niggas taking
afraid
over.
of niggas
it's
taking
a
over.
no. That
Like,
translates into a fear of depopulation. It's not a fear of just gay niggas taking over. It's like if y'all all gay, then
Okay.
the population's gonna end.
But
There's
I,
less
I
girls
think, I think
having
homophobia
babies.
stems from men who have sons.
Mathematically.
And they're like, oh my God, my son's going to be gay.
I mean, yeah, that too. That's a thing, but that's like a personal thing, I guess.
But I guess the underlying part is depopulation.
I
But
feel
I mean, that's the more
nobody
serious
really
part.
thinks
But
of that. Nobody's really thinking like, oh my God, depopulation.
and not just that, but like a nigga, some guys don't want their son to be gay because I don't know how to raise you.
It's embarrassing.
I can only raise you
It's
based on how
embarrassing
I
to
know
other
how to be
men.
a man. I don't
It's
know how to
not-
raise you.
Yo, I wonder
Because to
why it's
have a
not.
son, you want to be proud. Like, look at my man.
Yo,
my son,
again,
look at
I'm
bro.
He's a
always-
reflection of you.
Yes.
But if he's
And
nothing
it's
like you, it's like
embarrassing to be like, my son's a
For
woman.
certain.
You want to know what's
You got
crazy,
womanly
though?
traits.
I don't. I
like
personally
that.
feel like that 100% that is the truth.
what is the truth?
But that what V Money just said about how it's embarrassing for men to have a gay son.
Yeah.
But you
Yeah.
wanna know why
You
I
want a
break my
mask- you want
generational curse
masculinity.
of that? Because my dad made it clear that he was very happy that I'm not gay.
I think he's gonna say he's happy that you're gay. I'm like, are you coming out on the show? I'm like, whoa, Wani.
Tell you how the,
Hard body. It's the hardest body episode.
if I was to be gay and I would come out on your show, bro, we would then be viral and we would make millions of dollars.
That's
Hey,
fucking
whoa.
crazy.
But that's not the case of what I'm saying. But my dad has mentioned to me how, yeah, you could have been anything in this world as long as you ain't gay.
Yeah, my dad said he would prefer me
Yeah.
to be a whore than for my dad,
My
my,
dad said
brother
he-
to be gay.
Then he'd rather me be a bum.
He was like, I'd rather you be a
Yeah.
lesbian
Yeah,
than my son be gay. I'd rather you be a whore than he be gay. I'm like,
I agree with
But
that.
you wanna know
Really?
the
I
thing
agree with
is,
that.
though, right? The thing is, right?
because the son's supposed to protect the family, even if he's younger than you.
Whoa. I know.
all right, well,
I,
let me
no,
hold on. Let me ask you this: would you rather your son be a bum than be gay?
I'd rather him be gay. I don't
him
respect
be-
bums. I don't like
I'd rather
kings.
him
I
be
don't
a-
like bums. I don't like
you rather
none
he
of
be
that
a
shit.
bum?
I'd rather him be a bum.
Yeah,
You
all right.
don't gotta be gay and be. a
Yeah, all right.
With being gay,
Yeah,
not
no,
all
no,
gay
no.
niggas, not all gay niggas, but most gay niggas that we know, they're not as they act like girls. Not all of them, but they act like girls.
Because they have.
If I have a daughter and I have a son, why would I want my son to act like my daughter? Like you're supposed to be like the strong one, the rock,
why would you
the
want
fearless one,
your
the
son
one that
to act
protects
any way
them.
that you want to? Why was there any way?
Because
you
your
want
job
that?
is to protect the family when I'm not
Right,
here.
okay. I know.
I'm grooming you to protect and provide for the family.
Listen, right?
Yeah.
I just want everybody to know this, right? And this is not even no jokes. I'm not even bidding right now.
What's up?
Because don't think because that person is, mind you, I seen a gay man in McDonald's, right? Even though this is a random story, in McDonald's, get in the conversation, argument, and turn to that man, grown heterosexual man, hood nigga. I'm a faggot. I'm not no bitch, and then start punching on him. You feel what I'm
We
saying?
ain't saying niggas can't fight.
But no, bro, I'm saying any standpoint of protecting because I like being gay. Don't mean nothing else.
You can
But
be a
that you
manly
like the same
man.
sex. That don't mean you can't protect your family.
You could be a manly
Again,
man and be gay.
Again, not all gay niggas. We know this. There's some
Talking about
niggas
them
that are.
being, I know a feminine gay nigga that'll beat you the fuck up, like on bots and shit, bro.
The feminine
too,
gay
bro.
niggas out
Beat
here
me
will
the fuck
beat
up.
you the fuck up, bro.
Not
They
even
don't give
you.
a not even you.
'cause I don't want to make it
But
seem
like
like
in
that.
general, like in the sense, they not scared of shit.
The
Bro. They're
original
like,
question.
You trying to rumble? What's up?
The original question was, why would a man not want his son to be gay? It's like, well, because as a man, you're grooming your son. You're grooming your son to replace you. You're grooming your son I'm the man, right? I'm taking care of the family and providing, protecting. When I'm gone, who is there to do that? I'm grooming you to do that. If you turn out to be gay, more than likely, you would not turn out like me. Because you would not gravitate towards the same things I do. You won't like the same things I do. You won't want to be as physical. Gay niggas don't like playing football.
Bro, is a gay nigga for the Philadelphia Eagles right now. Offensive lineman. Bro.
Not every single gay nigga. We're talking about most gay niggas, bro. Most. I'm telling you, if you go outside right now and see a gay nigga, more than
Google
likely.
the statistics
Wait,
of
wait.
gay people in combat sports, and you'll be surprised.
If I asked you to imitate a gay nigga, what's the first thing you doing? Hey girl, like you go.
Yeah, you're not gonna be like
That's
because the majority.
stereotype.
because the majority,
Yes, stereotypes are based
on
in
the majority.
Yes.
Bro,
These stereotypes.
imagine
are
I said to
majority.
you, right? Most African American people listen to hip hop
Yo.
music. That's a stereotype.
I wanna.
But yes, most of them do.
Can we take
Some
a short
don't.
intermission? I gotta smoke, yo. Y'all stressing me the fuck out, bro. Cause on some.
Let's finish this point though.
Go ahead.
If I said to you like most black people listen to rap, not all of them do. My mom don't. She listens to gospel, as you know, 24/7. But most fucking do. Same with gay niggas. Most gay niggas act effeminate and they're not as masculine or as like ready to go to war. They ain't with that tough shit. Some are. Some with the shits. Especially hood gay niggas. Especially niggas that's gay from the hood. They with that shit. But most gay niggas is not with that.
Turn that switch.
Huh?
Turn that switch.
What you mean?
Everybody got to switch. Everybody.
Not everyone.
No.
But
Not everyone.
I need y'all to listen.
I went to Kappa, bro. I've seen more gay niggas than you in a 4-year span.
From your high school,
some niggas turn.
Your
Some
high
gay
school
niggas turn
gets
from the
stretched.
get go.
you 13th in Saigon, bro. The hood that's around the corner from Kappa.
Bro.
Let's not act like I didn't go to Palumbo.
You went to Palumbo. Palumbo is nowhere.
Down the street.
It's down the street.
Palumbo is
Stop
nowhere
playing with
near
me,
as
bro.
gay as Kappa.
Oh, gay.
No offense.
Yeah.
Shut the
No,
He's
it's
right
not.
about that.
I went to
They're not
Palumbo after
gay.
school. I'll go to Kappa, then I'll go to y'all school and hang with y'all niggas.
No.
I would go there after school every day for the studio.
Really, bro, you can you can look statistically.
You trying to battle the
Like,
gay schools? You
bro,
trying to say your schools?
I don't give a fuck
You
about
said
the gay
my
schools.
school's gayer, nigga.
No, that's not. I hate this nigga. If that really was the case, if that's really what I was arguing, I would have told you how before I went to Palumbo, I went to Chad, and that's gayer than both them schools put together.
So you are arguing your school's gayer.
No, I'm saying if I were
I went to the gay
You
school.
went to Chad.
I would have mentioned that if I was
Which is
saying,
gayer
yo,
than
my,
Kappa.
my school is gayer, I went to Chad. I wouldn't talk about how I went to Palumbo.
My school's gay.
Like, you know, if I'm on that, I wouldn't have brought up Palumbo. Like,
So what you trying to say? What you
but
trying to
I
say?
want you to know that Kappa ain't the gayest school in the world, bro.
It's gayer than Palumbo.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Y'all went there?
Y'all niggas had breakdancing. We even had breakdancing.
Breakdancing wasn't
Y'all
a
had
part of
graffiti.
Kappa. That wasn't a part of. Y'all had
Y'all had
that
hip hop.
wasn't a part
Hard
of
street
Palumbo.
niggas. Ugh.
They got contemporary tap.
We had fucking tap and ballet, bro. Like,
Can I tell you something though?
What's
this
up?
is why you need to do your research. That intensive research you do that about CMAC. which paid like money to rent out a hallway out of Palumbo. That wasn't a part of Palumbo. Palumbo actually did have ballet. Palumbo actually had anything.
I seen their ballet classes.
Yeah,
I auditioned for
I was
Palumbo.
in it.
I auditioned for Palumbo.
Palumbo, I was in it.
It's
I was
all
in there.
girls.
I was doing that. I used to
It's-
do ballet. Yes. Gangster,
Bro.
nigga.
Bro, if you seen a gay nigga in your hallway right now at Palumbo, what would they do? Would they clown him?
No, bro. No, they won't. You wanna know why? Because they're the fucking majority. We're the minority.
Okay,
Bro.
your school's gay. I'm sorry. Okay, you're right.
I
Your
went to
school's gay
check
than
too.
mine.
Ah,
I went to
I
check
can
to the
see.
niggas.
I can
They
see.
was gay in there
He
too.
said, "My school's so gay, they thought dick in the
No,
hall."
it's not even that. It's not even that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a gay boy. I'm not on that.
We're not saying you is. Nah,
No,
we're not saying you
I'm
is.
saying it's-
Yeah.
I'm saying I ain't gang boy, but I'm really that gangster that I respect everybody. Man. You know
Hey.
what I'm saying? And the aspect of telling all the transgenders we talking about, not to take away from their opinions or anything. Everybody got a right to believe what they believe. And you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But me personally, right? God told me I shouldn't judge. Why am I judging?
I mean, I don't judge you, but I don't want no
you
gay
just
son.
make judgments on them being transgender. That's what we've been doing this whole time.
Judging like how?
Opinions are judgments.
Well,
I mean,
it's just the way you
say
feel.
it's not,
Well,
yo.
yeah. It's your personal judgment,
So we're judging them.
viewing
I mean,
off your own life
what if I looked at?
experience.
Hold on. What
It's a part of life. You
what if-
judge everything.
if I looked at
No.
someone that had depression, right, chronic depression, and I said they have
Yeah.
mental illness? Am I judging them?
I mean, I told you that if you
Am I judging them?
no,
Yes, I am.
It's facts.
No. That's not facts. That's my judgment. I'm
But
looking at you
You're
and saying,
it's not facts that chronic depression is a mental illness. When you go to that thing called the internet and Google it, it tells you that it's a mental illness because I have it, so I can tell you all about it.
Bro.
So
you were saying
That's not factual.
you
That's
define
opinion.
chronic depression by saying
opinions aren't facts, bro.
you define chronic depression by saying you feel depressed and your brain's telling you feel depressed and you don't know why. I mean, I personally believe
You
that
can have
depression.
a reason being depressed. Bro.
I personally
feel
feel
like
okay.
stop
That's
thinking in a
different.
box.
That's different.
That still comes
Your
from
definition earlier. I'm going off your definition earlier, bro. You can
Alright,
you can
Pearl.
feel it. I believe in feeling
Mr.
depressed.
Pearl, go ahead.
We've all felt depressed. I'm saying based off what you said a few minutes ago. You said you could feel depressed and not know why. I'm like, well, I could be a guy and feel like a girl and not know why. What's the difference?
What I said, you said that actually. What I said is chronic depression was something that is depression that comes constantly. I've never mentioned.
And I asked you,
I've
and you don't know
never-
why. You said
listen
yes.
To what I'm saying, I've never mentioned of anything of not knowing why. I'm
Bro.
saying I said yes to what you said to say that you can also have chronic depression and never know why you're so depressed.
That's what chronic is, though.
Okay.
It's reoccurring over and over and over.
Reoccurring,
Regardless
right,
of what
but
you do.
Listen, bro, you're saying reoccurring, but it's not. It doesn't mean to not know. You can have a recurring depression and know exactly each time why it's coming back.
Then that's
It
not a
comes
mental
back.
illness.
No, it actually is.
So what if you
Because
if
go
you
through
if you if you
some-
depressed
say
if you lost your
boxing-
parents
All right, look for
or if you
example,
had like
bro,
a
for
if your
example,
nigga
me.
died, that's not a mental
Bro,
illness.
Fuck all the dying shit. For me, I got my ass whooped 3 days ago in the ring. I've been depressed for the last 3 days. You feel what I'm saying? I don't like losing. I don't like losing in boxing. I have to dominate. I have to be the best every single time I do it. You feel me? You want to know why it's still...
But that's not a mental illness.
Listen, it's you want to know why it's chronic, which creates a mental illness because it shouldn't take me that long to get over a loss that don't even count.
I mean, that's not that long. What's the length then?
I'm still depressed right now, bro.
So
I'm still
so
depressed.
how
This
long
is the
should it
fifth
take
day.
you? How long should it take you?
You was there. How long did
How long should it take you
The
then,
day after, bro, it's a sparring. You're practicing.
bro?
That's like scrimmaging against. You
Bro.
play football. You scrimmage against
A
Northeast High
mental
School.
illness originates in the mental. It originates from the brain.
But
If your
this is
depression
what-
originates from sparring, that's not a
But
mental
you
illness.
gotta understand,
You just feel depressed
bro.
about,
Depression is a mental thing.
bro. You just feel
So
depressed. Being
that's the
depressed
reason
and
why-
depression are not the same thing.
Okay.
You're saying I was
See
depressed.
how I just want y'all to know I then stop and withdraw my argument of this conversation because the internet is right in front of us and we can all just Google this.
Bro, I'm going off what you just said, not the internet. We're talking face to face right now.
Why aren't we talking about facts though? I'm talking about facts.
I'm going off what you just said. These,
Talking about facts.
unless you didn't say facts, I'm going off what you said.
No, I'm saying facts.
So I'm going off of your
But I'm
facts.
saying you can
So
Google
I'm going
what
off
I'm
your
saying.
facts. Hold on.
and it's gonna be right.
You said I felt depressed from the whole sparring situation. I'm like, yeah, you felt depressed and you know why. Chronic depression is like, or mental illness is, I don't know why this is happening. Like if you have
Does it say
cancer
that?
of your cells and you don't know why
Say
it's
that?
happening.
Chronic depression that is
No, mental illness. Let's look up mental illness.
Okay. But I'm talking about chronic depression being a mental illness, so we got to specify.
But I said we have to
mental
define.
illness is
We have to
such a
define what
vague
mental
thing to
illness
look up
is
to even
first.
in this conversation. Mental illness is too vaguely to look up. Just mental illness. That's a vague ass thing. We're speaking of things in context, so we got to specifically look up certain things to prove our point in context.
They won't even give me the definition. They're saying like,
Because you're looking out of context.
bro, I just typed in mental illness. What do you mean?
You gotta understand how broad
What
of a thing is
defines
mental
a mental
illness.
disorder?
Okay, here it is. What defines a mental illness? Mental illnesses are health conditions involving changes in emotion, thinking, or behavior, or a combination of these. Mental illnesses can be associated with distress and or problems functioning in social, work, or
Okay.
family activities.
That just proved my point. That social thing.
It also
that-
proves my point.
But
It says mental illnesses are changes in
proving
thinking
that.
or behavior.
I was saying exactly that, bro. It's not to say that you need to know or not know. Mental illness is a mental illness regardless if you know why you feel it or do not know why.
Like feeling transgender or feeling transsexual.
I mean, if you wanna
Going off this definition right here.
Matter of fact,
Going off, don't change it. No. I
I'ma change
conceded.
it. I have a right to. You can't tell me to don't
It
do
says here.
These niggas on this show is scared of this nigga because he tell them don't do shit. I'ma do it anyway.
Bro, you tell me to do something, go off facts. I'm going off facts, what's in black and white.
Based off of
Mental
that,
illnesses is defined by changes in emotion, thinking, or behavior. Mental illnesses can be associated with distress and or problems functioning. If I'm thinking that I'm a girl, if I'm a girl and I'm thinking I'm a boy, or if I'm a boy I'm thinking I'm a girl and I want to chop my dick off, that's like how is that a different? How that coincides
you
with the
want to know
definition?
why I'm changing, which I have a right to?
What's up?
Because we can fight afterwards. You know I love you always. I'm saying the reason why I'm changing it to this, right, is because, no, you are right. That is, you can consider it. He can consider it a mental illness. Why? Because it's gender dysphoria. What's it called? Dysphoria.
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 Well,
not dysphoria.
that's different.
No.
I mean, not really,
No,
but-
it ain't no because if you what
Go
you
ahead,
just
go ahead.
explained of transgender is gender.
You're right. Go
dysphoria.
ahead.
That's what that is, and that is a mental illness. So I guess you're right. You feel what I'm saying? So now we gonna just fault transgender for having a mental disorder? They can't help. That's what you was just saying, right? We gonna pull up the facts again. They can't.
There's
help
no origin as to why your mind is telling you this
but they
part
don't
of your
know why
body is
though.
wrong.
They just feel that way.
When things
So
are wrong in your
somebody-
body, when things are wrong in your body, your brain your body tells you. When you're sick, your stomach hurts. When you're in pain, this hurts. Whatever. Your body lets you know
Why
this
your
ain't
stomach
right.
hurt?
You need to fix this right
what
now.
did you do to make your stomach hurt? Why?
It doesn't matter. It don't matter.
Yes.
Hold on,
'Cause if
bro,
you never
bro.
Find out, you die.
The point is, when things in your body ain't working the way they should, your brain tells you through feeling or pain or whatever, or discomfort. It says, this ain't working, this don't work. If you're just sitting down perfectly normal, there's no pain, there's no nothing, and your body's saying, that vagina, now you need a dick. It's like,
You just hear me agreed with you that gender dysphoria is.
oh, okay. All right, go ahead.
No,
Sorry.
yeah, he agreed.
Sorry,
He
sorry.
said that, but we shouldn't like villainize them for feeling this
For
way.
like you want to see how like me and her is together.
The goal is
I
not to
shouldn't
villainize,
care
though.
about
Yeah.
anybody going through that.
Yeah, the problem is not that it's not the villainized. The problem is that they want to be treated as a main problem when they are more like a side piece.
Not even just that.
I
That
don't know. I'm trying to find how to word this correctly. Like,
I feel
it's
like
not even just that. Not the side.
Like,
if you let me ask y'all this. Can I ask y'all a question? If you kill a bunch of like if you killing gay people is genocide, right?
Yeah.
No, it's not genocide. Killing a majority of a population.
And majority of a population of gay people then becomes genocide.
I mean, gay people kind of
Okay, wait,
they
hold on,
initiate
let me-
their own genocide if you think about it, because they're gay, they're not reproducing.
Okay.
What?
But go on. What point were you trying to make?
That-
So people always
You got the
reproduce,
terminology wrong.
and somebody always will be gay. You heard
Okay.
what I said?
Yeah.
So there will always be somebody gay. Them gay people don't have to necessarily reproduce. So that's one. Two.
But gay
Is
niggas
it
cause their own
like
genocide.
I said before, is it not genocide? You take away that you do that what you just said. What is genocide again?
Killing a majority of a population.
So
like the
population-
Holocaust,
The
Of
population
people, yeah.
like a
doesn't have
large
to-
quantity of
and the
them.
population doesn't have to be a certain amount. It's just a large quantity of that population has to be targeted of death.
I think it is a specific amount. I think it's
No,
like over
not,
half.
Bro. It's
No.
not.
Well, let's
It's
look
the
it up again.
That's like saying it has to be 300 gay people.
What's
and you have to
qualified as
target-
genocide?
I feel like it's either a majority, which is like over 50%, but we'll see.
That's just the amount of people you're killing. That's not amount of
Yeah,
people
I guess there's no
actually dead.
definition. It just is a large amount, whatever that means.
Exactly. It could be 10 gay people. If you're killing
So you're
all
saying-
10, that's genocide.
No.
In the
No.
whole world, there's no number
No, that's
saying
not-
it has to be more than
Genocide
1.5
It
billion
had to be a
people.
large number. 10 is not a large number.
10 is large. If there's only 10 gay people in the whole world.
Okay, the definition is when you kill a large group of people with the intent of wiping out the entire group. That's
I'm
genocide.
saying, in forms of that, right? Is that a genocide? If you do that,
What?
what people tried to do to Jewish people in the Holocaust?
That is
people tried to do
genocide.
to African people in the first Holocaust
Yes.
that ever happened.
That is genocide.
Right? If you do that to gay people, like if you just go out doing that,
Who's
genocide.
doing that though? We
I'm
ain't
saying,
suggesting
right?
that.
If that, listen, bro, I know why he's saying. I would just told you somebody's out there doing that. I'm making a point.
Okay.
You don't gotta ask that. I'm saying, if that's the case, bro, it's the same instance, bro. When you kill just that's just like hey Adolf was such racism. You feel what I'm saying? If you wasn't blue eyed and blonde hair, was it? If blue eyed and blonde hair, you was the devil. You feel what I'm saying? That's racism,
It
hatred,
is.
right?
Wait, how does that coincide? What's the point you're trying to make?
Because
with
I'm saying
transgenders?
people who are transphobic or any form of that. Because I feel like if you feel like what y'all
So
saying,
you're saying
transphobic.
if you're transphobic, even
It's
if
the
you
same thing as
don't-
being racism. That's
Hold
what
on,
I'm saying.
Wait, I'm saying okay.
So how
what
y'all
does that
as
have to
black
do with
people
genocide?
don't see it the same way?
Wait. Okay, I'm
I don't see it the same
You
way.
lost me. How does that
Fuck the
coincide with
point.
genocide?
I'm
Okay,
saying is,
okay,
fuck that.
okay.
Do y'all not see the same thing as racism?
What?
Being homophobic?
Transphobia.
What makes somebody transphobic though? What makes you transphobic?
What makes somebody racist?
When you discriminate against somebody for a
Same
specific
thing,
race,
that's
when you limit resources, when you treat them differently, when you don't give them access
so
to
when
certain
you
things.
break apart the word transphobic or anything with phobia, it brings up the fear, right?
So
And
again,
that's what-
hold on, you didn't
What
answer the
does
question.
that
You didn't answer the
look
question.
like?
They
It's
keep
to me.
making
You didn't answer the
I'm trying to
question, bro. She asked you a question.
I'm trying
You
to-
keep
Alright, I'm
deflecting from
listening.
questions, bro. She asked you.
to talk. You can say this after I say what I said.
Bro, she said, what
does
makes you transphobic?
transphobia look like? What does that look like?
You asked me what's
Hatred
racism.
towards the transphobic community.
No.
I've-
That's not transphobic. But
Are you
okay,
gonna break
but-
down
but
transphobia
phobia?
and say
No, wait.
because
Having,
phobia
wait,
means
hold
scared?
on. Having a phobia means you're scared of it
I just
in
said
some
you
kind
was
of
gonna say
way.
that, right?
So I'm trying to understand what is transphobia. What is
Bro,
what does it
this
look
is-
like?
Hold on.
Hold on, wait. It's a very quick question. What
I
does
don't.
it look like?
You're trying
to
to answer.
have
Hold on.
fear
Hold on.
of
No,
trans-
he's not
literally
going.
was going to
Reword
tell
the
y'all.
question. Reword the question. She's asking you clearly, what does it look like to be transphobic? You asked me what it looks like to be racist,
Bro,
and I
stop
gave you
trying to
examples.
Tell me how to answer a question. I'm answering the question.
You said
How-
hatred, but what does hatred look like? What does hatred look like?
I don't understand.
Bro,
Hold on, I got
so
you.
Y'all gonna let me answer the question.
What does-
how
what does
I
hatred
want to,
look like?
Or y'all want me to answer the question how you want to?
Just answer the question.
How
What
I
does
want to, what you
hatred?
want to, because I was doing that, and you cut me off.
But
because
you're
I wasn't
you're,
answering
you're
the
giving me
question.
answers that ain't answers. You said, what does racism look like? I said discriminating against
Because
certain
it then
races.
leads to the point, right, of to answer my question. If I'm asking you something or I'm saying something after you answer me a question, it helps my answer.
So go ahead. What does it look
So
like?
the thing is, what does racism look like?
I answered
The
that.
thing is,
I already
and
answered
then
that.
before that,
Bro, you
before
not
that-
answering my question. What you asked me a
Before
question,
that-
I answered it.
Let him keep talking. Let him keep talking because I
Act like
guess he's
Pearl,
going
I
somewhere.
swear to
Go
God.
ahead. Go ahead.
Before that, before you cut me off the initial time, I said do not mention how phobia means scared. Because phobia by itself means scared. You know how homophobia is a conjunction word, which
Yeah.
the two words come together, which gives a whole entirely different meaning than those words separately.
Right.
So the thing is, right? Does homophobia say the scare of homosexuality? Like
Yes.
the fear
Yes.
it does,
Yes.
right?
That's the definition.
Arachnophobia,
And-
the scare of
The fear
Right,
of the
arachnids.
fear.
right.
Spiders.
But then when you go down into the second kind, it's multiple definitions and multiple words. The more you go down, it's like the most a word would have was like 5 different definitions. It gives you the exact definition of what's going on. These people who are afraid of these things, the things that they're not used to, accustomed to, that is not normal, they then show hatred towards it. They then turn its back towards it. So because I'm scared of it, in Philadelphia, we have the leading rate of people who are actually scared for their life are more likely to kill you than somebody that's not. You feel what I'm saying?
So what does transphobia look like?
Hatred.
What does hatred look like?
What does that?
Hold on,
I'm saying, give me an example of someone who is transphobic.
Hold on.
I just want
you
everyone
keep asking
to know.
the surface level question. We gotta go deeper with them. What does hatred look like? What does that look like?
Let's see. Oh, you're a fucking faggot. I'm gonna give it to you straightforward. You fucking faggot.
So if I call my
You
man's a fat ass, do I hate fat people?
How are you saying this? In what context?
I'm insulting him by calling him a fat ass the same way I insult a gay person by calling him a
It's not that
faggot.
you hate them. I'm saying on a consistent basis. Like, y'all not dumb. Let's not come to the point. Let's not do this for the TV. Let's do this for, like, y'all actually know what the fuck I'm talking about. When somebody, y'all, like, this not Pearl, bro. I don't care about none of that. I don't care about the hard body. I'm like,
Nah, that's just
Y'all
hard body all the way.
agrees
But
with
what you
saying.
saying?
I'm saying is, y'all know what it looks like for hatred because both y'all black. Y'all never. Let me ask y'all this because I have a right to. Y'all never seen racism before.
I've never seen transphobia before, so
You
that's
seen
what I'm
racism?
trying.
Answer
But
my
that's
question.
yes, but
Yes,
that's not.
I've
It's the
seen
same
I've
thing
seen
for the
white
thing of
people.
Racism
I've
is
seen
racism.
white people
Transphobia
that
is transphobia.
I've seen white people
you're,
that
you're giving okay. You're trying to explain one thing by explaining another, and
I've-
I'm like, no.
I've seen white people
explain-
racist.
Because the word racism
I've seen
is
white
not
people-
race phobia.
Hold on.
Doesn't mean
no.
I'm asking
Bro,
for
yo.
You're
Hard body.
explaining transphobia by explaining racism.
Bro, I've seen
No,
racism.
I want to know what
You're
transphobia
comparing. Hold on. You're comparing racism to
You know,
transphobia.
racism,
I've
there's-
seen white people. When you say the hatred of gays, I've seen white people that hate blacks. They harm them.
Not
hurt
hate people
them.
that hate gay people and harm them. Hate them.
Then
People
say
got harmed.
that.
Trans people died this year. because
How?
they got killed.
Then say
How
that,
are they
bro.
getting killed? How
Bro,
are
when
they
I
getting
give you an
hurt?
example,
How did they get
when I
hurt?
asked
not
you,
getting hurt.
No,
Trans
you're
people
saying-
they
wait,
killed
hold
them.
on.
when I asked you to give me, hold on, let me,
Okay,
hold
go
on,
ahead.
let me control the show. Hard fucking body.
Go ahead,
You're
go
not
ahead.
hard body.
Go
Chill.
ahead.
What I'm saying is, when I asked you, give me an example of a hatred towards gays, you could be like, I see niggas fight gay niggas or beat them up because they're gay. That's hatred. If that's hatred, then you can't say us saying a gay person having a mental illness or whatever, or a transphobic or transsexual person is mental illness. That's
But
not
I can say that
transphobic.
because the same
That's
hatred
not
they had on
transphobic.
races, they said
No.
we were black.
You have to
Because we're
have-
black,
you have to
we
have-
were where we had mental disabilities.
Bro. You can't say that if someone says transsexuals have a mental illness, you're transphobic. And I say define transphobia, the hatred towards gays. I say define hatred towards gays. You say when you beat up gays. If I'm not beating up gays,
Wait,
you can't call me
let's
transphobic.
backtrack, bro. Let's backtrack. You got amnesia or something? Because didn't I not say? I definitely took that statement back or statements back against what you said about transphobia or all
So what was the whole point of the transphobia thing? What were you trying to say with it?
that. Why? Matter of fact, you right. Why do we care? You trans? You attracted to them? They affect you anyway?
I mean, if I cared, then I would feel emotion towards it. That's why I'm not transphobic,
do
because
they
I don't
affect
care.
you anyway?
I mean,
Like,
they
why
affect the
is this
population.
Why do we have such
But
as
not me
heterosexual?
personally.
No, me and you personally.
Not
Whether
really.
I agree with them or not. Whether you agree with them or not. Even them as heterosexual or of part of any group of women they are.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? Anybody in that spectrum that's not a part of being transgender. How for us to even talk about this on television, why is it that deep? Like why?
I mean, it's an opinion. What you mean? You don't gotta have a reason
Like
for it. It's what it is.
I don't have really the reason why
We'll move on.
No, if you want to, I just feel like if we don't really got involved with it, why am I? Because I had to pause myself.
I was just giving y'all my opinion and asking if y'all agreed or not. That's all I was.
No,
I
and
give y'all my
told you,
opinion
no.
on what I've been seeing in
You're a
life
jerk.
and say, do you agree or not?
No, you're a dick. I hate you.
I'm hard body. Listen. Niggas don't gotta agree all the time. Y'all that said some shit that I ain't agree with. That's cool.
No, of course.
Like, fuck it. I don't.
Of course.
All guys judge each other like it is what it is.
Also, you see who is who, how they think. You feel what I'm saying?
I mean, yeah,
I'ma always love you, bro. I ain't judging you.
bro.
I
I've
ain't
had
ju-
some
I'm
people
not
on here.
you. I ain't judging you.
I've been with white girls and they said some shit about black people. I don't like.
No, I didn't
feel
slap the
away
shit out
about
of
it.
white bitches for saying shit about black people they wasn't supposed to say.
Why? It's not gonna change anything.
No, it changed it.
They
I
they
guarantee
still
you.
gonna say it when you're not around.
Yep, and I'm
Right,
okay.
yeah.
Yeah,
Not
all
around.
right.
They still gonna say it when
It
you're not
depends on
around.
how hard you smack them.
mouth
Yeah.
goes.
Nah, they still gonna say it with the white
Yeah,
man
he
when you're
smacked
not
the shit out
around.
of me when I said blah 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 blah.
They won't say it to you no more, at least.
No, you're right. You know,
I'm like, damn.
when I said that nigger, he
yeah,
slapped this.
that nigga slapped the shit out of me.
Okay, you're right.
All right, we've been going for quite a minute now. I'm gonna say the last. This is not a hard body opinion. 3 hours and 32 minutes. Holy. This is not a hard body opinion. This is a hard body hack. HBH. This is for the ladies. The last time I did this was for the men. I said how to get a girl to remember you by wearing cologne and like making sure you always smell nice, so her
I
her
seen
bed
that,
sheets
y'all.
smell like you, and she remembers your scent. When she associates you with a certain scent, then she kind of, it's a little hack for the guys. For the girls, hard body hack. Valentine's Day is coming up.
So,
Pay attention. Pull out your handy dandy notebooks. Take out your notepads and everything.
Nope.
Detailed notes, bullet points, bold, underline, italics. If you want a man to get you the right Valentine's Day gift and you don't want to be overt, go on his YouTube page and go on his Google. Because a lot of times y'all use your man's phone.
Yo, he's smart.
Search up what you want. Not just, hold on, listen. Go to the website, go to added cart,
Yeah.
act like you're about to buy it. I do e-commerce, right? When we do e-commerce, we set up a certain system. So when you add to cart and you don't buy, we send ads to you immediately on Facebook and Instagram to target you and say, yo, here's a 20% discount. You forgot to check out. When you do this, go to the website you want, add to cart, all the shit you want, go on YouTube, search up all the things you want. You'll start to see ads of that shit over and over and over and over and over. And eventually he'll be like, I might. In fact, that's how I figured out your Valentine's Day gift.
Really?
that's crazy.
I mean, it wasn't an ad though. It was like somebody I've been following, and I'm like,
No, that's smart though. I
Yeah.
give it to him for
I'm
that one.
nice.
Because that's definitely a way to do it without. Because a lot of women don't want niggas to outright ask them for some strange
Yeah, that's
reason what
very
they
true.
want.
Yeah.
y'all just
Me
expect us to know
personally,
it.
I
We
don't
want
see
you to
why
know.
not.
Yeah,
Like,
just
bro,
be fucking
if
mind
you
readers.
ask me what the fuck I want and I tell you, then you get me some shit that I don't want. But regardless, we're talking about everybody else. So yeah, I compete with a lot
Okay, I
of different,
agree.
people. They don't want people to ask what they want. They just want you to know them. They want you to get it. So that's smart.
Yes, so I'm
That's
trying to look out
smart.
for the niggas and make it easier for y'all. And my niggas, if you want, what's the other part? I done forgot. Fuck. Yeah, there we go. Hard body hack.
Man,
Yeah.
hard body, man.
Yeah,
All I
hopefully
know
y'all
is
can take
on
that shit.
Valentine's Day, man, for both sexes, just if depending on how long.
Oh, I got it.
Go ahead.
Sorry.
Yes, ask it.
My niggas, if you trying to figure out what to get her and you don't want to ask her for a list of things, like 3 to 5 things, so that way you know she wants these things, but she don't know what it is. So the element of surprise is
So
still
you
there.
wanna-
Like, ooh.
Yeah.
I like
So
that.
don't ask for one thing. Ask her to give you like 5.
Or just talk to her. Or just talk to
Yeah.
her. Just have a conversation. She ain't gonna split on her own.
Oh, girls will tell you.
Girls
They
will
will
tell
you.
spill the fucking beans.
I
Y'all
can't
Yeah.
right
wait
away.
until
Y'all
a
gotta
man
pay
come buy
attention,
me
though.
this.
I will
can't
say
wait
that.
Yeah,
until they do
Y'all
that.
as men, definitely, if that's your girl, you love her, you fuck with her, pay attention to her. But she gonna tell you. She
What?
gonna tell you without telling you. She definitely gonna tell you.
Yeah, I mean,
Definitely
yeah,
gonna tell you.
you should pay attention. That's like the best way to do it. But you know, some niggas be busy and we ain't always got time to. We don't always notice everything. Like I forgot my own birthday this year.
Yeah.
Now,
I don't notice
Oh,
that shit.
I was with him, y'all. We was
that
in
is
the gym,
crazy.
We be busy, like we
That is
just.
crazy.
And he was like, "Yo, bro, I actually forgot it was my birthday." I said happy birthday like 3 times in a row. He was like, "I actually
I was
forgot."
like, oh shit.
Oh, yeah.
And he
It
said
is.
at the end of the day,
At
after
the end of
niggas
the
already
day,
said it to me.
He reminded me it was his birthday at the end of the day, and
So-
then like an hour within, he forgot already.
So when niggas forget or like niggas don't think to like remember gifts or like think of that shit, it's not because we don't care all the time. It's just because we just don't be thinking about that shit. So help them out a little bit. Go on his
Yeah.
YouTube page, Google some
And
shit.
men, just
Smart.
talk to him. Just talk to them. They might spill it on their own. They might
Yeah.
tell you about themselves just by a simple conversation. So
Okay, so it's been a great episode. It's been a heated episode.
Yeah. Yeah.
About to smoke a blunt after this, John. I'm
Oh, real fucking shit.
saying decompress.
and then listen, y'all. We gonna post it. I'm gonna be E Boogie up, man, because he was talking some bullshit today, man. He hurt my heart today.
I'm saying we sparring in like fucking 10 hours, so
Yes, we
Yeah.
do.
All right, y'all.
In 10 hours, we do spar.
tired as fuck. But all right, so before we wrap up, is there anything? What are your final thoughts? Is there anything that you learned? Any any memorable moments from the show? Any parts that expanded your mind? Any hard body quotes that you gonna quote and tweet?
All right,
some
I'm gonna
shit?
get mine out the way, man. No, I really feel like everybody else on this show, including E Boogie,
Hard body.
V Money, Nani Mugga. You feel what I'm saying? They
And
all
Wani
have given
Seven.
me perspectives of different things to think about. You know, as far as a society and what we living in. You feel me? And actually, what's real and what's like, facades that we just put in our face for society to accept. You feel what I'm saying? And a lot of things that I had walking in here has changed due to perspective because
What's changed?
you feel me?
What
Birth of
specifically?
it.
What did I say that
What
changed?
changed?
What
It's
you
not
thinking
you,
now?
It was actually
What
V
changed?
Money that changed. In my
Oh.
opinion.
What you change your opinion?
It was about the last thing we was talking about. What the fuck was it? What was the fuck? It was like 3 things, bro. God
Shit.
damn it! I promise you, in my actions, they would change, but
What-
right now I can't remember.
Girls
A little
fucking
bit.
a lot, or what was it? wasn't that.
Probably not.
No, that actually was one of them that I forgot about. So the fucking a lot thing. How both I feel like still, women are still born with value. Men have to earn it. But,
Yes.
I agree with that.
the points made as far of how things should be moving forward. How I feel like I looked in the way which valued for the women more in a sense and less for men. Like it made it harder for the men. Even what you said, I give you your props. What you said with the abortion thing and the deadbeat thing. And I've been thinking about it the whole show.
It's like
It's slightly I can believe.
A little bit.
they're doing the same thing in different
You
ways.
feel me?
It makes you think about the dad situation. It makes you second think.
Yeah, 'cause
Yeah.
then I also screaming out, I don't believe in
Right.
quitters. You kind of quit before you started. That's still a quitter.
Yeah.
So, it made me
That is
think.
true.
But, I still also believe that woman has the right to do with her body. So,
She has the right to, yeah.
Yeah, of course. I'm like men, though they get the short end of the stick once they're born, they should still be like, you still gotta take accountability. Like, if you know that if this child comes into this world, you're gonna have to pay for it, be more cautious. Just like women know, if I have this cow, you could dip off. So we should be cautious.
Yeah.
So there should be caution on both sides.
Yeah.
yeah, I agree.
For sure.
There's risk on both sides, but yeah.
Yeah.
What about you, V?
I kind of said my piece already.
Okay,
That kind
okay.
of was it.
All right, what were your what's the takeaway?
Me personally, I just feel like I was able to get more of a perspective coming from cis heterosexual males. Because I'm gonna keep it a buck. I don't really talk to many men. I don't have the need to. I don't have the necessary to. I don't. You feel me? So
Yeah, most girls don't notice most guys.
You feel me?
We're invisible.
Yeah.
That's why girls fuck
I
more.
don't notice most people in general. So yeah. So
Checkmate.
definitely.
I caught her.
Definitely just hearing everybody's different views, hearing everybody's different perspectives is definitely because I've always pictured myself as an open-minded person, but actually having to sit and listen to somebody else's opinion which you do not agree with,
Yeah.
but you still have to sit and listen to it.
Yeah.
It's like, you feel me? It's like, yeah, like
Ultimately makes you more open-minded.
exactly. Like, I may not
Yes.
agree with you,
Good.
but I'm open-minded to what you are talking about. So
Yeah.
I just appreciate that in general, just being able to talk about shit like this, and at the end of the day, like, niggas still cool with no, like,
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what this shit's all about, man.
do shit like this and still be cool at the end of the day. I don't like that.
This
Like,
is why we hard body.
Yeah, I'm happy.
That's what this shit is all about, man. Hard Body Boys about addressing hard topics that people don't want to talk about. I had some harder topics.
Yeah.
I had some
Yeah,
much
this was very
next
touching.
time,
harder
next time.
topics. These were like the medium Johns.
Right.
Like you
Oh,
what
these
Taco
weren't even the
Bell?
hardest ones you had. Oh, okay.
No, I had some like
These were pretty heated though. Yeah.
I got some
I'm
shit,
like,
too.
these were pretty hot.
Hey, yo,
it gets
Ian,
harder.
let's do a John with me and you just asking questions. We gotta get more more people in this joint. I got some questions too. We're gonna sit.
Yeah, invite people,
You
invite a
feel
bunch of
me? Me and
motherfuckers.
you
Like
gonna
we got
sit, we
space.
gonna just sit and talk and then ask people questions and make them mad, like you did to me today.
Yeah, I love making niggas mad. I love making niggas mad when I know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
If I don't know what I'm talking about, then I'm just
Yeah, if
like
you don't know, so you
foolish.
can't make
No,
niggas mad 'cause
bro,
you know
definitely
you don't know
pulled
where
up
to go.
facts,
You
y'all.
know?
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
definitely pulled up facts with everything statistically that he said.
That
He
was
was all
cool.
facts.
You know what I'm saying?
That's why my arguments
shit.
went a different route instead of numbers. You feel me?
So again, the whole point of this, y'all kind of said it already. Like all y'all, like as a whole, the whole point of this is to present topics that you've heard about in your life and you had an opinion of it, but you realize like, have I really sat down and thought about this? Like the way we say black people can't be racist, it's like we pretty racist, low key. Like,
Yeah,
like we
I
kind of
agree.
are. Like towards
So-
white people, like we be saying
There's a
shit.
component of racism that we don't.
We can't
have.
oppress.
We don't.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
we're not oppressive.
But we can
So
definitely.
we
Yeah.
can
But
be
we
prejudiced.
definitely
Right.
be a little like.
Right. We can't
drawn.
oppress
That's
you.
prejudice. That's being
Definitely,
That's a
prejudiced,
part
bro.
of
Yeah.
racism that we
And-
don't have. We can't. We don't have the power to oppress.
But
But
Bro,
racism-
I feel like
Listen,
black
here's
people are
racism,
superhumans,
here's
so we can
oppression,
oppress
and
anything.
here's all that shit underneath it. Anything that means you're treating someone different based on their race falls under the umbrella of racism.
Yep.
Whether you can oppress them, that's oppression. If you can't oppress them, you can't.
And
But you still treat them
And y'all
differently.
want to know something? I
It's
feel
still
like
racism.
the word the
You
racism
can agree
had
on that.
racism was given that definition so it can be still contained to a white supremacy type of mindset. Like only white people can be
Yeah.
racist because
like
only
only
white
we
people
can do it.
can
Uh-huh.
oppress you. Exactly. Only white people can oppress you because that
Only they got the privilege to be racist.
Really?
Like,
Only we have the privilege to oppress you, motherfuckers.
oppress. Y'all minorities could never do it. Oh, black,
wow.
really, you feel me? So I feel like
can't
it's
be
not even
racist,
that's
you're
what that. I feel
black.
like racism was as simple as they first told us when we was first
But-
finding about it. You feel me?
But that's like an example of what I mean by like the idea of a black person being racist. If you sometimes as a black person you feel guilty even thinking that because niggas be like, oh, you're with them. Like during the
God bless
the Black Lives Matter movement, if you were against black people at all,
Yeah.
you're racist.
That
It's
was
like
hot.
sometimes we gotta sit back and say
that
like,
was a hot.
nah,
Like
I have an
you had
actual
to be
opinion
an
on this. Like
ally.
let me really look at what you're saying
Like
and think about how I feel about this, not just like what I've loosely thought about it.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. Okay. So, anyways,
Alright,
Hard Body Bull. It's been a great episode.
yeah. Woo.
You know what I'm saying? We about to wrap this shit up. Smoke some. We got some shit rolled up. Hopefully, y'all got some shit rolled up. I think y'all do. I smelled it earlier. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to post y'all Instagram and shit in the description. We out. Damn.